в умах. Я не заразен, не безобразен, мне так прекрасно, что я сам не рад. Рюкзак на плечи, и в тот же вечер с тобой отправлюсь горы покорять. Пускай природа идет с неба в воду, нам безразлично, нам на все плевать. Я знаю, ты горы обожаешь, знаешь, 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 гулять с теплаком, знаешь, знаешь, ведь я в тебя влюбляюсь, знаешь, 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 когда мы высоко, на горной круче, намного круче, там альпинисты курят на нашу, там лед не тает, всего хватает, и на снегу я новость напишу. Я знаю, ты горы обожаешь, знаешь, 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 гулять с теплаком, знаешь, знаешь, ведь я в тебя влюбляюсь, знаешь, 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 когда мы высоко. А там внизу вдали спокойно спят мои друзья, но на память забраться сможем лишь ты, да я мы потанцуем регги на огромной высоте, а после спрыгнем вниз в темноте. Мы с головою, летим с тобою, мы занимаемся любовью на лето, ты не стремайся и не пугайся, хочешь получше, всем телом высоту, высоту, земля ближе, твой голос тише, 100 километров пролетим, мы упадем, но не убьемся, не разобьемся, а засмеемся, снова в горы мы пойдем, так необычно, но нам привычно, вести сначала, начинать опять, а скоро вечер.
What's that? Oh, let's mute that. All right. How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone's doing fantastic. I know I am. Unfortunately, DSP is not doing so hard. Doing so hot. Let's see. Let's get into it. We've got some videos of DSP being a fool in numerous ways, such as this one of him responding to the Mr. Ludacris video. I'm very excited to see this. Hello, Lackbrecky. Hello, KB, Irie, Sonic. Oh, Sonic, you don't actually want to know the answer to that. Weston, hope everyone's doing fantastic. I know I am. I'm going to work on a little project during tonight's stream. I'll still be paying attention, but this is kind of for me. I've had a pretty rough day, so I want to decompress with... I want some chill with DSP, but I also am working on some more painting project. It shouldn't distract me too much. Now let's see his response to Mr. Ludacris.
Something, brother. Snort, snort, snort. Code.
Hello, fellow nerd.
Snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
Cool. All right. The react show was decent today, I would say. There was some good stuff, some really weird stuff. What can I say? What I find funny, I'll just say this. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow, actually, on the podcast more in depth, okay? So there were two videos that could be considered detractor videos, all right, from over the years. They weren't necessarily really nasty videos or anything like that.
You didn't think so at the time.
Criticizing my gameplay of GTA 3 from like 12 years ago, and one of them was actually a parody of like a DSP Tries It that I had done of Cup Noodles. So I'm watching, and I'm
he's so
realizing
blurry
he's
in
not
this.
very good. You know, like I've seen much better. I've seen This Is How You Don't Play videos that are much better quality. So I'm criticizing the videos much like anything else, and immediately my haters are going crazy. Oh my God, he doesn't get it, blah, blah. I was like, no, I get it. It's just
No,
that these videos suck.
you really
So
don't get
most
it.
of the crap
It's
you guys
kinda
put out,
obvious.
You could easily criticize me in an entertaining manner. You just failed to do so in the two videos you
No,
submitted
we didn't
this
entertain
week.
you.
These videos are not
I'm sorry,
entertaining, nor do they
Grand
actually
Leader.
factually say anything about me. They're just terrible videos that you selected. You
Also, he said that these things that they were doing are things that he did. So isn't that factual? Him pointing at stuff, that's factual. He does that.
could have found many better videos than this to submit, and you didn't. You submitted two of the worst possible fucking ones.
Yeah, submit
And
mine.
then it's hilarious because I guess the video that I criticized, the parody DSP Tries It, the guy who made it, I guess, posted, he goes, "Oh, I broke Phil. My video broke Phil." You didn't break me. I'm telling you, you suck. I basically
Yeah,
roasted
you
your
broke.
ass,
You
showing
got
how
broken,
bad
dude.
your fucking video was. You could have done much better, and it wasn't funny. It was just stupid. You're an idiot.
You got broken,
You
man.
fucking break me. You're a dunce. How do you not understand that I can criticize things on the internet and make you look like a jackass like I did? You didn't.
Yeah,
break me.
DSP
It's me actually watching
styled
for the
on
first
this
time in, like,
person.
7 fucking
Complete
years and
psychological
realizing how
eradication.
stupid my actual detractors are to think that that's quality stuff. It's junk. Again, I actually enjoyed watching This Is How You Don't Play.
Now, how is that exactly true? If it's his criticism when it was happening was that it was essentially too much of what he did. Yeah, I snort. Yeah, I point at things. Yeah, I shake around. This isn't unique. This isn't something entertaining. It's just my streams. It's just what I do. But now he says that that content is junk. So which is it, DSP? Is your content junk? Because apparently what Mr. Ludacris made was just your content. I'm not owned. No, this isn't an L. I've actually won.
I don't like Evil AJ. I thought it was a really well done video.
If you take two L's and like turn them and put it next to each other, it forms a W. So win.
Is atrocious. You know, I wouldn't wipe my ass with it.
Oh, then don't.
Okay. That being said, enough of that nonsense.
But let's talk about the ass
Let's go
shits
ahead
more.
And, let's boot up the game here.
Don't confuse him with fact. Damn it! I'm sorry, I lost him.
Hybrids is rent free. How rent free? What you think they live rent free in my mind? I watched 2 videos.
We really do,
DSP.
We really do.
How are they living rent free in my mind? What are you saying?
I'll give you a recent example, DSP, from Mortal Kombat. People are saying I want to play on. They want me to play online. Well, these are clearly detractors. That's rent free.
Dude, I mean, they just spout out meaningless drivel. A meme, a meaningless phrase. Rent free. Rent free what? You guys submitted the videos for me to watch, so I did. That's why I reacted to them. How is that living rent free in my head? It's a tremendous stupidity.
A tremendous stupidity. You're sounding like me now.
Okay.
And there's so much open space. Full penthouse
The
is
thing is, I
open
can
for
just
all.
sit
Oh
here
yeah.
and address it all day.
We've sublet that
People,
area.
like, just don't give it attention. And you're right. The only reason I give it attention today was
Exactly,
because
KB.
people
Give it enough
submitted
time, he'll
videos for me to
retcon
react
everything.
to, you know, specifically.
I got the drip. Go. I got
Boy.
the drip.
What are some of the things that he does that creates a rent-free environment or reflects a rent-free environment? I gave that example of anytime someone is asking for something and it's something he doesn't want to do, it's the trolls asking for it. Whenever he makes a decision and it backfires, it's because the trolls manipulated him. Whenever anything happens at all ever, it's the troll's fault. He stubbed his toe, well, it's the troll's fault. They may be tired. All right, man, but we don't live rent-free in your head. Sure, of course not. Let's see his take on Mortal Kombat.
Snort.
5 bans? Ban.
Let's get to the subject at hand, yesterday's gameplay streams, and let's talk about everything that happened. By the way, this will be spoiler-free, because I'm well aware that many of you perhaps are playing through Mortal Kombat 1 yourselves, or you're going to be getting Mortal Kombat 1 this Tuesday.
It fucking sucks. See? Spoiler-free.
The last thing you want is big spoilers. So, I will avoid spoilers in this discussion. Don't
All right.
worry. If you didn't play MK1 yet, you're going to watch me play it or watch someone else play it or whatever. You're not going to be spoiled by this segment, all right?
Did he get distracted? Not that I know of. Did he?
After having finished it, I can now tell you.
I would think I would have heard
Mortal
about this on
Kombat
Twitter.
1's story mode is about 6 to 6.5 hours long.
Okay.
Now, if you rush through it, it'll be a little shorter. But if you have difficulty with it, it'll be a little longer.
So we're looking at 14 hours with
select.
DSP.
Because when I played it on hard, because people told me it was
Hard.
too easy, I couldn't even win the first fight. The
You
computer
tried
was literally
once.
going non-stop.
You tried once.
Fighting and just rushing me
The trolls
down,
made me do it.
And I couldn't even learn a special move. I was like, let me try this special move with Kung Lao. Oh, I can't because my body's being pummeled into paste by the
Maybe you
computer.
should block.
What the hell kind of
I don't
difficulty
know,
is
but
this? So then I turned
crazy
it from
idea.
hard to medium difficulty. Now the computer just stands there like it's brain dead.
It's a detractor.
Like,
Just
what
standing
the hell
there.
happened? I have no idea why they have nothing in the middle to basically make do.
Yeah,
There
where's
should
the
be something
fence
in
sitting?
the middle, and there isn't.
Come on, Mortal Kombat.
It's weird because they have easy and very hard. No one's ever going to use those. Let's put a million other difficulties that don't make sense.
Trolls made me give up.
So
The
anyway,
trolls made me settle for cat.
the good
They
news
made
is,
me.
I think you play as 15 to 16 different characters. I think it's 15 characters.
That
and then
one
if I
is
remember
on
at
us.
the
We did
end,
make
the
him settle for
finale,
cat.
You get to pick who you want to
Because
play
if
as
DSP
at
hadn't
the
settled
end of
for
the game.
cat, he would have had
So
a
the
perfect
entire
life right now.
cast at that
Super
point, which is
cool.
kinda neat.
She
You can
actually
select your
moderates,
fighter
and she moderates
for the
hard.
finale fight,
You can't even get
okay?
2 words in, you're banned.
It's a good story. Well,
Yeah, they're
allow me
cheating,
to
Irie.
explain. Basically,
And they're like
if you play
tryhards,
Mortal
and they're
Kombat
like
9,
trying to
10,
get good at the
11, you know
game.
the deal by now.
Somehow that's
it's
bad.
a narrative-based campaign that has twists, turns, good high-level production values and voice acting. The mocap is really well done. It goes through all these
Did you hear
different
Megan
locations, both in Underrealm
Megan
and
Fox?
Outworld.
I don't know about all
We
that.
have A variety of characters are used.
Trolls made me play
Okay.
WWE Champions, and they made me hide
Surprisingly
my
enough, this is
account.
not a story spoiler. I just want everyone to know the special forces are not featured whatsoever in the campaign of this game.
Okay.
So any of those
They'll be in the
characters that
DLC.
you've liked over the years that are supposed to be like the human forces, they don't
Human
exist.
forces.
They're
I get
in
what
the
he's
game.
saying, but
You know
this
what I
dude
mean?
talks like
those
an alien,
characters
man.
are in the game, but they're just not in the story for whatever reason. They're just not featured and not prominent. I guess when Liu Kang redesigned the world because he's now the god of the entire realm.
I'm the
He
god.
decided that the special forces were not needed or something. I don't know. So anyway, here's the thing.
Okay.
It's 6.5 hours long, and I can tell
Do you have a criticism
the whole
yet?
first 4 to 4.5 hours are pretty darn well done. There's reimaginings of different places.
Yeah, you
that you've
exhaustively
seen in
told
previous
us
Mortal
about it.
Kombat games that
This
were
wasn't like
away.
the
I was
original.
going,
Did you guys
wow,
see this?
the
That's not
writers
like it at
were
all.
good because
Did you
they
guys see that?
Designed entire areas to be completely different. You know, what would Outworld be like if
If
it
there was
were
no Phil.
a disgusting, gory wasteland of death?
Sounds
That's
pretty hype.
essentially what this game explores. And that's really cool to see that because we never explored that ever in a Mortal Kombat game before.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
get me
not
wrong,
many
that's the world where
settings
everyone's
of
warlike,
gore
everyone's
and
killing
death.
each other, all the factions are at each other's throats. Everyone wants to die and have power. There's freaking bodies
Everyone
that go
wants
on
to
pikes and
die.
all kinds of messed up stuff,
The
right?
content.
They changed
strike
it
this
for this
dude.
one, which is good. It's refreshing.
He's
okay?
advertising
All
suicide
I'm
to
gonna
me.
say is this, and again, no spoilers here. After 4.5 hours, there is a plot element that is used.
I mostly kept myself spoiler free,
that I
but
hate
all I
to
want to
say,
know is
I
a
feel
Nunga
is
pops up in Mortal
incredibly
Kombat.
played out
Man,
in
I
modern
can't even
day.
tell you.
Maybe
I don't even know who that
if
is.
this were 10, 15 years ago, and maybe if this were Mortal Kombat 9 and they had used this plot element, I would have been way more excited. But the plot element they used is just something that's been used so much recently in pop culture that when they use it, you kind of cringe. You're like, wait a minute, what? Don't tell me they're doing this. Everyone else already did it. And then they did it. I was like, oh no. I feel like the writer copped out. Whoever was writing the story of Mortal Kombat
Yeah, they should have
1
consulted DSP.
essentially
DSP
copped
has
out
never,
and didn't
ever
think of a good
done what
resolution
everyone else is doing.
and said, well, let's
And
just
he
do what everyone
never,
else does.
ever
Because I hate to say it,
did the
by
same thing he always
deploying this
did.
plot device. Essentially, the writers made it so that absolutely nothing matters anymore.
Cool.
And again, this is hard to
I
explain.
like
without
it.
spoilers,
Nihilistic
so I
Mortal
urge you,
Kombat.
If you're going to play the game yourself or you're going to watch me play it, you'll understand what I mean when you get to this point. But once you get to this plot device, it's just like, what? Why did they do that? It's so annoying because I was really liking the story. And then it just hits you like, wait, what? And then let me tell you, the ending of the game, again, without spoilers, is one of the most over-the-top, jump-the-shark, ridiculously poorly written.
It's kind of hard to say
endings
Mortal Kombat could
of
jump the
any
shark,
video
isn't
game
it?
that I've ever played.
Boss Mortal
And
Kombat Deception
or
backstory.
definitely the worst ending of the last 4 Mortal Kombats. Because you remember the last 3 Mortal Kombats.
Oh, that sucks,
they
man.
rebooted
So
the
you
plot,
basically
it was way more
be-
serious.
what
This
is it,
ending
Soul Calibur.
sucked ass. I was blown away at how bad it was because they were treating the
Clearly,
ending
their
like
market
it
share is
serious.
going to tank
And, like,
because
this is
DSP
not
crapped
serious.
on
This
them.
is terrible.
Terrible.
Like, did
What's up?
you
Is Phil
guys
crying
ever
about the online mode already?
play
I don't think he'll play it that much.
Conduit
I think
2
this might be the only
probably
night he
did
plays
that.
it. For real.
Alright? In the game,
He
Conduit
already
2,
doesn't want to
at
touch
the
it.
end of the game, a
He's
portal
doing this to
opens up,
satisfy people and shut them up.
Abraham Lincoln, as well as other former presidents, step out of a portal through time with giant energy weapons to say that they are back to save the world.
I don't know. That sounds
And
kind of
that's
hype to
the
me.
end of Conduit 2. The ending of Mortal Kombat 1 is pretty much on par with the ending of Conduit 2.
Holy shit!
That's all I'm
Terminator
gonna
shows
say.
up.
Okay? And,
Okay, nihilism doesn't sound like a bad
I
title.
couldn't
No, it really
believe
doesn't.
how bad
It's
it
kinda
was.
cool.
I was just appalled. And so was everyone watching live on stream.
Everyone.
They were
I did a poll.
That's seriously how they want to end it. They want to end it like this. This is the ending of the plot of Mortal Kombat 1.
I'm telling you, DSP, you should be a consultant. You'd make so much money.
all I'm
Just
gonna
sit
say
around
is-
telling people that everything they do is
And I don't know how
stupid.
many of you know
Hit Time
the
Force
games
Theater.
from the
Oh man, that's
2000s.
dark. I'd love to play Honest
Because
Abe.
this is
Imagine
one thing
Honest
that I
Abe and
actually
Shoddy.
said right
I do
before I
not
started
tell a
playing
lie.
the
You
game.
are dead.
I said, much like how Mortal Kombat 9, 10, and 11
yeah.
seem to be a
Yeah,
trilogy
that'd be
of
pretty
Mortal
cool.
Kombat games that was
He
an
opens up his
homage
top hat
to
and a bunch of
1990s
rockets shoot
Mortal
out.
Kombats, right? They really focused heavily
It's
on
Mecha
the
Lincoln.
characters from Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3.
This time it's
and
personal.
a little bit of 4, and
Emancipate
had new characters, like
this.
the children, like Cassie Cage, and the son of Scorpion and stuff like that, right? So, much like that trilogy was the 90s, it seems like what they're trying to do is start a new line of Mortal Kombat.
That's what they said they were
doing.
doing.
Homage to the 2000s Mortal Kombat. So we're talking.
Well, I didn't know about that part.
Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, and I think there was another one in there too. But there is a problem.
It sounds pretty cool, doesn't
The
it?
problem is the 2000s Mortal Kombat
Animality would be a
were
bald eagle with a gun.
widely
Yes.
accepted as fun console mess around games.
I could dig
but
it.
were never accepted as mainstream competitive serious games.
Not everything has to be
Literally
mainstream
tournaments for them,
competitive to be accepted,
while
DSP.
Games like Street Fighter and Tekken and other fighting game franchises were excelling in the tournament scene. Mortal Kombat faded into obscurity. It still sold well, but it was kind
It's
of the
obscure, but it sold
laughingstock
well.
of the
What?
fighting game community. Well, it exists, but hey, you want to mess around with your friends?
I mean, I guess
Well,
that's how DSP
show
is.
them
He's
what they're
obscure, but
doing.
everyone loves him.
You play Mortal Kombat. Outside of that, if you want to play a real fighting game, you're going to play everything else.
Yeah,
That's how
like
it's
Guilty
seen.
Gear.
And with this plot, I hate to say, I think that's what they're
So is he
going
not doing
for.
more
I think
Liza
that
P?
they're
No, he's
more
not doing
saying
Liza P. He did Liza P last night.
that
He messed up his
they
schedule.
really
I'm all
don't
confused.
feel like they care that much anymore about being serious. They tried that with 9, 10, and 11.
Why does everything have to be so perfect for DSP? Everything has to be mainstream competitive. Dude, I played Dead by Daylight, and that shit's awful.
Blocking that
It's still fun for me.
Button. They had wake up reversals.
This
that
game
used,
isn't
meters,
competitive
like,
at all,
wake up
dude.
reversals and stuff.
No shit.
They completely removed all of that. It's all gone. So they've changed the way that Mortal Kombat is played, right?
Yeah, everything's different
So,
about Mortal Kombat.
in
Now. It's
that
basically a whole
regard,
other game.
I kind of feel like that's what's going on.
DSP talked about his
They just
clones in
don't
pre-stream.
care
Oh shit, what'd he
about
say?
Really competing anymore.
I
They
saw Phil
feel
today
like because
thinking
they've
that a
been
tweet
around
about
for so
him was
long
something
and they
praising
have
him
an
instead of making
established
fun of
fan
how he's
base that
still
will
on
come
level
back
1.
and play and
Yeah, I
watch
saw
them
that
no
tweet.
matter what.
It was pretty funny. I
The other
posted a
thing is
reply
about
to it.
Mortal Kombat. Usually,
I tend to get a little annoyed whenever he brings up people like Super Best Friends or whatever to compare himself to this, because he really does not get what perseverance is. He thinks perseverance is what he's doing. No, perseverance is something stronger. DSP doesn't have any energy. He doesn't have any creativity. He doesn't have any passion for what he does. He doesn't care. He's the bare minimum dude at all times. So it's easy to maintain energy to do that. You know what's hard? Putting a lot of energy into everything that you do. Putting the amount of effort that other content creators do. That burns people out. That's why they break up, or that's why they stop doing stuff. DSP, he's coasting. He'll get there when he gets there, maybe. But he thinks that somehow makes him better. That, oh, well, I paced myself. It's like, no, dude, you turn on the stream and essentially pass out on stream. That's very easy to do. And then you do it every day.
when a Mortal Kombat game comes out, especially this last
Exactly,
decade,
Felipe.
it'll be popular for like 6 months, sells a
Yeah,
ton,
exactly. It's just
and then
survival.
you don't really hear much
He's
about
nothing.
it until the DLC characters come out.
He's like a
Might be
barnacle.
Wait a minute, I don't get that.
Do barnacles demonstrate
Because
perseverance?
Isn't there a competitive community? Well, there is. But for whatever reason, even the Mortal Kombats where they tried really hard to make
I
them
guess.
competitive,
But
they don't
DSP
catch
somehow
on
less
that well.
perseverant than a
They just
barnacle.
don't have longevity or the legs of other fighting games. While a fighting game like
Who's
Street
texting
Fighter
me?
5, which arguably I thought was terrible. I thought it was
This
one of
dude.
the worst ones ever made. Okay, I really did. I thought it was god-awful. It lasted 7 years. 7 effing years.
Then clearly
right?
you were alone in your
While
opinion.
Mortal Kombat had like 3 games during that time period. Each one only lasted about a year competitively, and then people never really talked about it.
Oh,
or
I
played it
misunderstood
anymore.
him. I'm sorry,
It was
DSP.
on
I
to
took
the
you out of
next.
context.
You
I
see,
take
that's
that
why
one
they have
back.
Injustice games in between.
That's why I
to
focus
fill
on
in the
making
gaps.
sure it's minimal effort, maximum profit.
So,
AK, I think it's amusing.
that's,
good enough for me. That really is it.
That's, I think, what's going on.
It
right
doesn't have to be any
now
deeper
is
than that.
they
But
want to
DSP has to
cater
put
more
prestige
to
on
people who are
himself.
their big fans in the
Because no one
2000s,
else is going to,
get
I
that
guess.
player base maybe back.
Maybe that's
We
what it's all about.
lost
If
them the
DSP
last
actually
decade,
had
wanna get
fans,
those
he wouldn't
people
need to
back.
praise himself all the
And
time.
that's
He could
really
actually
why they're
have
not
fans
taking it
praise
so
him.
seriously, 'cause
But
that
since
plot-
he's his
oh
only
my
fan,
God,
he
that
has to
plot
praise himself.
cannot be taken seriously in any way. The ending
Oh
is
shit, I kind of feel bad
atrociously
now.
bad for anyone who's looking for
It's
something
like if you're a fan of the Royals,
that was
you're
truly
what,
like,
one of
okay,
3
this is
people who
cool,
like the
I'm interested,
Royals?
I'm invested. Let's
Oof.
see where the plot goes next. I could not give 2 craps where the plot goes next at this point. Seriously. Anything can happen, and it's a complete mess around.
Kansas City baseball team. Look up their record. They're 0-4,000, I think.
So, I hope that kind of explained my thoughts.
In any
spoiling.
given
If you
season,
wanna know exactly what
0-4,000.
I'm talking about. You can watch the end of my playthrough, which is live now on the channel, or you can play the game for yourself. Either way, you're going to find out exactly what I mean, and I'm curious what your feedback would be. If you happen to watch
You're
it,
stupid?
please leave comments and let me know what you
I mean,
think
it
about
doesn't
the
really have anything to do with
plot.
your
I'm very curious to
Mortal
hear
Kombat take. That's just in general. That's my general feedback. You're stupid. And it's pretty wild. So, is he here yet? Where is this guy? It's fish unlocked. Okay, I got 24 minutes. I want to watch this one where he is laying into people for not paying up.
This is going to be our epilogue now.
Now, guys, Pig Roach gets fans to praise him all the time.
And
You
so,
guys are nasty.
What I'm frustrated about is so
yeah.
far, if you look at how much coverage
Weird
I've done in
socks.
Mortal Kombat 1, 6.5 hours of story and around 3 hours of invasion. So
He
I've
does
played the
get
game for
praise
almost 10
from
hours
weird
so
sources.
far, okay?
They seem to all be
I've done
tied to
2
the same
night
IP
streams in Mortal
address.
Kombat 1. Both of those night streams have been insanely slow for support to the point where last
But it's not
night's
about the
stream
money, DSP.
was
And remember, you
actually
make
the
more money than
slowest stream
LTG.
I've had
So
all
keep that in
year
mind.
long for
Right?
support. I'm really reliant on you know.
I make more
basically
money than
bringing
him,
in
and I have
as much
less
as I can on
viewers.
Streams, and if I have a slow
Less
time
than,
or
what,
whatever,
3 weeks later?
it
I
stresses
make
me
money!
out, and it stresses me out. It does. Now, I'm not going to sit here and harp on numbers and shit, but that's
These
pretty
emails are
bad.
coming
I
from
dump
inside.
extra money to get Mortal Kombat
And
1
you won't
early
believe
for
it.
you
There
guys,
was gout
so that we can
on
get
the
through
door
this
handle.
single player content quickly, right? Because I knew Lies of P was coming, and you guys.
So,
wanted
I
to
have
see
an
that.
idea.
You didn't want to see them both on the same day.
This is for anyone to use. I will do my version of it later, but I thought of this, and again, I'm outsourcing an idea to everyone. If you have Starfield, make a ship that's a giant foot, and make it red and swollen, and name it after that Star Wars ship from Shadows of the Empire. Gout Rider. DSP's personal ship.
Out, right? And I did all this, and I explained to you all
Yeah,
along
he
how this
looks
game was
awful,
going to go.
Kane.
And people were like,
Maybe
yes,
that's it.
play
He
We're
needs
dying
money
to
'cause
see
he's a
it. We want to
lich.
see what this game is.
Something,
It's
you know?
exciting. A new Mortal Kombat. People were even screaming, we want Mortal Kombat over Street Fighter. Street Fighter is played out. You played it for 3.5 months. We want Mortal Kombat.
By
Well, what
re-uploading
I'm
his
seeing
comms
now
entirely
directly
unedited. But they didn't
is
include the
that this
context of
essentially is
the
vocal
last
minority.
6 or 7 streams.
All right, because here's the deal. The other day on Thursday was my day off. I did an impromptu stream of Street Fighter 6 that
rope
wasn't
goal.
even planned. All right, I
He
didn't even
buys a
announce
couple
it.
different
I just
ropes.
turned on the stream and started playing.
We're
with
gonna
Lily.
do the barbed
I got
wire
high
rope.
attendance.
This one's gonna
I
be
got
awful.
Support in every way you can think. People were ecstatic that I was playing Street Fighter 6 again.
They love this.
Right? But ever since I started playing Mortal Kombat,
Maybe a little bit, and now it went.
nope, not at all. A lot of people are coming and saying, it doesn't look that good.
Okay, that's on
Some
them.
people are coming by and saying, it looks all right. And there's just been pretty much the deadest support.
Okay, well, that's a bummer, but
that is
thankfully you
disheartening.
made good business decisions.
Again,
You made this
The
investment, and
understanding was I was
it'll
gonna
pay
spend
off
extra
eventually,
money
right?
early,
Or you'll
so
accept
we
the
can
loss
get a
and
lot
make
of
better
gameplay
judgments in the
this weekend
future,
before
right?
Lies of P came
No.
out. And I guess people just don't care. So maybe I am
coulda told
listening
you
to
that,
the
brother.
wrong people. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we do have a vocal minority who are screaming for things, and then when I do them, it turns out that it's not actually what people wanting. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, trolls.
And you know, I don't know. I just
They
don't
made
know
me
what
play
to
this
believe in
Mortal
anymore.
Kombat
It
game
seems
that no
very
one wanted
random.
to see.
Sometimes I could play a game I never expected was going to do well, and it does incredibly well.
People
And
in chat
sometimes
were
I play a
telling
game
him,
that I
"Hey man,
swear is a
skip
home
Mortal
run.
Kombat," and
Why
he
would
yelled at
Mortal
them.
Kombat not do well, and it seems like people just aren't really caring about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody fucking cares. Stop that shit. 2-Hour Woman says people aren't supporting the game. They're supporting the fact you did a stream on your day off. That would make sense, except every time I play Street Fighter 6, I get good support.
So wrong, idiot.
Every time.
Debunked.
Every time I play Street Fighter
Go-
6, we
go
have
put
people
yourself
coming
in the
by,
debunked
super
corner.
chatting, dropping memberships, and doing tips.
A game
every
he
time.
already bought
Every
bought
single
early
time.
access for, also bought
It's
a
not just an exception that there was the
$380
one
controller
time.
for.
That
Yeah,
was
and bought
every-
PSN
pretty much,
Plus
like I said, the night
for.
before I had done
Dude
one of
put
those
so
streams,
much
and that's
money
really
into
done
this.
well as well.
And because it
that lich
bottomed
didn't
out,
go
it's everyone
so
else's
well. I
fault.
was losing more than I was winning,
You
and it
didn't.
still
You
went
didn't
well.
have to do anything, man.
So
I didn't make any of these
no,
purchases.
I'm sorry, I hate to tell you, I just don't think that's the case at all. I think it's a case of
Vocal minority. Anyone who disagrees with him,
I think there
the
was
silent
hype.
majority,
Super
all
Mortal
his
Kombat
real
was
fans. Yeah,
new,
the silent
and
majority
more
are the
people started
voices
to
in his
see what it
head,
was.
but they're not
They're
very
like,
silent.
oh. And then people just kind of
Yeah, I
tapped
think about it.
out.
I don't think I've
and
seen
dipped
Phil
out.
interact with
But-
another
and it
human
was
being
funny,
anywhere else since-
because whenever there's a stream, and this is very much
yeah, we haven't
truthful.
seen it anyway.
If I'm on a stream, all right, and all of a sudden it's a slow stream, there's almost no support.
And I'm going to count
the
face to
haters
face.
show up.
I'm
The
going to
hate
increase
watchers.
that.
And you'll see my viewers will skyrocket for toxic reasons. And the reason you can always tell this is because no one's talking in the chat.
See?
Seriously,
We live rent-free.
Everyone's just, it's the same people
Is that another
talking in the
clone?
chat
How many
as
times
always.
has he complained
Why
to
do I
Street
have
Fighters?
400, 500, 600 viewers out of nowhere?
This may have been a new
Because they all
clone.
wanna sit
This
there
wasn't during
and put
my
their hands
shift
together
at the
like this
Clone
and say,
Labs.
Ah, Phil has a slow stream, so this justifies all the years of online harassment we've given him. See, because he has one slow stream.
Who said this? Did you guys say this?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
rude.
getting
You shouldn't say
vibe.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting the groove. They're idiots, but that's how
I
they
didn't
act.
say
They're all
anything,
immature
DSP.
morons.
I wasn't even
So,
here.
Even though last night, for example, I was playing Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, the silent
attendance was
majority
not
keeps
good.
accepting
and then all of a
payment.
sudden, when people saw it was a slow stream, attendance skyrocketed. people were interested, right?
The silent
It's like,
majority
oh, gee, I
forced his
wonder
hand
why,
into paying
right?
for PS Plus. Yeah, exactly.
What I need from
The
you
silent
is
majority
feedback on what
held a
exactly
gun
you're
to his head
expecting and what you
and
want,
made him
because we
click
don't have any
accept
more
payment.
major new releases until the end of the month at the 27th. I
Oh,
believe
it's
it
all
is,
right,
so
little
a
shadow.
over a
I'll
week.
forgive you
We've
guys,
got
but
the
don't
big
let it
DLC
happen
for
again.
Street Fighter 6.
It's
We've got
very
Aqua
rude.
DLC, a new character. She's completely.
Look at how
unique and
stressed
looks
out this
nothing like
dude
any
is. You
character I've
can't
seen in
pick on
Street Fighter
him.
Before. I have no
This poor little
idea
man baby.
how she's going to translate into being a competitive fighter in this game. I'm going to have to.
Why
mess
does it
around
have
her
to be a
little bit in
competitive
training
fighter?
mode in her trials before we take her online. But I'm going to treat that just like I did with Rashid. We'll kind of do a whole day of that character and try to, understand them, and then decide if that's a character I want to further pursue, or if I want to go back to maybe just the characters who I've been focusing on and trying to get better with. Okay.
I want to learn how to do that too, Lord DS
So,
parody, because there's a lot of things I want to green
that's
screen
coming up.
backgrounds out of.
But outside of that, all the next
Some of
slew
it not even
releases
related to
coming out in
DSP,
October.
but I would make it
You know,
about DSP.
Assassin's Creed, Alan Wake 2 is one of them. There's like a million. For some reason, I'm just not really thinking of them right now. But there's a ton. We just went over them the other day, actually, in the list. So we've got essentially around 2 weeks to focus on the games that I'm playing right now. And the question is, what is it that you want me to focus on? Do you want more Starfield, or should Starfield just be a night stream that we?
I think you
bounce
should
throughout
stop
the
playing
day?
Starfield.
Do you actually want more Street Fighter 6?
He's so stressed this account is turning gray.
You guys don't get it. These
Do you
gout
want
crystals,
Mortal Kombat 1 to
from
be a
all the
focus?
pressure, they've turned into gout diamonds.
Or is this all bullshit?
Of course they're
Because right now,
worthless.
I'm going to be honest, I think it feels like bullshit to me. It feels like people were blowing smoke up my butt about Mortal Kombat 1 to get me to spend the extra money.
We were telling you not to
and,
get it.
I did, and now it's not really
The
turning into
trolls were
anything,
telling
you know?
DSP not to
I
get
already
it.
told
But
you
now that he got it and
video
it
for
sucks,
you.
it's the trolls' fault
Streaming
again.
really doesn't benefit me
What'd
at
I
all.
do?
Back when I live streamed on Twitch, I barely made any
Please
ad
don't, Paul,
revenue
I'm very
for what I
scared.
live streamed.
Are you talking about
And
gators?
the only real way to make money on Twitch was to constantly beg for
I don't want to give the gators
subscribers
gout.
and or donations, neither of which
How's
I
it going,
did,
Aristocat?
because I refused to do it. I refused to just sit here and beg for money.
People use OBS
And I was
with
talking about
NVIDIA's
Mortal Kombat
GPUs.
1 that I knew I wasn't going to get into it like Street Fighter.
Ooh,
I know
okay.
still today, I know I'm not. I've now played it for, 10 hours? I know what the game is. I see how it's going to play. I think it's all right, but it's just incredibly similar to the older Mortal Kombat, like 9 and 10. It
Yeah,
seems incredibly similar to those
probably
two
kind of
games. It seems
intentional, but
closest
also he
to
said
10,
that everything was
because in
different.
9 you had those neutral jump punches that could
Yeah, he
juggle.
just said that. He
That's
just
not
said
in
that
it.
they were
And
all
in 11,
different.
They added the Street Fighter elements, and that's not in it. So it feels like Mortal Kombat 1 kind of plays like Mortal Kombat 10. I wasn't in love with 10. I just thought 10 was okay.
I wanted to have sex with 10.
Right now, if you were to ask me what's better between Mortal Kombat 1 or
The problem with
Street
that,
Fighter 6, I
Kane,
would say
is
Street Fighter
that
6
when
is
he
about
tries
3
to do
times better
that,
than Mortal
he
Kombat
picks
1.
up games that no one really wants to
Seriously.
see.
Because it seems
And
like
then
you
he
said,
gets
Mortal
mad
Kombat 1
because
is a
you guys
one-trick
tell me to
pony
play
game
games
about
I want to play.
title mix-up
And he
calling
still
out
doesn't get it
cameo,
that really at the
either
end of the day,
extend
it's
the
not
combo or
about the
create that
game.
mix-up,
It
and
really
that's
isn't.
it.
It's
There's really
because
nothing to it.
DSP is
While Street
boring.
Fighter 6 has all these layers
You can
and
see
gameplay
so many
mechanics that
cool
make it
people play the
incredibly
shittiest
complex.
game, and they have so much
Mortal
energy
Kombat
behind
is
it.
very simplistic, and honestly,
DSP can't do that,
it's
and it
probably gonna
frustrates
be
him because
very
he doesn't get
imbalanced
that.
and
That's
broken
not an
once
acceptable
people
answer.
break these characters down and realize who has the insane
Because if
combos and stuff
DSP
like
has to
that,
face the fact
I
that
just
he's
don't really
boring,
foresee it being
a lot
that
of stuff
good.
falls apart.
Okay, just being honest. So
Gators are
that
immune to
all being
everything.
said,
Yeah, all those years of evolution made
I
it
knew I wasn't
invincible
going to get
against
into Mortal Kombat
gout.
1 as much as Street Fighter. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to play it and enjoy it.
Yeah, it is
just
and it
means
isn't,
don't
Richard.
expect me
I shouldn't be
playing
so
it at high
black and white
master
about
rank
it.
level
There are
and
certain
trying to
games
get
that
crazy
DSP
with
will
any
never
particular
get support with,
character.
and there are
It's
some
gonna
that
be
he
a more
could probably get
casualized
support with, no
experience,
matter how
which
boring
is
he is.
fine. You
Like
know,
WWE
I'm okay with
Champions.
not having to master every fight
People
game
would
I
love
play.
it, DSP. You
Because
should play
Street Fighter
WWE
6 was the
Champions on
exception
stream.
to the
I
rule
promise
in
I'll
that regard,
donate.
where I wasn't really expecting.
I've
to
got
get
all
good
this
at it, and I
money,
actually
DSP.
have,
I can't
okay?
barely hold it all.
So,
I'll give you some.
what do? Here's the thing. Last night I put out a poll, all right, on my main channel page.
It
of
said,
DSP
do you
Games.
like me? Circle yes or
Poll,
no.
All these different, but here's what happened. Last night,
I'm
my
doing
hate
good. No
watchers
doubt, no bankruptcies,
got
no
word that I
post-stage
literally had the
strife.
slowest
Life
stream
couldn't
that
be
I
better.
had all
No, he
year.
said that you guys envied him. Detractors envy this dude right here. Where'd my audio go?
Okay, so what did they do?
That kind of scared me for a
They
second.
basically flooded the poll. And they flooded it with votes for Mortal Kombat 1 on purpose because they want to see me play more, hoping that people will not support Mortal Kombat 1. That's exactly what happened.
How does he know that? That's not fair. How is it that... I mean, I'm sorry I'm a broken record. There's really not a whole lot of observations you can make about DSP sometimes. He's very boring. But how is this fair that DSP can know everyone's intent, everyone's belief, everyone's plan, everyone's logic at all times? He knows what everyone is thinking at all times. Anything that happens, he has the reason why it happened. It's because of those damn trolls. However, you can't do anything even close to that to him. If you say, DSP, you did this thing, here's the video footage. No, I didn't do that. But he can read your thoughts, and that's acceptable. People don't give me the benefit of the doubt. DSP has never once given anyone the benefit of the doubt, ever. I refer you to Snorlax King. DSP came into the room accusing the dude, and then after about 4 or 5 sentences of accusations said, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. That's not the benefit of the doubt, dude. That's just not. DSP's so gifted. If he really can determine what everyone's thinking at every given point, that makes him even more of a loser. You're telling me this psychic can't be successful. A psychic can't be successful.
It's messed up.
It's like why
again,
I pull guns
try
on
to get
psychics all the
legitimate
time and say,
feedback,
why
and
didn't
I
you see this
can't
coming?
Because these people try to skew shit for their own purposes. And I know it's a fact
Hated
because
it so
the
much
poll had
it was
about
so boring I
150
couldn't
votes,
even watch it.
and then all of a
We all
sudden,
voted for it
within
to hurt.
another
Yeah,
hour,
exactly,
they had
Larry.
like 500 votes. Like,
Yeah, I was
where
really
did the
having fun
400
watching him
votes all come
repeat
from
everything.
all in one clump? Gee, I wonder where, right?
The only thing about Phil that makes me jealous is his
Now
sponsorship
again,
from Keith.
here's the thing. I'm not against playing Mortal Kombat 1. We're playing it
Yeah.
tonight no matter what. That's already happening. It's
That's
locked
a good
in. That's the late
sponsorship.
stream. But I'm going to hope that things are going to get better. That not every time I play MK1, it's
What
a
if,
dead
and this
stream
is a
for
big what
support,
if,
and
what if
all
his
it is
fans
is hate
actually
watchers
didn't
sitting there rubbing
really
their
wanted him
hands
to play
together
Mortal
like
Kombat 1?
fucking
Yeah, and what if they
Newman
didn't
from
have money to
Seinfeld,
give him?
right?
Nah, those two things can't
You're gonna
coexist.
see everyone fail around me, right?
Phil is able to
My
read God's
nefarious
plan to see the
intentions.
future, but only reads
It's fucked
parts
up,
about the trolls.
you
Yeah.
know? I
Well, what's
want
my
to play
future,
the game and
DSP? Am
enjoy
I going
it,
to die alone
but
and
I also
pathetic
want
like
to
you
have
said?
buy-in from my audience that they're interested in it. If the answer is no, we actually don't care about this game, then I have many other things I could be doing outside of
do
Mortal
'em.
Kombat 1. I would have to write it off as a loss.
Yeah,
What are you
Richard
gonna do?
Young.
I
Remember
spent
at
a
the
lot of
beginning
money
of
on
this
it.
year, he
People
said this
don't
was
like
going
it,
to
they
be
don't
his
like
year.
it. And I'm okay with that, you know? So, I don't know what to tell
Not yet,
you.
Banana Jones.
You
It's
know,
up here
tonight,
soon.
This late stream of Invasion, I just care about money. I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in
eBay.
greed and money. I need money. I need money. 2 streams on Friday.
back.
1 stream on Saturday. 1 stream on Sunday.
Yeah,
And
people
I'm
were
losing
asking
track.
for Baldur's Gate
4
3
streams.
this whole
And the
damn
night streams
time.
have always been
And it's
dead.
an extremely
They've
popular
been
game.
Dead, nothing, with no
not playing
support,
that.
You know? And last night,
Okay,
literally
fine.
the worst stream I've had all year. That's bad. Especially because I had an audience, too. That's what really got me. I thought we were having a good time.
You thought.
People were recommending
That's why I don't
characters.
pay you
was
to
trying
thank
characters.
DSP.
People actually helped me to learn the fatalities, which was very nice because I couldn't get them at first. And then
I'm
people
too
were like, no,
stupid.
what you got to do is you tap, 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 then press a button. It's not like do quick. You got to tap slow. And they were teaching me.
Why
to
did he
spin.
mock
We saw
them?
A bunch of
That's a
fatalities
weird
together. I was
mock
like,
voice.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, they were
Finally,
telling me
we
that
did
you
it.
had to
This was
like
fun.
input it
And then
correctly.
to see that it was the slowest stream
Yeah?
all year, actually, it made me sad. You know, like
Oh,
I was having
no.
a good time, but what I guess
Oh
I can't
no,
enjoy
we made
myself
Phil
on stream.
sad.
I gotta be ball busting or something,
Oh,
right? I have
I'm
to be
sorry,
smashing
man.
myself
You should
in the head
talk
with
to your
a 2x4
therapist
and then
about
people like
this.
it and they'll support.
Or your
I
wife.
don't
Your
get
wife
that.
loves you, right?
I thought that if we all have a good time together,
Jab, jab, jab.
then
There we
that's when
go.
the support comes. So yeah, it did.
He was so
completely
naturally.
make me scratch
He
my
has
head
no natural
on what
curiosity. He
happened
has
last
no
night. I
ability
was
to
like,
interact with people or NPCs in
you
any
know?
entertaining fashion. No, that's exactly right. Like you said, that's why
No,
Baldur's Gate 3 is
I
going to be a
didn't
shit
say no
show.
money
It's
was
kind of
the
why I
game.
want to see
I
it a
never
little
said
bit, but
What I'm
I
saying
want
is
him
I
to do
have to
2
make the
streams
right
of it. I'm done.
choices. I have to play the games people
It's
want.
your fault that I'm not having a good time.
I have to.
If I had
I
money,
can't
I'd be
just
having
play something
fun.
because I like it. I am enjoying the Mortal Kombat content right now. I am, but I have to play what people want. So I have to listen. And this is, there's different ways people
Then
talk. There's also
why
what's
do you
called
disregard
the silent
polls?
majority. You understand
God,
that,
this
right?
again.
Like the vast majority of people who watch and support my content never speak. That's absolutely true. How often does 1 Minute Man speak? Twice a year? But he's here every day supporting, right? And so it's important to know what people actually want. And they speak sometimes with their wallets. It's true.
Uh-oh.
It's not the end all be all.
That's
I
toxic.
still have games, for example, Chrono Trigger over the summer that I played. That was very much a thing for me. Have a retro playthrough for my anniversary.
Here's the thing I'm going to say here about this line, because I know that he comes back to be very resentful about this line. Speaking with their wallets. DSP is in a very strange position here because, in a way, he's right. That is how people tend to support things such as, well, not so much content creation, because I feel like that's a different area. But in general, if you like a game company, you buy their games and it supports them. That's technically true in a roundabout way. What DSP does here is he says something, and then because people have an issue with it, or rather they apply what he said, which is more or less, okay, I can see where you're going with that, because they repeat it back to him, and he realizes how dangerous that sounds to be directed towards him, he immediately has to backtrack and say, no, that's not what I said.
and for people who are JRPG fans. No, that was not a fan favorite that got tons of support.
He's gonna
That's
lose his bubble house.
case
I hope
in point
so.
Where I can do that because other
The
things are
silent
getting
majority of the
support.
people who aren't in your
I
chat
don't
never
wanna
tip.
have
There you go.
entire
You should ask
new
us. We're a
games
silent
now
majority. We're silent because we're
dead like
banned.
that. It's concerning.
Yes, exactly, Epion. Just don't talk.
Okay.
Just don't talk.
So the bottom line is that nothing is really.
You put yourself in all these positions,
Okay,
man.
it's
We didn't
not.
even say anything. You've been talking for the
And it
past
makes me
15 minutes straight all
very,
on your
very
own.
Nervous.
In space, no one can hear your
See, then you get complete
Velcro
toxic
walls.
idiots.
That's funny.
Anyone?
Maybe I
Here's
like
here's
that.
the truth. Don't take a word out of anyone who wants to try to spin my words into something they're not. I'm not. I'm not accepting that. You don't.
I'm not
get
accepting
to
feedback
fucking
or criticism.
be like that and try to put words into my goddamn mouth that I didn't say. I'm not putting up with that.
A couple minutes ago, I don't know if you guys remember because DSP already forgot. He put words into people's mouth. He said, he's kind of laughed like Karoni. There, let's vote for Mortal Kombat because he doesn't make any money. And it's going to be awful for him. And he's going to be sad and cry on his kitchen floor. Isn't that putting words in our mouth? Because, first of all, I think I'd say it a little bit better than that. I think I would have been funnier in my delivery. But he's perfectly fine doing that. But you can't repeat back what he says. He can lie about you, but you can't repeat back what he says, which goes back to what was said in the chat earlier.
Every
What
one of
the
you who wants to
fuck?
be put words in my mouth and try to sound it toxic, right? You're out of your mind. Fucking shut up.
I'm waiting for Marvel to
Really?
kill Peter and make
Because
him a villain.
it's not what
plus
I'm
they both
saying.
someone else
What I'm
can
saying
become
is
the
there's
one
various
official
ways
Spider-Man.
that people
That'd
show
be kinda-
support. It's
that'd be an
not
interesting
always
story.
financial. It's not always
Dark
verbal.
Spider-Man.
There's all different ways, and you have to weigh and factor all of those things in. You have to.
Baldur's
That's
Gate has
how
a
I've been
dynamic
successful for 15
AO
fucking years.
win ratio that
But
adjusts
that's why
gameplay to be
I
fair.
feel like I can be
Or full random
honest
both.
with
Both are
my
things Phil
audience
wouldn't
and say,
handle.
here's
Well,
what's
I got
going
the
on.
required skill. I
I'm
must
not
be able to
cool
do the
with how Mortal
challenge.
Kombat 1 is
Yeah,
going
you would
down
hate
this
both.
weekend. I'm
He
actually
just wants to
upset
win.
Because
Is that so much
I
to ask
thought
for?
that this was
I have the
what people
stats.
wanted.
Let me
Maybe
win.
It's not, but I need to get feedback. And for people to
Yeah,
then twist
and you're
it into
absolutely right.
something
No,
toxic
no
is
problem
not
repeating that
cool.
little
And I'm
shadow.
not
I
putting
meant to
up
read
with
it the first time I
don't
saw it. I
even
got
care. I don't care
distracted.
who you are. You're gonna sit here and be toxic in the chat about it and act like I'm saying shit I'm not saying. It ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, that happens
All
too
right?
a lot, Uber
I'm not
Allen.
putting up with the
Sometimes
bullshit
DSP
anymore.
has much better
There's
ideas
too
than
many
I
people
had.
on the internet who just want to say Phil said this. I never said it, and I'm tired of that shit.
But you
know?
did
It's
say
time to
it.
grow the fuck up.
But you
I'm not
did
putting
say it,
up
and
with
it's
people being
okay.
toxic
And
anymore.
I
It's
just said
bullshit.
I kind of agree with you,
So,
DSP.
seriously, grow up.
Now,
And I mean that.
Now, how does DSP respond to that? I just thought of that. What happens when I agree with DSP and then he says, I never said that? Well, now what do I do, DSP? Do I disagree with you? It's that Futurama meme. Don't listen to that crackpot. I'm agreeing with you.
Because what you're doing is really nasty and negative, and it's not appreciated.
D&D is a game where you must
Dab
handle
hands,
the
I know people
fail
don't
of your
listen.
d-
That's
yeah,
true.
You have
People
to
just
handle
don't
that
listen
and
they
adjust
show
it
up
accordingly with your
unfair
story.
expectations, and
DSP
they're
would hate
upset
it.
that
He'd
I'm not
save
doing
scum so
exactly
much on
what
that
they want.
game.
Like I said, to this day, there's still an entitlement factor, for sure. The instant
Yeah, that as well,
gratification
Epion.
and
This guy's
entitlement
been done with this
happens
for
every single day.
40 years.
And it's ridiculous because, as you know,
That's
I'm
it. I'm
someone
done
who
with this shit. That's what every
is
clone
trying my
says as
best
it
to
exits
cater
the
to a
bat.
smaller
You
audience.
guys don't
That's
know
what
that.
My content is. My content is not mainstream content. I'm not going to get.
That's it. I'm
tons of
done with
people
this shit. No more
coming
Mr.
to my
Nice Guy.
streams to fucking watch my stuff. I know that. I'm never going to get thousands of viewers ever again. I'm not going to get a game that
No,
goes
you
viral.
yeah,
And
you just
I
want
I
someone who has
accept that.
$1,000.
I'm a small potatoes kind of
You'd
guy.
rather
The
have
only
one
reason
dude
I'm
with
still
$1,000 than 1,000
supported
dudes
and
with
successful is
$1.
because I've been doing it for so long and I have.
DSP would say, well,
a
what's the
fan
problem
base
with that?
likes
Because
who I
one's
am
a
and what
lot
I do. They
more
like the
likely.
transparency.
It's
They
not the
like
one you
honesty.
think.
They like the fact that I'm not a fucking shill.
You shill
That's why
yourself.
I'm still here, right? But at the same time,
Victim mode, yeah, right.
right? So here we go again.
Fair,
Here's
fair,
the
fair.
toxic idiots.
Okay.
At the same time, when something like this goes down, I need to be able to bring it up and say what's going on. And that's what I want. I want honest feedback about what's going on. Do people like Mortal Kombat or not? Do you want more?
Is
do you not?
feedback
I need to know how
done
to go
through
about it.
PayPal? How do you
I
want
don't
this
wanna be
feedback
just
to
doing
come?
stuff and doing entire streams like
How many
last
clone
night,
beg you for money?
where I feel like
All
I'm
of them.
getting somewhere, I'm unlocking content, I'm having a good time, and obviously that did not jive with the audience. It didn't. Okay?
Exactly.
what are you gonna do?
Every single one of them.
Ask what's going on.
Axe.
Which is what I'm doing. And that's simply what this is. And I've had enough of people trying to put words in my mouth. of
You
what is,
said
what
it,
isn't.
though.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Really, just leave. Don't come back. Of course, the thing is, they're not here. These are the hate watchers. That's what they're here
I
for,
didn't
to
do
spin it and
anything,
say
man.
toxic shit like that. You know? Big
Man, look
Mama
at this
Phil, I
dude
understand
shake.
what you're saying.
He's
He said, I
shaking like
wanted the
crazy right here.
multiplayer. I get that.
But no.
We've all been saying that. But
This dude said that the only people asking for multiplayer are trolls. Now he has to retcon it because someone in the chat who he pretty sure is not a troll is asking for it. That's the face right there. When you have to recreate reality. He just created reality. And now he has to recreate it. That's exhausting. That's why he's so tired. You see how tired God was. You know, he created the universe in 7 days. 6 days. And then had to chill out on the 7th day. DSP has to speedrun creating the universe. He has to remake the universe within 7 seconds. No wonder the dude is so tired.
I can't get to the multiplayer till I unlock the content. So how exactly does that? I don't get it.
That's not true.
Like,
you can play multiplayer
you know what
without
I
all the
mean?
content, DSP.
Like,
It's not going to kill
I
you.
didn't make the game. I'm not Ed Boon. I'm not NetherRealm. I didn't.
It would have been
hide the
much better.
content
Phil would have made it.
behind single player content. They did. I have to play the single player to get to the multiplayer. And again, much like Street Fighter 6, I have to play with these characters and learn basics about them before I can
You can play this stuff offline.
Understand that? So I don't get how people had an insanely unrealistic expectation that I was going to go right online the moment I started playing.
Why is it unrealistic?
Like,
Just
where did
play a
that
little
even
bit.
come
No
from?
one's telling you to play exclusively. That's what
You
I'm talking
know?
about. This dude's black and white all the time.
I
We're
did
going
see-
from
Mr.
lunch
Game
meat to
Master, I
ramen. Oh
have
no,
seen that Lies
we're
of
going to
P
Super
usually
Broke.
Very good, and that's
You better watch that
good news.
instructional
I
video
hope it is
from
good.
that detractor.
Okay. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this all stream. We got shout outs to do. I had gaming news to do. Maybe we're going
I'm
to
gonna watch
gaming
my
news
cup
'cause we went
noodle
really long
video.
on this segment.
See if I can
But I
see
do
some pro tips. You know what? I got a pro tip for you. God damn it, he's still late. All right, let's watch the Nintendo one.
Lawn Killer did super chat. He says, "Do you think Microsoft will buy Nintendo?" I don't think Nintendo would
I gave
sell. I'm
DSP clone
serious
him
about
money
this
and
now.
clone, and he was so
I
toxic.
think Nintendo
See, there you go,
has
man. It's all
always been
pointless. Don't give him
one of those
anything.
companies,
Now
especially
it's time
because
for my
they are
favorite segment.
Japanese, okay.
Your favorite segment,
Where I
God's
feel
Day
that
Off. So, my day
would
off was,
never sell
it pissed me off. I saw someone boiling a
solely
goat
on
in the
the
milk of
fact
its
that
mother.
they are
So, of course, I
Japanese
had to
and proud.
smite them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Nintendo is one of the very few companies that still will never admit fault. The entire Wii U era, when no one wanted that console, everyone said it was shit.
DSP has never
They
admitted
would
fault.
not admit fault, right? They never do that. They always feel.
That's empirically false, by the way. Multiple Nintendo officials admitted that the Wii U was a failure in many ways. Reggie admitted that it was a failure in many ways. That's empirically false, DSP. And that demonstrates how... Sorry, I'm sounding a little angry here. But imagine any professional being like this. Someone who does their job, has no understanding whatsoever of their job. Say an electrician, and he doesn't follow the news on current breakthroughs in electrical engineering. Hey, there's a new circuit chip. Hey, there's a new wiring method. Hey, there's this. Doesn't follow any of that shit. And also didn't follow anything in the past and just blowing smoke out of his ass. There were multiple times where a console was failing or some sort of project was failing, and they admitted that it was a problem. But because they didn't send one of those press dockets to DSP, they never admitted they did anything wrong. I'm sorry, DSP. I'm sorry you're not on the email.
Feel like they're better, or they're people just
This
don't
Nintendo
get
rant
it.
is great.
What do you mean people don't get it? No,
Okay,
you don't get people.
I'll do that.
Not every idea you ever have in your life cycle as a company will be a good one, and that's okay. You can make mistakes. You can
Yeah,
rebound. From
and they
them.
did.
It's okay as long as you publicly admit them and you
They
learn
did.
from them.
They
Nintendo doesn't
did.
do that. Nintendo's like, oh, so we made this console that no one wants. Buy our amiibos. Buy these for
It's the-
4 years to keep
it's the
our
amiibos.
company
Oh, God.
afloat while no one's buying our games and console.
How's it going,
We'll
Jimmy?
Come back financed by these.
One of the biggest
We'll come
reasons for
back
the
and
Wii
make a
U's
better
failure was the
console.
marketing.
But
So many
never
people, me
actually say
included,
they
at
do.
first thought it was just...
Right?
That's what I thought
That's
when I
how
first
they
saw it.
are.
I was like, oh, it's like a Wii peripheral, like the 32X,
It's a cultural
right?
thing with Japan. It really is. It is a cultural thing, and I'm not down talking Japan. I'm just saying.
I'm
it's a
not
cultural
talking
thing
down about
that
them, but they're
Japanese
pieces of shit.
companies in particular have this feeling of like pride and almost elitism, and in a lot of cases xenophobia. That they think that they're better, and they always kind of
Really?
feel like their shit doesn't stink, and so they're gonna have those kind of feelings. I don't think Nintendo would sell. I mean it. I don't think Nintendo would ever sell to anyone. Did you know that this happened before? I want to say it was like either the late 90s or early 2000s. There were all discussions, and Nintendo was approached by companies to be bought out, and they told them outright, "Fuck no, no, we're not." No.
Let's again apply this to DSP. There were multiple times where Nintendo was a bit more liberal in their willingness to let their licenses be used. Do you remember that really goofy CD drive thing they had where you could have The Legend of Zelda, and that's where we got all those weird memes about The Legend of Zelda CD game. Remember all that? Yeah, Nintendo did that. They allowed that to happen. They sold the rights for a couple games to the, I forget what it's even called. It's not really important. But they've done that with numerous things where they let people use their products. And more often than not, they sucked. They were terrible. And it looked bad on business. It made them look like fools. And so they said, we're not doing this anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. We're going to be a lot more careful about who we let use our products or use our IPs. DSP, I would think, would understand that. Because how many times has this dude made a mistake and trusted someone and they let him down? And he said, I'm not ever doing that again. But Nintendo does. Yeah, the Philips CDI, that's it. But DSP doesn't put that together. And it's another hallmark of the lack of empathy. DSP never applies anyone's situation to himself. He never thinks, well, I've had similar situations. I did this, I did this, I did this. Kind of like what they did. No, he never does that. He is somehow so far removed from everyone. He's never made the mistakes other people have. How do you do that? That's wild to me. Just once I'd like to spend one day as DSP because I wonder how it feels to just be completely blameless at all times. I imagine it's pretty addictive. Maybe that's why he's always like this. Imagine never feeling guilt. It would be kind of cool.
No, absolutely not. So I don't think that would ever happen. I don't think they would ever.
Phil's on all points of the political spectrum once. Yeah, he's breakdancing all over the place there.
Okay. Anyway,
DSP doesn't understand that Nintendo has cornered the pocket console. Yes, that as well.
Well, let me tell you.
I mean, there's a lot to unpack with that stupid ass rant. What was the Nintendo CEO? He lost a shit ton of money. I think it was because of the Wii U. The Nintendo CEO actually slashed his own pay because it was such a failure. It may have been the Wii U, it may have been something else. I think it was the Wii U. DSP doesn't see that as admitting fault. These Japanese just never admit their wrongs. I don't know, DSP. I've met plenty of Japanese people. They seem to be pretty humble people. But they didn't send him a press release saying, Phil, we love you, we love your content. We actually think you're like a really good content creator, and we just wanted to say that we apologize to you personally for the Wii U. And included is a video, VHS, of me committing ritualistic suicide to show you how sorry I am to you, Mr. Brunel. DSP watches the video. Oh, that was pretty good. It kind of awakened something in me. What are these movies called? Snuff films? I gotta look into this. Good God, he's literally arguing with Champagne Socialist talking about it. He doesn't actually. That's why the political thing would be such a nightmare for DSP, because DSP doesn't actually have any views. He doesn't have any stances. It's a paradox, right? He puts his foot down on everything, but he doesn't actually keep his foot there. Was early GameCube. Okay, I think that was it then. That doesn't count. They never admitted fault. Okay. That's why Nintendo doesn't release remakes of games and stuff, is because they're very nervous about it. Nintendo is extremely conservative when it comes to their decision making. DSP hates that. You should just make games and also admit that you did everything wrong. Yeah, the CEO seemed like he actually took some real responsibility. He did. That was cool. And also, what is he trying to say? That, these companies just need to sell out to Western companies. The same Western companies that DSP hates on? He hates Microsoft. He hates all these companies. But now suddenly he feels bad that, they can't get this Nintendo business. That's the weird thing with DSP, is he hates everyone at all times. So he has these goofy moments where he tries to stick up for people even though he shit on them 10 minutes ago. It's so exhausting. DSP probably thinks that anytime a Japanese person makes a mistake, they have to commit seppuku. Yeah, there's just bodies strewn all over the place in Japan. It's a really big problem. You can't even get to the gas station because there's bodies all over the place. And it's really bad because the person in charge of cleaning the bodies isn't doing a good enough job, so they killed themselves too. It's frustrating, man. They'll just listen to this music. This is some good jams. What are you talking about? The Japanese care about respect the old-fashioned way. Yeah, and also that's how it is here. bosses don't ever admit mistakes. Is he talking about like CEOs? The CEOs don't come out and make a press release and say, I fucked up, I angered Phil and the real gamers. Who did that? I think the last company that actually came out and said, yeah, we really screwed up and I apologize, was CD Projekt Red. They made a whole video about, dude, we fucked up, I'm sorry. And we shit on them for that, so what does it even matter? Yeah, we should sell Nintendo to Activision. They have such a great track record. Leave it to Phil to be shocked when other people show a sense of pride and honor in what they do. Yeah, he doesn't understand. That's alien talk. Speaking of Nintendo remakes, I learned today that they changed up some of the logs in Pikmin 1 and 2. I always wanted to play Pikmin 1. Well, are people happy about that? Or, I guess it doesn't matter. Everyone's going to be frustrated about something. The way he talked is like he expects Nintendo to be forced to sell it. Yeah, they should just conquer the company. Banana Jones, because the reason why he wants monopoly against Japanese people is because they stole his first place Evo. Lord DSP, maybe he run into that dude out there. You know, Logan Paul? If Nintendo sold out, it would be nice to have Nintendo games on better hardware, but long term it would be bad for gaming. Right. I mean, how many companies just get folded up as soon as they get bought? Nintendo would get folded up, man. That'd be the end of Nintendo. And that's why they don't do it, DSP. Business major. Is that what they told him in school? Okay, class. So in review, if a company isn't willing to sell out, it's because they're racist. And they hate white people. Phil's like, okay, that makes sense. Phil is used to body littering the floor. 57 is dead close. That's true. They do turn into goo pretty quickly, though. And it's really bad. That's why you want to pick them up before they gooify, because then you have to mop it all up and wring it out. It's gross. Why do you have to tell people in the text chat that you're going to the bathroom? Just go, yeah, like... So I know that I should troll you now while you're gone? Is that a trap? That's the trap. Alright guys, I'm going to the bathroom now. Alright, now who's talking shit in the chat? Oh, this guy's banned. I'm gonna keep an eye on this guy. Yeah, CD Projekt Red's apology with what they went on later to do. I mean, what would he have said if Nintendo apologized? He'd shit all over him. I don't think DSP would... Man, we would get so many funny-ass rants if he went to Japan. Dude, it's such bullshit there. Like nothing's in English. Like, dude, you can't, like, market your anime to America and then not have signs in English. That's fucking stupid, dude. That's not actually a good complaint, because there are a ton of signs in English in Japan. They had to make him produce like DSP. For years, the Treks for years used big generous words to describe Phil, but me, he's bonkers. Yeah, he's whack. It's not really a whole lot to say. You guys like my green screen hoodie? Pretty cool, huh? You can see the clone labs behind me. I love green screen technology. It's the coolest thing ever, man. This would blow the mind out of Cro-Magnon. Japan would deport him back to the States, for sure. But Kat would stay because, you know, she's a competitive sumo wrestler. What do you build? I am currently building a Desert Zaku, and I'm doing a camouflage painting. You guys want to see a finished piece? Hold on, let me get some finished pieces. I'm doing Splinter King. It's not fully camouflaged yet, bro. As soon as it is, like, all this green screen effects, it's because it's too camouflaged. But as you can see, I did a... Damn, you really can't see. I was joking at first, but I was turned out to be completely right. Let's turn off the chroma key real quick. So as you can see, that's a little too close. I've got a Splinter camo pattern on here. Pretty cool, eh? I think I did a pretty good job. Man, that autofocus is rough. I think I did alright. What would Phil rant about Japan? Everything. He would rant that, well, let's see. What's some good ones? He would rant that he's not allowed to talk in subways. He would get angry about the arcades. Dude, people in Japan are supposed to be so respectful. Why do they hog the arcade machines? Because
man, Liza P really kind of changed everything that was going to happen this week, did it not?
Hey, he's here.
Completely and utterly.
Kamen Rider would piss him off, eh?
Everything we were up to, but in a good way. I'm not angry.
They think
that
her
Liza
raccoon
P
eyes indicates that she's
releasing yesterday kind of threw a monkey wrench into the schedule, but you know, weird. I was supposed to play this yesterday, you know, and
You guys are
I was
wild.
possibly going to play this again on Wednesday, but with Liza P being so dang good, which I'm happy about.
Everyone loves
obviously,
Liza P.
It
All
gave me something
three
to
of
do,
you.
for a while here, and now we're finally getting.
Man, I
around
hate
to
painting
this,
camo. I
and
just
it
finished
honestly
painting
feels
30.
like we're
Oh,
kinda
man. I love masking, though.
behind the eight ball
Masking
with
is a
Mortal
lot of
Kombat,
fun.
Even though if you actually add it up, I actually played a ton of Mortal Kombat this week. 6.5 hours of story, and almost like 4 hours of this invasion mode. We're pretty much like 10 hours into the game. And, you know, you're like, well, Phil hasn't even done online yet. I mean, you're right. That's sadly how they set up the game is you have
They
to
set it up so the DSP
all
couldn't
this
even access
offline
online
content
until later.
to
Is that what I'm
unlock all the
understanding?
content to play it online.
You can play
Right.
online, man.
Like I
No
said,
one's gonna.
it was
What,
at
you're
the
gonna
very
lose?
end
Big deal.
of the
You're gonna
last
lose
video
anyway.
of this the other day.
I think it looks
And by the way,
interesting.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
on
try
stream
it, but
in a
I
second. It was
don't
the
have
very
Game Pass right
end of the
now.
last
It does look
video
kind of
the other
fun.
day where I unlocked Kung Lao as a cameo.
Dave should bring Cat to Japan.
And then I
She'd be
put him on my
revered as a
team, and
Livingston hero.
immediately I realized Kung Lao is really good.
She's fat like one.
Combo into his hat for
Why do people always give me
extended
weird
combo,
looks when I do the
or
good roll snort in
he
the
has a
subway?
launcher.
Don't you guys know I have a medical condition? See, that's what I'm talking about. Japanese people are so racist.
And a combo afterward, and I was like,
We hate
this
Phil
is
because he snorts.
This is a good cameo compared to some of the others that I've had, and I didn't really understand how to use them. And I wouldn't
DSP
even
didn't
had him
understand
if I hadn't
something?
been
Now this
playing the
shocks
offline
me.
Content. He would have been locked. So tonight, finally, I got the chat open. By the way, good evening, everybody.
Hello, chat.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going, chat?
Tonight,
You guys
we're
wanna give
gonna
me
be
money?
up for Mortal Kombat 1.
You sure?
Well, I know you guys want online play.
Maybe
I
just a
wanted
little bit of
to-
money?
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start
Come
playing
on.
with both Sindel and Raiden, and those are going to be the two characters that I liked the most from the story that I probably would want to play online. So we're going to try them out and do some stages with them, try to learn their basic combos and things. And I'm going to try to use Kung Lao as my...
Kung Lao?
video. Maybe we'll unlock some
that
colors and
how his
stuff
name
for
is
them.
pronounced? Did they
That'd be
change it?
customization options or whatever.
If you would
And
do
as
like
soon
some
as we
techno
get the final
cyberpunk style
cameo
lines,
unlocked,
still
we'll
will do
unlock.
masking. Yeah, you could do
All
anything
right,
with
maybe we'll get
masking.
it done in an hour.
So I've
It'll be a little bit longer. I don't know. It really depends, but
I
know
learned
you
something
guys
the
are
other day.
dying for
If
online.
you get a
We
Korea
want
cut
online,
machine,
we want
you've
online.
got
I
infinite
can't play
perfect
online, so
camo.
stuff's unlocked.
Because you can put masking sheets in there and
I don't
make
know
whatever
why
camo pattern you
in
want.
2023, you've got a major fighting game company still hiding content
Thanks,
in their
Paul.
game. I think they would
Big
you
ups,
should
cum
know
laude. Oh,
people
God.
don't want to sit here and play through all the single
Derek?
to get the content
Derek
for
in
online
chat.
play. Especially because
Would
they're
he survive in a
kinda
gunaway?
separate. If you
Never.
really think about it. There may
He's
be
dead
people
first
who,
episode.
really only care about the online competitive nature and don't really
And
care
it,
about the
it would
story,
be
but
really
you
annoying
have to
because
grind through
the protagonist would
everything. By
cry
the
about
way,
it and say,
you
"Oh
don't
my God,
have
I
to,
killed
but you
that
know how
guy!"
much it
No,
costs?
but it's like, dude, he walked in front of your shot.
$28. So if you don't want to play the story and you don't want to do the invasion and you just want to unlock all the stuff for online at launch, $28. They put it all into the store now.
Okay.
And I actually, again, I saw Alex Jabali, who is a tournament organizer. He's the one who posted up the guide on how to unlock the content.
The guide. I thought DSP didn't look at guides.
Someone had said to him, "What do you think? What's better?" He's like, "Dude, definitely the 3 to 5 hours to unlock for your own. I mean, why are you going to drop another $28 on this game? That's insane."
That being said, I've
But,
decided to buy it.
Listen, I get it. A lot of people like instant gratification on the internet. I was yelling the other day that I should have done all these unlocks offline. I'm like,
DSP, honey, that's you.
I'm here 6 days a week, double streams full time streaming. When do I sit around and have the time to also be in here unlocking this content? You kind of lost me.
How much time do you actually
But some
stream
people seem to
DSP?
be
It's
under
actually
some
pretty
odd
small.
impression that I have like insane amounts of
Watching the FGC from
hours that
outside on the
I sit
curb.
around doing
What you
nothing.
guys doing in there? You
Actually,
guys
I
doing
do this
fighting
often, more
games?
often than
You know, I
anything
used to
on my
play
couch.
fighting
Seriously,
games.
like, I'm in here
Yeah,
streaming
officer, he's out here
way
again.
longer than
Can you
anything
send
else I
another
do
squad car up?
with my family
He always
or
runs
anything,
away when you
know?
guys just drive
I
by.
can't have
Oh
time to
shit,
do
it's the
it offline, I'm
detractors.
sorry. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day and you're ready for.
I actually wasn't having a good day, DSP, but now that you're here and I'm chilling and enjoying some cool Mortal Kombat, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Only Ice
That's why I love your
Infinite
stream so
continues
much,
to
dude.
take a 4-hour break. Well, let's think about this, Only Ice Infinite,
Uh-oh.
realistically. So my Lies of P stream went offline at 4:10 p.m.
Time for
And
some
I had to
DSP
upload.
math. Watch
As
out.
I was uploading,
He always
one of the
rounds
videos
up.
was corrupted. So now not only was I uploading 3 out of the 4 videos that I made, I also had to edit out an hour.
The guy
and
who
15
spent
minutes
how
of
much
footage
money
out
on
of
buying
my
all...
stream.
Yeah, and then
I
he
wasn't even out
rebought
of
Street
this
Fighter.
office
Is complaining about spending money
until
on
around
unlocks. Yeah,
4:45
stupid.
to 4:50 p.m. At which time I finally got to greet my wife home from work. She had been home for hours, but I couldn't see her because I
Oh,
was
the
in
Lies
this
of
office.
P's pro
We
tag
sat
name
down,
actually
we
is
had a bowl of
Pinocchio. I
soup
thought
together
Synth was
for dinner.
joking. Yeah,
Then we
it's
cleaned
pretty
up
wild.
after
It's just an
dinner. We sat
overt
down on the couch
Pinocchio
for about
game.
half an hour together,
It's just like Wayne
relaxed,
streams
and I
for 3
finally
hours a
had a cup of
day, and you
coffee.
wonder what in the
And then
world
around
he's doing
6
on
p.m., so
eating and
between
sleeping, I
hour
guess.
to maybe an hour 15 minutes with her, it was time for me to be up and about. I used the bathroom. I got
He had to
in there,
edit out the
started
corrupted
setting up
part. I
again.
thought he
saw
couldn't do
the videos
editing.
were set up. I approved comments on the videos, and I set up the next stream.
DSP,
So,
I'm noticing some
You think I
inconsistencies
had
in
a
your
4-hour
story.
break. In reality, I had from 4:50 p.m. till about 6:15 p.m. with my wife, and then I was right back
Wife?
to work. So your concept of time is completely flawed based on your weird outside estimation of how much time I have. That's what I mean. People have these weird ideas.
Weird
of
ideas that I
like,
live in a 24-hour time
as soon
period.
as the sun goes
No.
down, that's like the end of
That's
everything.
not how
That's
this works,
really not
dude.
how
I
it
live in
works
gout
at all.
time.
So, yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah,
Sorry,
wrong
trying to be
and
nice
stupid
about it.
and
But
debunked.
yeah, you're wrong.
See
Okay,
yourself
like I
out,
said,
idiot.
The vast majority of the day when I work,
Can't wait till he
the
contradicts
vast
himself on
majority of
this.
the day I am in here working with
It's oddly
maybe a
specific
couple of
time. He
hours
probably
outside to do
schedules his
something
time
with
with his
my
wife,
family,
too. Probably.
and usually
He
it
should get a
ends up
secretary.
cleaning up after dinner and stuff
Oh,
like
no,
that.
it can't be a
It's not
chick.
much meaningful.
And it
Usually
can't be a
after
dude,
leave,
'cause, you know, you
about
can't
an
trust
hour
Cat.
to an hour and a half tops.
Hmm,
to spend
never
with my
mind.
wife,
I
but
debunked
that's it
myself.
every day. So,
Winning hearts and minds.
anyway,
Yeah, DSP gets it.
what are you guys up to tonight?
I'm-
You guys
I'm-
excited
I'm
for
doing
Kombat?
masking.
Well, I'm curious. By the way,
DSP,
how many
you should
people
react to
watch
my
live
stream of
TV
me
and
doing
like it?
masking.
Because
It's
I love
really
it.
stimulating.
Like, I am very pleasantly surprised. I just said to my wife during dinner, I was like, I just played Lies of P, like straight up 8
And
hours
she
of gameplay,
hit you.
and I can't
She
even
slapped
find
you.
a negative thing to say about the game.
She punched you right in the
I have
chin.
no criticisms. The
And then she
combat is
got up,
absolutely
picked up her
great.
chair, and
The
cracked it
frame
across
rate
your
is
head.
amazing. The world design is great. The enemy
Can we get a
variety is
debunked
great.
animation, sir? Oh, yeah, sure, bud. I got
Music
that.
is good, and atmosphere is very creepy. Bloodborne.
Let's get
action.
that debunked
The
up.
story is great.
Bloop.
Again, what is wrong with the game? I don't have anything yet, and I played 8 hours. How often can you play a game for 8 hours and say you enjoyed every moment? And you can't
Actually,
wait for
quite
more?
often,
I mean,
DSP,
that's
because I'm not a
very
cynical
unique.
asshole
So
like
I
you.
am like blown away at how good this is. So I can't wait for more.
Does
By
my
the way,
wife
Lies
have a
of P
name?
will continue on
It's
Friday at
Cat,
any
but
time.
don't pronounce it as
No.
Cat, because if you pronounce it like how I pronounce it, that's
Good watch,
negative
Cloverfield
and
is a
stupid
good
and you're
watch. I'm
banned.
glad to hear that. No Super Real Vibe says, I was surprised by the sudden release, and now it's addictive.
Hey, that's a pretty good theory there,
Dinner
like
was good. I
Brecky.
just
We
said
should
it
start
was like
accusing him
homemade
of that.
soup. Well, homemade soup.
So you guys won't fucking believe it. You guys won't believe this. The detractors are now saying that they paid me to review Lies of P positively.
Was a little weird.
What? No. Fuck you. It's just my
What do you
honest
mean?
opinion.
He was a little hot down
No,
here.
really. No, really.
You know,
Fuck
he had to
you.
air himself out a little bit. Have you ever had that problem?
I like that when he says, no, really, fuck you. Because before I wasn't sure if he meant fuck you. But when he clarified that,
What's up,
really,
Shia?
fuck
Good
you,
evening.
well,
Good
now it
evening.
has a lot more energy
You have
to
to
it.
watch it on demand, man. The game is off. I agree. Like, again, sometimes I'm playing it and I'm getting immersed in it and liking it so much, I'm actually forgetting this isn't FromSoft. This is someone who took FromSoft's lead and went their own way. And
Yeah, and you said that was
updated
stupid and wrong at
the
first.
FromSoft formula. Because every other game I played that tried,
This
a
dude
knockoff
hated
was
that when he was even
Seriously,
speculating about it.
everyone
Now,
went to the
dude, they're
forum, sucks
heroes.
ass. Wolong sucks
Then
ass.
you say the funniest shit
Fighting
sometimes.
sucks
Thank you,
ass.
man.
I'm watching all these games like, dude, they tried and failed miserably.
What are you
This
painting?
one
I am
fighting
painting a
Resident
Desert
Evil,
Zaku.
so I'm
Hold on,
very
let me get the
pleased with how
box.
everything's going. Actually, I'm going to open my blinds a little more to get a little bit more air. I gotta open them fully here. There we go. Let's get full breeze. Nice, cool breeze. Yes. Very nice. I'm so happy to have fresh air in the office for the first time in so many months. It is so nice at night to have this breeze coming in. Like, oh man, I love it. I love the fall. I cannot wait for the full-on fall weather and all the fall festivities. You know what I mean? The pumpkins, the leaves, the freaking scarecrows, the pumpkin spice stuff. I love it, man. I love it. Am I going to play Evil Dead the game? No, I am not. Why would I play Evil Dead the game?
But I do have one. It's going to be part of a series. It's a team. So
that the game is out only a little over a year.
see
They're
the other
already
one
copying it.
finished?
It's done. Which is
here
exactly
it
what I
is.
said.
He doesn't have his hands yet because I'm doing some adjustments to fit the weapons. But here's the other one. It's an Efreet,
not isometric, asymmetric,
and it's got
they just don't
frog skin
not
camo.
games.
Pretty cool, huh?
It finally
really
feels
like
like
it. I like
fall.
how it turned
Well, I
out.
would say it's getting there. Not yet. It is cooling, which is nice. I like that I can open my window and have this cool air. But during the afternoons, it's still hot. That sun's still out there, and it beats on the wall.
All right, what's
it gets
DSP going on
sweaty and
about?
everything. But I am hoping that it will continue to cool.
Oh, is he
But
talking about the
we
damn
have-
air again? This
you know,
dude's so
the
damn
weather
weak.
here,
I think this stuff could kill him.
according to the weather, it is saying it will.
Yeah, that's
be
the plan, Roach Bait.
single
They're
day.
Mexican
The
guerrilla
hottest day
forces.
in the next week and a half is 75 degrees. Every other day is in the
Mexicas.
60s, actually. That's amazing. I would love it. To
But
be
it's
in
the
60s,
Efreet powered by
rain
new
and
type
clouds.
souls.
That's
This one,
pretty
unfortunately,
much
is not.
great.
It doesn't have that OS.
Cannot wait.
That's such a goofy thing. New type souls
That
as
is
an
great.
OS. It's cool though.
Downstairs, relaxing after dinner. Like I said, we actually kind of relaxed on the couch for like a half an hour together. Then I had my cup of coffee, and then I was right back up.
Cat relax, because you know her life is pretty
Have I
stressful.
considered blackout curtains? I have. Here's the problem.
Thanks,
I wouldn't
Lacky
have
Bracky.
normally
Sometimes
seen
it
the window.
frustrates me,
It's
but I
not
do
like a
enjoy it.
standard
I
window.
think that's a
It's
pretty good
very
camo.
wide.
Just a
I
little
forget
bit
the
of
name
green
of
on
the
that
window.
one.
And you know how normal windows
that one's
they go
good.
up and
That
down
one's done.
like this, and they're standard size, and there's usually a couple.
What are we
of them
talking about?
Next to each other. This is a side slider window. That is a unique
Why are we talking about
design
Windows, DSP? Are we all
So for
homeowners?
me to get the blackout curtains, I
Oh,
would have
that's
to order
DSP flexing on
special
people.
and have them
Oh, I'm
specially
sorry. I
measured,
thought everyone
cut,
here owned a
and everything.
home.
That's what I had to do with the
My
blinds for this
bad.
window, and the blinds for this window cost several $100s. So can you imagine
Toxic.
blackout curtains would likely be around the same cost?
Toxic and
The
negative,
other
man.
problem
Not
with
everyone
blackout
has the
curtains would be,
opportunities you have, Phil.
for the air conditioning, it might be harder to put it in.
Rude.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. on
Rude.
that. Maybe it actually would be
Awful.
easier to put it in which case it's not a big deal. But I would like to get something like that, and I think because these
That's a good
blinds are
one. That's a
broken,
good shape
they
right
don't
there.
go up and
Nice and
down anymore.
geometric.
They open this way for air and for light, but I can't pull them up and down anymore. The pulley broke back in the spring, so I'm definitely the next thing I do with those is getting rid of them and getting something different, and probably blackout curtains would be what I go for. But you know what's going to happen? It's going to be people coming to measure and everything and install. It's going to be hundreds of bucks. So that's
Hundreds of bucks? You can't measure DSP?
Maybe early. Maybe
You
next
can't
week I'll
measure.
look to do something like that.
It's not that hard, DSP. The numbers don't change on the ruler. If you look at them, they're going to stay in the same spot they were before. You get out a tape measure, you measure it, you write it down
So,
on some of that
anything
paper
else
you
you guys
got
wanna
lying
talk
around,
about?
and there you go, measured.
No, it wasn't
It's pretty cool.
$700 for blinds in one window. If I remember correctly, the blinds for this window.
Yeah,
the
you,
window
this
of
is
that
so
room, and
easily
the bedroom
solved.
were
It's
around
frustratingly
$700,
easy how to
if I
solve
remember
this.
correctly.
You
That
can
was
get blackout
everything
curtains for
together,
like
but
30
each
bucks on
individual
Amazon,
room
and a curtain
was a
rod for maybe
different price
15.
because Each windows had to be measured.
And tape measure,
priced
because
out.
I'm sure DSP doesn't have tape
Shit.
measure. That'll probably be the most expensive part, because you know DSP would
Why
have to
on
get a
earth would I
good
do it
tape measure,
myself
so
when
that's
I don't
50
know how to
bucks.
do it? I'll likely fuck it up. In which case, what's the point? Right?
You get blackout
Yeah, so
curtain.
let me
Yeah,
buy all
exactly,
this
Stray
stuff
Fox. This is
myself.
so.
I don't know how to do it. Let me buy it all myself.
But you have to
try
remember, this
figure it
dude
out,
has to
fuck
get the
it all
most
up. By
expensive
the way,
version of everything,
where
because
I would
anything
have
that's
time
El
to do that,
Cheapo
I
is
have
going to
no idea.
immediately
As you know, I
disintegrate.
stream 6 days a
If
week
you
full
grab
time,
some
so
Mexican
I would
curtains,
have
that
time
shit
to
just
do
turns into
full
ash if you put them up.
curtains. And then I fuck it up, and now my whole work setup is destroyed because I'm an idiot and I didn't pay someone to do it. Right.
Yoko to
That sounds like
Jasper.
a good idea.
Do what? I own land. Going to one day
All
put a
right.
tiny home on it, clear out the garage,
What's
and
up,
that's on
Jason?
it.
Who are you gonna play
That'd be
tonight
cool.
first? Tonight I'm going to use Sindel and
Also, why don't
Ray.
you just paint
Those are
your
the two
window black,
characters
DSP?
I
It's not
said
like
I
you're ever
wanted
gonna move
because
out,
I
right?
like them the most. Out
Needs a
of the
Stanley
campaign
tape measure.
or
Yeah,
the
he
story
needs
mode,
he
and I
needs some
wanted to
high end
unite and then
shit.
take
Like
them
this
online.
curtain rod,
Those would be the two
this was
characters I wanted to
crafted
tally.
by
So,
monks in the Himalayan mountains. I needed this.
Okay.
The monks just bought one off Amazon and shipped it to him.
All right, so
Oh,
guys,
cat is
tonight,
speaking.
like I said, you're gonna get what you want. We're getting to multiplayer tonight. I don't know how long it'll take. But we are absolutely getting to multiplayer tonight. As soon as I unlock those last 2 cameos, however long that takes, maybe an hour, hour and a half. I don't know.
I would
Then
like to
we'll go
think that there's a
multiplayer
way you
after
could
that.
scam DSP out of
Once
money
that
with this.
content
If you
is
make
unlocked,
something
we can start
and on
multiplayer
Amazon
moving
and sell it
forward.
as super
That would be
prestigious
great if you could
and
support
set
the
it up
stream
so
tonight.
that it's
You know how it works.
Amazon
You
Prime
know
to
how to
DSP's
support the
house,
stream.
I'm sure you'd
Super
buy
chats,
it.
Super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. We lost a significant amount of members today. It was funny because, you know, we had the podcast, which was great.
Exactly,
Liza
Larry.
P
That's
went
good.
well, but we had no members today.
Yeah, also,
I'm
Mints,
curious, like, wow.
keep in mind, this dude
Members
put a hole in his
today.
own wall and
What
blamed them
happened?
for it.
Break, come back from break, lost like seriously like 25 members. I knew it. As I knew that was going to happen. Because remember, my goal for this week is to hit 650
Yeah,
members. by the
those
end
are all
of the week.
gifted,
That's
bro.
tomorrow.
Those aren't real
Tomorrow's my
members,
last
man.
streaming day of the week. So now we're kind
Yeah,
of.
he is. This dude will get so scammed so easily. Maybe that's why it is that he has no problem scamming people. It's because he sees it as just life, you know? You scam each other, right? That's what you do.
Or I would also say the other way is tips. I am trying to keep tips consistent on the channel. We had a very
I'm
slow
trying to
weekend
keep
with
tips
the game.
consistent. That's
I
kind of
think
toxic,
people,
DSP. How are you trying to
Friday
keep
night
tips
and Sunday
consistent?
night, those
By
streams were
begging more?
dead. When I played this Sunday night,
Am I putting
and
words
it's
in your
what I've
mouth?
had all year. I serious. I made like $7 in tips, no memberships, and a couple super chats, and that was it. So it was actually the slowest, worst supported stream I've had all year. I hope that's
That's
not
a
the case
tragedy,
tonight.
man. What do you want me to do about it?
If now I've had
I'm gonna start
3
shaking
straight
people down
streams
for you,
of
buddy.
Mortal
Don't worry,
Kombat
I got you.
supporting, I'm going to be very skeptical about keeping to play this game. And instead saying, screw this. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens tonight. But any support, greatly
I'm trying to keep
appreciated
tips
tonight.
consistent.
You could-
Yeah, what happens when they dip low, DSP? What's your method there? Begging? That's not really a good call, man.
Okay. Are we ready to start?
I'm ready.
I think we should jump in because, like I said, I don't know how long it will take to unlock this stuff before we can get online. Let's see.
All right,
By
let's.
the way, today is the official day the game came out for everyone. You know, I've been playing
Big
it, but
ups,
I paid
people
the
who are not pay
very
pigs.
large extra amount of money. The game normally is $70. I paid 110 plus tax. and
Hint,
over
hint.
$120 for it.
Save the Mortal
Friday.
Kombat streams.
Now it unlocked for everyone today. So we will have a bigger
Yeah,
player
Mortal
base.
Kombat's days are numbered, that's for sure. And you can't even see the masking because of that green screen effect. That's kind of cool. Look at that. It's just, if you look carefully, it's a portal to the clone labs. Ooh. I'm going to turn it back off so you guys can see it. Not that you guys really care, but you know.
Lucy says, well, it's because nobody wants to watch Invasion Mode. That's boring to watch. Have
Uh-oh.
you written your complaint to Ed Boon yet? Have you
That's not
told
Ed Boon's fault that you're boring,
to not hide
DSP.
content locked behind a mode like that?
Ed
I
Boon,
didn't make the game.
I have a problem with how you've
Understand
made
that?
this game.
There's a dev who
DSP
made
plays
the
it
game and
lame.
they decided to hide
Fix
content
this.
behind offline gameplay. So if you don't like that, complain to them. I'm okay with playing the game online, but we have to actually unlock the content first, which I've told you.
It's
for
Ed
weeks.
Boon's fault that I can't be
All
entertaining.
determined.
That's a
I
good
told you
take,
all it was gonna
DSP.
work.
You know, I'm going to start blaming Ed Boon for everything,
About
too.
it.
That's
You know
fun.
what I mean?
Oh, God. Someone took the last
How you
chorizo
possibly
burrito at the
understand
gas
it, but I
station.
explained it to
Fuck
them
you, Ed Boon.
for many
You
years
piece of
about
shit.
the game, that this is how they did it.
See?
Street Fighter 6, literally every single piece of content was available at launch. This
That's
game
not
is
true,
not-
DSP. That's a new
Can't do
clone
anything
right
about
there.
that, okay?
That's not true.
All right, you ready? Here we go.
What about those
Alrighty,
costumes you had to
everyone,
buy?
Welcome back to Invasion Mode in Mortal Kombat 1.
He doesn't
I've
remember
decided
that.
Tonight, as we are attempting to unlock the final 2 cameos in this mode, I want to use the 2 characters that I actually liked the most during the story mode of the game. And so let's go ahead and swap
There you
right
go.
over.
Very good.
I would say the first of the characters that I liked the most during campaign was actually Raiden. I
Tom
thought he
Howard?
played quite
Or
well this
Tom
game.
Nook?
He has
I also
some
blame
interesting
Tom Nook.
combos,
Tom
and he
Nook's a
also
piece
has
of
some
shit. I didn't
combos
ask for my house
that
to be
can lead
expanded, thank
extended
you.
combo ability. Now, of course, I don't remember any of that, so we're gonna have to mess with him a little bit to remember.
Fuck
that
you,
little
Tom
bit.
Nook. You think you
But I
owe
think
me?
it's good. And also, I will say this: out of these cameo fighters that I have and I've unlocked, I actually think that Kung Lao is the best one.
Cum Loud?
Extend combos by doing the hat, which is back and all.
That's how they used to
Or
pronounce it in the
you can
arcades,
extend
dude.
combos or create a juggle situation by pressing forward and the cameo button because he does his hat spin and that pops him right up into the air. So either one I think is great, and I'm gonna try him out tonight.
Not just Tom, a
So
friend of
what do we got
mine.
here?
We,
still got
we all just blame him.
this
Oh, that's
I'm never
fun.
going to use.
That's a good joke.
And I would say
Which of my friends am I most
This is
toxic
the
to? Probably
increased XP.
Master
So
Rankins. I
with
shit
that-
on him all the time.
All right. So here we go. We're gonna
Him
start
and my friend
tonight,
that
see
I
what can pull off with
try
him.
to get to watch
What's
DSP
his hat?
content, who is
That's right, that's
sadly
the hat
too
broke.
resistant to that.
They were in the same hat. How nice. What's
Where do you
going
get these chorizo burritos? I get them from Quick Trip.
on?
He already blames the
get your shoes up?
detractor for everything wrong in his life. Do we think the detractors went back in time and gave him gout?
Yes.
If someone did, I'm
I
very
think so.
thankful that you did that, because it led to a lot of hilarity. A long time ago, one of DSP's ancestors was convinced by a detractor to fuck a goat, and was the first person to get gout. Piece of
Alrighty,
shit.
Let's reload it. It's not a good start. Just being honest.
Just being honest.
Not a good sign,
Sometimes
not a good
technology
start.
doesn't always work.
I should have played it on the Switch. That's right. Should have played it on the Switch. That's
Get it? Because it's Nintendo and they make bad products?
for sure.
Why would you want to bring innocent people into the
Try
vortex?
this again.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to. Except sometimes I really would like to see people's anguish.
Okay.
Especially my friends.
Oh, you know, it did save my selection. It still says Raiden and everything. Okay. Here we go.
I tried to get him to watch the Baldur's Gate one because he's a huge, D&D fan. And he was like, I'm not going to watch that. Please?
Let's see here. So
I'm
if I
asking
remember
nicely.
correctly, he had a
Could you
combo
please
that
watch it?
juggled, but I think if you juggle,
Dude's
then
blessed
you
with too
do
much
the electric
maturity.
Grab in the air and extends the combo. But what was that combo that juggled? Shoot, was it Power Overload?
Power Overload. That's beef overload, man.
Because his special moves, you got Electric Orb, that's his projectile. Razzle Dazzle.
I suffer, so everyone else should suffer too. Yeah, that's
I think that
DSP's
was,
mentality. Also, I saw the clip recently when people were asking him how is it that he can call other people scrubs. And he said, well, people call me a scrub all the time.
Shocker was the
Which
grab.
reminded
You know
me that this dude is
for a
Roman
fact.
Catholic, right?
He grabs you and he can
Pretty
shake
sure
you.
this
If you hold
Jesus
it,
dude talked about turning the other
if
cheek
you-
at some
if you,
point, but
advance,
whatever.
That's when it kind of.
He was a negative idiot, obviously.
Air combo with that. Electric Fly, I did not like. I thought that they made it way worse in this game. Electromagnetic Storm. I'm
Stewie?
not sure what that is. Do we even use
That looks
that?
so cool. That's going to look
And of course, he has his
fantastic on his
television. Yeah, he has that. So
Switch
let's
version
try
looks so bad, I want to
see
get
what
it
the
just to
hell
see how
that
bad
is.
it gets. I kind of want to as well.
And we have to see what this Razzle Dazzle is.
Yeah, but I
Those
get-
other moves.
go
I
back in
think we
time
need
and
to
get
figure out the combo that will juggle, and I can't
You
remember
convinced the
what it was.
CEO. You convinced the CEO like it was Terminator. Hey man, if you keep this guy hired here, this dude will somehow develop AI and wipe out all humanity. For real?
That was not it.
Yeah, and look, it's really easy. Just fire him. You'll save humanity. Oh, well shit, okay. So I just got fired. Apparently the guy was talking about like I was gonna create Terminators or something.
I think
What
we
the
should grab
fuck?
him. Let's see here.
Yeah, Bob, it is true you have to have a certain level of
I think it is.
I don't even want to try and glam it up. I don't even want to say it's like fortitude or something. I guess madness. You have to have a certain level of madness to keep watching DSP, and I admit to having
Shit, I
that.
didn't even do that.
Yeah, he
Dang.
fence seats
Okay,
Catholicism
well,
so
he
much.
died so fast.
He only wants to be
Except for
Catholic or
fatality.
Christian when it suits his
Let's
interests.
take a look at his fatality. I didn't mean to kill him that fast.
Well,
Close.
I guess
Back
there's a
forward, back
commentary there
forward.
somewhere.
Got it. Here we go.
Poor Rain.
Ouch.
Oh, God.
And then- wow. Oh.
I feel like the soundscape on
not
this game
done?
isn't that impressive.
Not only does he rip a hole through you, then he slams you back together. That's kind of excessive, no?
Big up
Well,
Slow
then
Beef.
again,
Oh
guess
man, I
all
forgot
the
about Slow Beef.
Fatalities are pretty excessive, honestly. All right.
It feels like the soundscape isn't that
Boring
impressive
shit,
on the
but
fatalities
effective.
anymore. Maybe that's just me.
First contribution of the night just came in.
Money!
Let's see here.
And it's an
So, I had
asshole!
a dollar tip from Raging Boy said cameos are locked behind invasion mode. Cameos are locked behind leveling your account up. And there's various ways to level your account up. Basically, play the game.
We should
The
talk
way
to
that
TJ
levels it up
Gamebox
most
about this.
is invasion mode. You can't
DSP,
play
tell me more about
online.
leveling your account. Is there any other game that I could compare it
Leveling
to?
system is significantly slower. So, like I said,
You tried to get me to admit to playing WWE Champions.
CEO tournament series. He made a guide online for people. He's like, if
Oh,
you want
hold
to
on a
unlock
second.
stuff the fastest, this is how you do it. You got to play through the story, and you do it as fast as you want because you can actually turbo through the story. He says, but you got to play invasion mode. It's the fastest way. You can play online, but it's slow going. You don't level your account up very fast by playing online. If you want to get all these cameos unlocked, you got to play for around roughly 2.5 to 4 hours of invasion, depending on how well you do and character selection, all that. And basically, after getting through that, you'll get all the cameos unlocked. He said, I think your account has to hit level 25. We're at 18 right now. He says, I think it's level 25 to get the last cameo unlocked. So there you go.
I got a phone call from my mom.
So let's continue. I did that flip, which looked
The
crazy.
fatalities are a bit over the top. Yeah, they look cool. They just
But I
sound
think
weird.
That's very effective. I don't think that's what we want to do with him. We gotta learn
What
something.
anime characters would watch Phil?
Face pounding.
Joseph Joestar. Joseph Joestar would be a detractor. Big time. And he would mess with this dude so much because he could use his stand to manipulate DSP's internet.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I would watch that all day. You guys want to see him get DDoS'd? Alright, check this out. Stand, go. What the fuck? What's wrong with my connection?
Oh, crap.
Do you need the cameos to play online? DSP has managed to
That was
convince
it.
himself.
Okay, it's back and X and then circle.
He would freeze time, but just to mess with Phil's stuff during his streams. He'd reorganize things around him.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, Joseph Joestar as a restreamer. I need that reality.
Because that punch kind of whiffs.
Yeah, that's true, Rainy. Absolutely.
Maybe that's what I should do right there.
Yeah, isn't that light? Okay, yeah. Okay, DSP fans versus DSP
What
detractors
is
in
his,
anime.
Second fatality? Anyone know his second fatality?
Who would find this dude actually
I
funny
think
besides
said
the
it
dude
earlier.
from My Hero Academia? I think there might be some people who think it's all an act. That might happen.
Down, forward, back, 1 from mid-range. Okay.
Like, I think Usagi would watch DSP thinking that it was an act. And the other Sailor Scouts would say, no, that's the real dude and he's really this stupid. Oh, Cromartie High School guys? Okay, yeah. Oh, Kuno from Rama 1 Half. A fellow person who did nothing wrong. They love DSP.
Straight or right? What's to the right?
Tell me why So should restream. I would pay a lot of money to see that.
Clammy hands.
I would pay so much money to see that.
You hate those clammy hands?
This guy seems kind of disconnected from reality. Irony meter eliminated.
Oh, crap! That was the teleport. So that was quarter circle back and triangle, but when I did
Quarter circle? I didn't think they had quarter circles in this game. Do what, DSP?
And he teleported and grabbed. That's interesting.
Quarter circle?
I'm trying to figure out all the moves here.
Quarter circle?
What is that?
I've decided if Digi would be a Dave's... Ooh, I don't know. Power Ranger would try to stop Phil thinking some...
Look at that. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh my god, look at this monster! We have to stop him! Alright, I got a couple fucking idiots in goofy-ass outfits saying that they're gonna stop me. You can't come on my street, idiots. You'll get arrested.
Oh god, takes all the stuff right off your skin. Or right off your skin or off your body. Down to the bones, and then break the bones.
Thank you, DSP. You're narrating the supers. That's fantastic.
Right.
Did not drop money on
That would
WWE
happen.
Champions.
I think
He
if
did
you
not
both-
pay. He did
if
not.
you got electrocuted
Oh,
like
hi,
that,
Jasper.
really Your entire body would be reduced to just bones. I don't know. You ever seen someone get electrified and just turned right into bones? Whoa!
Nope, can't say I have,
A
DSP.
secret fight has been unlocked. What's this?
A secret fight.
Oh, we're fighting.
Oh
with
shit, it's
Phil?
Derek! Longma teacher? I thought it said Ligma for a second.
Crap.
Okay, which is better trash fire film, The Room or Sharknado? Place. I like The Room. The Room is so... The Room feels like a movie that was just not edited. And I'm not trying to be like mean, but I'm saying like, you know, you have all this footage and you give it to your editor and you say, all right, here's the parameters through which to edit the movie. And the editor straight up forgot to do it. So that's why you have so many scenes that are weirdly disjointed and you have dialogue that went way too long.
That was not it. That was
I've never quite experienced anything like that, where I think, oh, you guys skipped a development step.
Forward, back, forward, R1 from mid. There we go.
I like Sharknado, but I give The Room more score because it isn't self-aware. Tommy thought it was a good serious film. He did. He kind of did a DSP. In many ways, DSP and Tommy Wiseau have a lot in common with that. Even though Tommy Wiseau leaned into being a lolcow, while DSP insists that he's not. Is Phil playing against bots all night or online at all? He said he's going to be playing online, but this dude says a lot of stuff.
So that was a bonus encounter. Special fight unlock. I don't
He has to unlock everything first. And it's Ed Boon's fault. If you don't like this, you need to write an email to Ed Boon saying, hey, Ed Boon, you really screwed up. You're making DSP boring. Who's DSP?
So what does this do? I want to find out.
Famous last words. What does this do? DSP plus, DSP pre-Chernobyl. What does this do?
This knocks them back.
The Room was supposed to be a masterpiece of magnum opus. Yeah, he thought it was going to be some big-ass drama that everyone was going to talk about for years. Which, I mean, it did end up being some crazy-ass drama that people talked about for years. So, I guess he won?
Probably.
You couldn't really tell if that was a victory or not, though. I agree, Lackey Bracky. What if Tommy Wiseau is an actual fan? What if he's 1 Minute Man? It could very well be. You never know what Tommy Wiseau is doing at any given time.
That's the overhead that does the...
Surprise, it was me all along. I did a big trick on you guys. I was 1 Minute Man.
And then he has a double sweep. Is that it right there? Maybe that might be it, the double sweep.
That's the new fan theory. I want DSP to say that on stream. So apparently these fucking idiots are saying that Tommy Wiseau is 1 Minute Man. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is the kind of intelligence level you can expect from these idiots.
American Jean-Luc Picard, I'm looking forward to more Lies of P on Friday as well.
It's kind of like Nicolas Cage. You never know what Nicolas Cage is up to at any given time. Same thing with Tommy Wiseau.
And other fighting games, that's why. So his aerial attack, okay. His aerial attack.
Phil, I love your content.
Triangle or triangle, triangle, circle. I'll have to try 2 of those.
Tommy Wiseau is an actual space alien who has amnesia and forgot that he's an alien.
Right, anyway,
he made this movie called The Room, which is considered one of the worst movies ever made by anyone. And it's not even hyperbole. It's really bad. And the dude is a super huge weirdo in general.
Down the middle.
Just hearing him talk and discuss things in interviews, you think he's a space alien. And he has a lot of unexplained things to him. Like, you can't really figure out where he's from, except that people did manage to track down that he's probably from Poland. And you can't explain how he got his money for stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly, Stray Fox. He's essentially an alien.
Thanks. My girlfriend's actually having trouble with Mortal Kombat on PC. Oh, really? What's wrong with
Oh, I thought you were actually serious about asking, but I apologize. You were in DSP character. My bad. I had my dense moment.
Enough already.
Nicolas Cage is still making awesome films, though. I always like to imagine that Nicolas Cage is defusing a nuclear bomb somewhere. I don't know. He's saving the world. We don't appreciate him enough.
Look at that.
No, you're cool, man. You're cool. It should be on me. I should be more perceptive than that.
I don't know if you can teleport and immediately throw or do like the sweeps, maybe. Let's find out.
Wasn't it selling leather jackets? Yeah, that's what he said. He was saying he was selling leather jackets that he imported from Vietnam or Korea or something. And then, no. You did not make that much money from selling leather jackets. Quit playing with me. I think he was selling some unobtainium or something.
Oh.
Plot twist, Phil will pull his mask and reveal that he's Nick Cage. That's what I'm hoping for, man.
He's not really in position
We all banking on divorce saga and whatnot. Nah. DSP was secretly Nick Cage. Yeah, I imagine so. There's a lot of things about Tommy Wiseau I'd like to ask him in person. I guess I'd have him, if I could ask him to do anything, I'd want him to say a DSP rant. Oh, it just seems like people are fucking lazy.
No, it was down for back square. Shit. Got it.
Maybe Tommy Wiseau and Nicolas Cage are always fighting each other. Like, Tommy Wiseau sets up a nuke in the middle of New York City and Nicolas Cage is defusing it.
Boosh. I do like Raiden.
Alright, DSP, we're gonna play multiplayer now?
Looks like we're 1 level away from getting the next cameo, by the way.
Dude, this is lame, man. Go play multiplayer. Who cares if you have everything unlocked? It doesn't matter.
Which hopefully will give us a lot of experience points. Yes.
Not sure about leather jackets, but importing stuff like electronics from Korea is hard as hell if you're going to America. Oh. That could have been it.
Received a $5 tip from Canadian Kirk. Which side do you side with for UAW strike against the...
Hello, doggy. I remember that. Roach bait, that's good.
Board joking. I have no idea. I have not followed...
He needs everything unlocked so he can not use them. Right, exactly. He's not even going to use this shit.
And I stay out of things I don't know anything about.
That's not true.
I don't misspeak and say something dumb and uneducated, which I used to do all the time.
That, man, I should almost count that as a super clone change.
These questions, I was completely unqualified to answer them, and I would just spew some nonsense out of my ass.
I should keep that at 32.
Stream, or not really on a stream, it was more like in a YouTube video. And
he still does this.
And I'm not going to do that anymore, so I will abstain from commenting on it.
Is that something new that you're doing? You just talked about Nintendo. That was a dumbass rant of
So
Incredible
thank you for the tip,
stupidity.
though. First $5 tip.
I'm not going to talk about things I have no qualifications talking about. Now,
There we go.
Nintendo is a bunch of fucking racists.
You can throw relatively fast.
I guess it's a new resolution. You know, you don't have to wait for New Year's to make a resolution. You can start in the afternoon. Why not?
Oh shit.
See, that's a loser mentality, man. You can make a change for the better at any time.
Yeah, it's not super fast or anything.
As of right now, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, see, I want to jump and juggle, but they're not in the position to juggle like that.
And people joke
Oh,
that
that
Tommy is a
worked?
dude that who
Yeah.
that playing and stole all the money.
Went into the push and it worked.
He's a Cooper.
That's interesting. I didn't think that would work, and it did. It like OTG'd it off the ground after I did the jump kick. It said 2-hit combo. Okay, interesting. Okay, we'll just do the cameo fatality again. Forward, back, forward, and R1 from mid. There we go. Thank you, Oscar, for a super chat. They haven't been around for a while. Here's some money. Gee, thanks, Oscar. You don't really have to say it like that way, but I appreciate the support. Thank you for the super chat.
He does have to say it that way because that's how you've cultivated people to speak,
Cold
DSP.
Burst also has it going. Is that what it said his name was on the screen? Cold Burst? I think it just makes generic names up for these characters because you're not officially fighting the real people.
Yeah, probably, dude. Nothing gets past you,
Oh,
Philip.
it's going well, Dark Maggot. Good to see you tonight. How you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm having a blast.
Cold Burst. So I got new combat card and some crowns. All right.
All right. Time for multiplayer, right? Let's do it.
I've seen the original Hellraiser movie, and that is it.
Oh.
What am I planning on watching for October? I think I'm going to watch the last two screens.
Watch your mom. Bounce up and down on this dick.
I didn't see
I never make jokes like that.
Oh, crap. What the hell?
That is weird how he wanted the parody of himself to essentially just be a duplicate of himself, but at the same time, he was mad that it was too much like himself.
Alright, this is bad news because he keeps
Alright, that's good.
here.
But then he made oh. Man, if people were interested in watching multiplayer, they were going to be sadly disappointed. He's not touching that for a while.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's Ed Boon's fault, man.
Okay.
It's Ed Boon's fault that he's being
Back to this
boring
video,
right now.
Doing them all like in order. I don't know his brutalities yet.
Poor Ed Boon.
Okay.
He has no control over this shit.
Alright, it's time to get rid of all these idiotic accounts here.
And banning spree. Get them all out of here.
I see dumbass troll account attempts coming in. I'm not
Banned. Gone. Forever.
100 crowns. What's next? I said, what's next? How dare you make me say that twice?
That's the closest thing to a shout out you get from DSP is you're a detractor, a negative idiot, and you're getting banned.
Oh, do they sound completely different? I'll be honest with
This is
you,
all really
after
dumb
the
considering
thing
one,
gets
he
lost
consistently
on
talks about how
headphones, I
he
can't
never
hear
uses
you
cameos,
well.
and two, he
And,
said he only wants to use cum laude.
definitely the
Yeah,
audio has been suffering for me.
why, DSP? Is it because you're going to get bopped by someone who's using a way better cameo, and you can't use it? Because it's locked. See? Now I have to go and play this. And it turns out that it is good, but DSP doesn't know how to use it, so he still gets bodied, and then he yells about it. Feel about to perform a fatality on these socks, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna use punch you through the internet.
I screwed it up. My fault. I don't like saw blades up my ass.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an insightful discussion right there, DSP.
What's the launcher combo?
Careful, don't
It's,
invoke
X
Derek, all right?
X circle. That kick. It's just X circle. This is easy launcher. He has several, but X circle is the two kicks, the low kick into the high kick, and the other one is forward X circle, and that creates a hit into an overhead, and both of them juggle. And you can just do it again after, and then do a special move after that.
Man.
Oh, okay. Jesse says in the accessibility settings, you can set it. There's individual sounds per type of hit. That's cool. That is pretty.
That's kind of cool. I think you should really try it. I'd like to hear it. But DSP, of course, will not cover the game like that, because he doesn't need to. And no one was asking for it.
I think this is meant to just stop the projectile.
But you guys want to see this content. But you don't want to hear about the accessibility stuff. Is he nearly done with his shitty game mode? I don't think he's as done. He's going to stick with this for a while. We might not really see multiplayer tonight. If he encounters a difficulty spike, it's definitely not going to happen.
Oh, I'm frozen by a random icicle.
Because this is lame, man. Miasmic Warrior, that's essentially DSP. Smoke is probably who I'd use. This guy looks kind of cool. He looks like Rikamaru. He screams like an asshole, though. Whoa! Yeah, take him out. Yeah, nailed it. He gave up.
I guess that's not it.
Let's give up.
Okay.
Smoke just died.
Common component, new brutality. That's a shocker. Let's see if we can figure that one out. And then 3 kinds of currency. We beat the challenge.
Even if he hits level 25, I doubt he'll go online. Dude, I need to learn. Yeah. Give up ality. That should be a thing. Isn't it a thing? Isn't there a thing where you surrender?
Invasion level 8 reached.
Yeah, the silent majority loves this. Everyone else loves this, and you're wrong and stupid for not liking this. Who are you?
All right, chaos.
1 Minute Man just emailed me. He said, "Oh, hey Phil, I'm really liking these invasion modes.
Mateo the God, what in the
It
hell?
reminds me of when my alien species invaded Earth, but we kind of lost interest and left." Vitality, I guess. Yeah. Give up ality. Vitality.
What did he say? Thunderbolts? Oh, crap. That's a shocker.
Where the hell are you, 1 Minute Man?
Okay. So once, that's it. You grab and you hold the button and you hit rapidly and they die. So, okay.
So you're mashing jab, essentially, eh? I can get behind that. Let's do it.
Exposed wires. That means. Oh, exposed wires. The throw. Got it.
Don't expose the wires.
Okay.
Jasper
I
will
wanted to
chew
do
on
brutality
those.
Next game. I screwed that up. So I thought it was down forward back square.
You feel like that's enough, Yellow?
Down forward back.
I feel like I should put a little more on there.
Down back forward. Maybe it's
You're
down
trying to get 1/3 of it covered.
Got it already.
Maybe some right here, maybe a little one right there. Yeah, let's do a little one right there. That sounds like a good plan. So I'd love talking to you guys about this. I really
The guy who's
appreciate your
Shao Kahn's
feedback.
right-hand man. You mean Reiko? R-E-I-K-O. Reiko is his name. Clue.
E-I-E-I-O.
Toasty. Oh, there's a bonus here. If we do the Toasty Fatality. Oh crap, we should do that and get the bonus, right?
What's the bonus?
So hold on.
Dude, this is
Yeah,
lame,
we have
man.
to
Go
back to
online.
Classic Scorpion, right? Yup. And do the Toasty Fatality, and then we get a bonus chest.
Shout out down
Okay.
4. Oh, man.
Let's kill him again. And
That's
do
some
that.
old-ass names. I forget about all these
I
characters.
didn't notice this.
We should have a DSP supporter fighting game. Never mind, that would be complete degeneracy right from the start.
God,
No, you wouldn't. I would not want to see Derek Supers. Never mind. Strike that from the record. Anybody who makes that, they just committed a
That
war
was
crime.
fast. Okay. So the Toasty Fatality, here it is. From mid, down forward, down R1.
That's good enough.
Here it is.
Really, why is he still breathing? DSP doesn't breathe. He's some sort of, he's a fungus, so he absorbs air through his skin. Kind of like Quiet, but not as hot. Cat thinks it's hot, but we don't think it's
And we
hot.
unlocked the Shunjinko cameo. I have no clue who this is. People have said this guy's from one of the 2000s Mortal Kombats I never played. So
Oh,
that's why I don't
well,
recognize
there you go. DSP's a huge Mortal Kombat fan. He knows all these dudes. Phil just hears bonus in his gambling.
And we're going to get a bonus
Exactly.
for doing that fatality.
Jay's just got monster tires on his. So he's like Axel from Twisted Metal.
It's a chest. Let's see what's
Okay,
in
I
the
could get
chest.
behind that.
Something good. Give us a skin or something, right? We got a rare consumable, Lost Ring of Delia. We got
Derek will be
a
wearing
Kenshi
nothing but
palette,
tidy
which is
whities
actually-
and his
that's
super will
not a
have
bad
him.
color for
No,
Kenshi. And
no.
we've got a Baraka Common Year Night Fever, so a new spear coming
So
out.
there's a new
It's okay.
there's a
That's
new
not great,
controversy
it's all
with
right.
the
Gabriel,
Dent
how you doing
Head
this evening?
fighting
How's it
game.
going, Gabriel? All right, so let's
Apparently,
see
it
what's back
features
to the
full-on
Kombat
frontal
Kombat
nudity and
Kombat.
sexual assault.
And we got one more, so
We reached out to local gamer Phil Burnell for his insight. I don't know why you guys are picking on Derek so much.
Online play. I'm down for that. Oh yeah? Mateo says that Smoke and Havoc's rivalry is crazy in the comic books.
Oh, I'm sure DSP is. It's probably really nuts. Kat thinks that fungi are full of protein. She needs her gains. Maybe that's why. Just harvesting mushrooms in the house? Ew. That's just fear.
Not bad. Pretty basic.
Fear. I know Hunted. Now, no, Hatred. Hatred is one of those games that I picked up and thought it'd be kind of funny to play as a goof. I played about 5 minutes of that and I thought, oh no, this is kind of bad for the soul. I probably shouldn't play this.
That's cool. The head popper brutality.
Ip Man to parody the martial arts movie because his last name's Ip. Double check. Hey, there you go.
Firework in the background. All right, that was sweet.
Ip Man
Head
sues.
popper, baby. Yeah.
Got people in chat asking for online play, and they're about to get banned.
Yes, I'll be doing ranked matches online once I unlock all the cameos. We got one more to go here. What do we got? We got Daybreak.
Oh man.
Raiko.
All right, never mind. I'm glad I was wrong.
Jinko. At least when you switch to
Gonna get some
Sindel.
online after all.
Honestly, I don't know if I'll switch to Sindel. Let's see. I might though.
Cindella. Sidella.
Timing. Timing sucks. Oh,
Sidella hasn't even been here.
I might just do with Raiden tonight. We'll see.
You're freaking out, chat, DSP. You said you were gonna use that other character, and now you're not? I don't know if I can trust you enough to tip anymore.
Jeez, I want to do the air dribble there, and I can't seem to get it.
Damn it, I messed that up. Shit. Okay.
I think that's
Because that's gonna create an air bubble.
Crap, that's the original time.
And that's gonna be bad. So let me fix that.
Did he just absorb that? He did. He did no damage. Sheesh.
No bueno. Don't do that.
Dun, dun, dun.
He hated that. Gout wins. Man, I want to make that Gout starship on Starfield now. I'll make it eventually. I found something kind of cool in my house the other day. I forgot that I had bought it. I have a in-box
Netherstone required, and we don't have
Magic the Gathering product. I was thinking about taking it up and selling it.
Oh,
And using that money to get
encounter.
me a
Sometimes
game.
you get random
Because I really don't want to spend my money I've got right now. I'd rather save that. No less. What? Can you imagine being this worthless in every level? I really can't. I would like to think that I had some redeeming factor. I can't imagine being completely worthless. Why did... When he does multiplayer and tips don't improve, he's going to throw a fit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What is Derek Devil Fruit? I don't really know much about One Piece.
Apparently almost 3 times.
You can't play Sindel. Yeah, she's one of those hot milfs.
Oh.
Review Tech might be into her. If you're selling, I might be interested. Yeah,
I thought it was down, forward, back,
it's
and triangle, or square.
what is it? It's the
Down, forward, back.
guild
I
kit
guess I'm wrong.
for the Simic.
Nah, I forgot what
I have that somewhere.
down, forward,
And it's
back,
mint
forward,
condition
back.
in box.
That's what I was doing. I swear that's what I was just doing. Ah.
Not this one, Irie. Not this one. It's not quite that valuable. But it's just enough to get like maybe $50, and maybe I could get Starfield or
I swear to God, that's what I was doing.
Baldur's Gate. I know. Everyone says, why would you get Starfield? Why would you get Starfield? Look, I get it. Baldur's Gate is clearly better. I get it. I really do. I don't blame you, and I can't see any fault in what you're saying.
Challenge tower.
But starships, bro.
Dead
I need to
hours
build my ship.
floors. All right.
I'm in the stream because DSP never responds to no donations or contribute. Yeah, if you don't have money, the only time he responds to people who don't contribute is when it's Derek or when people are calling out that he doesn't respond to people. And then he says, well, I'm responding to you now, so debunked.
I believe you.
You sure showed me, dude. What do you think DSP has any redeeming qualities? And not any that are unironic. Not really. I guess the most I could really say is that DSP is kind of a beautiful measuring tool for perseverance in a way. And not for how he defines perseverance, but more like if he can beat Dark Souls, you can.
There it is.
That's kind of
You're
beautiful.
right.
But that's not something he's cultivated. That's just a demonstration that even a dumbass like DSP can eventually win at a game. So even then, that doesn't really count. Not really. Yeah, not really though. even when he's right about something, he's right accidentally, or he'll be contradicting himself in 10 minutes anyway. What does it matter?
I miss the old music.
I'll bet you do, DSP. You've always been such a Mortal Kombat fan. Huge fan. Okay, I'm gonna do something kind of wild with this one. Let's do something like this. Okay, it's kind of dumb, but it could work.
Yeah, see, it seems like Raiden's juggles, you can't really do air combos after.
Then don't do it. Yeah, but I've been... Whoa, what is happening? I've been thinking about selling a lot of my Magic stuff anyway, because I'm pretty particular about what kind of cards I even use to begin with. And I keep thinking, well, I'll save this for whenever I want to make a Boros deck. I'm never going to make a Boros deck. I can't stand Boros. Boros pisses me off.
I think it's down, forward, down. Forward, down, forward.
So I might as well sell my Boros stuff to someone who
wait,
does
I
want to
Sub-Zero.
make one of those
When
decks.
did I get Sub-Zero? I didn't even realize I had the Sub-Zero kit.
He would never made it through a single playthrough without handling. That's very true. That's very true. Or over-leveling. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that I really don't like it when people say stuff like, I can't beat, you know, Dark Souls. It's too hard for me. I could never play it. Man, this dude who's probably legally mentally retarded can beat it, so.
It's not necessarily a full-on fighting game, right?
Oh, that Boros... No, that guy's cool, Banana Jones. What are you saying? He lived a perfect life. He found someone hype and had a hype fight, and he loved it. But Fubuki is cool. Whenever I hear people try and grandstand and say some stupid shit like, oh wow, you're getting turned on by an anime character. Well, I mean, look at Fubuki, man. Look at her.
So let's do that Sub-Zero.
That's perfectly engineered, bro.
Fatality, forward, down, forward, R1.
What if they're Jade wanting to buy the cards? Dude, I'll sell Jade. Jade deserves some sort of happiness. I care more about Jade than DSP does. I'm still gonna make fun of him occasionally, but whatever.
Mateo, I don't know what you mean by saying they did it.
You should sell empty card packs. Yeah, I gotta make sure I sign them. These are collector's items.
So
People want these.
A Sub-Zero palette, even though I didn't want to use him, and a bunch of credits. Nothing too special.
I roast Jade a lot, but I actually really don't have any problem with the dude, because he's clearly developmentally disabled. And DSP says, you guys make fun of people who got physical ailments. Yeah, I make fun of him, but I don't actually have any animosity towards Jade. DSP, though? Yeah, I'll make fun of you all day, DSP. You're a piece of shit.
Can't remember her name, starts with an A.
This is all coming from a guy who can't play Killer Instinct. Yeah, didn't he flip out while playing Killer Instinct? I know LTG flipped out like crazy while playing Killer Instinct. He hated that game. He wanted people dead over that game. You're getting turned on by anime girls? Well, yeah, I've seen that.
Uppercut is hilarious how it knocks him out of the corner. Like
Okay, DSP, that's funny.
love that. It's
Jade isn't a degenerate like most of DSP fans. He just has bad taste. Yeah, exactly. It's not the same with him. I'll play Jade in Street Fighter. Honestly, we're probably equal skill level. He can play me.
You mean his design is dog shit compared to previous ones? Hasn't Ermac was like that for like 3 games? Am I wrong? I swear Ermac has been a summoned revenant like that for many games.
The ninja guy was cool too on One Punch Man. I liked him. Speed of Sound Sonic.
21. 4 freaking more levels.
Got
to
punched
go,
right in the dick.
and then we can play on.
DSP would have loved that scene. He would have laughed for hours. Oh my god! Hold on, I gotta send this to my mom and dad. Look at this! He got punched in the dick!
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not using the talisman, so. I'm not gonna
Dad blocks his number.
Alright. Okay. Snowfall Brother. He looked awesome in MK10. He did?
Are we making some Hulk Hogan references there, DSP?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Poor DSP. He said whoa, and he kept hitting me. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I like Speed of Sound Sonic. He's cool. I always like rival characters like that, who get clearly decimated, but keep coming back. I'll get you next time, bro. No, you're not, but that's okay. You can come back if you want. You may have won this round. But tomorrow, you will also win. But maybe, in a couple years, when you're really tired and you have like a head cold, I'll beat you. Killer Instinct, in my opinion, is the greatest fighter of all time because of the combo versus cat. I was never able to figure out how to play that game. Killer Instinct completely melted my brain.
Okay.
Who are we talking about? We're talking about One Punch Man.
I don't think there's a way to gift anything more than a standard.
Getting turned on by animal girls. You can't even
I don't
scramble
think
eggs.
there's a
At
higher
least
level. If you
make
remember,
some
I
buckwheat
think
noodles. There you go.
In the fall, someone gifted like hundreds of the highest
What?
level subs, and it was insane. I had so much extra income for like 2 months. It was amazing.
I want to go back to that time period. I bet you're willing to say then I don't have any money.
Memberships, and that's it. That's the best fatality. That one right there. Where you took your...
I was making a shit ton of money. Watch the footage. I don't have any money, dudes.
What's this? Oh, this is the vendor to buy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything new, or is it always the same stuff? Here's a key. Opens a locked chest. All right, we'll buy that since it might open a locked chest. Oh, where's Blanche? Trade for an item at the Outworld shop. I don't know what that means.
It means what you just did. Did he forget already? I'm gonna count that as a new clone. Whoa, what do you mean? I never bought the item.
I'll just buy the key.
What?
Okay.
What's an outworld? Is that like an outhouse?
Ek, 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 ek.
Do I have a review for Liza P? Yes, as you know, I tend to...
You may have won the war, but I'll win the battle. Yeah, exactly. That kind of thing. That's why I really like Tatsuaki Kuno from Rama 1/2. Dude will get beaten nearly to death and then say, yeah, man, if my spleen wasn't coming out of my mouth right now, I'd kick the shit out of you. Like, man, you need to be mopped up off the ground. And you're still talking shit.
Over and over. Watch as I spam. Oh, he didn't let me spam.
Yeah, he's dodging online until he gets all the cameos, because that really matters. Imagine trying to talk down for someone starting nuclear Armageddon and accidentally... they're gonna go ahead and hit that switch, buddy.
Woo! Damn, he got his ass whooped. I'm just gonna uppercut.
Man, you feel good beating on these bots, DSP? Feels really cool, huh? These poor bots, they suck.
Raiden is Brazilian in the game. There you go. Who knew? Jason's ready to see Sindel. The thing is, I don't know. Oh,
I kind of like that. That's a good quote.
Oh
yeah, who knew?
Raiden, because that way.
All right, that one's okay, DSP. I'll let that one go.
I'll be ready to use him online. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll remember his combos and stuff. Oh shit! Immediately, ah! Oh. That's
You're gonna get mad at chat for asking for. He already got mad at chat. He banned a couple people.
Dude, I'm getting whooped.
But they were all socks, so it was okay. Actually, everyone in chat was asking for them to be banned. They were the silent majority, so DSP merely felt their wishes, you know?
Oh, I whipped.
I don't like the lag physics of the new... Oh. Anyone likes Rama 1/2 as a person culture. Hell yeah. Akane is best, girl.
Oh my
Man, how can you say that? What about Shampoo? Yeah, that's cool, except that Akane is best, girl. I also like Nabiki. I can't help it. There's something so glorious about a person who's so honest about themselves in that way. Yeah? You want anything out of me? I need money. It's like a likable DSP. Holy shit. She's also a humongous piece of crap at all times, and demands money at all the times. But she's likable. DSP should watch Ron 1/2 and try and copy Nabiki's strategies.
Okay, so you're gonna have to be an attractive anime girl. Well, I think that ship has sailed.
Don't do
Yeah,
it.
Ukyo.
I played War Gods
That was her
back in
name.
the day in arcades, man. It's an ugly game.
I liked Ukyo. She was alright.
Booster. Ooh, I need to really.
That's another character I don't like. I don't like Kodachi. I found her really obnoxious. And not even a fun way. Like, I like Jury, but I didn't like her.
You have too many items.
She trash.
I guess I should start using
Cat
these.
could be in the track. No, that's not. That again, that ship has sailed.
I'll just start using them because I have too many. Okay.
Stop playing Street Fighter after they nerfed Vega. Didn't a lot of people detest the changes to Vega?
The tower that way if they let us go that way.
Fight.
This dude, I like the cameos that kind of come running in and don't do anything and leave. I'm sure they made one, Stray Fox. There's no way they didn't make one. That's what DSP should play on his next fighting game stream. He should play the Rama 1/2 fighting games. Come on! Is there an anime or game character that took time warming up to, but by the end you really liked them?
And then a new brutality. Ooh, Overload. Let's see how you do that one. We got to do that one next fight. Let me look it up. I want to do the new brutality. Least favorite character in the roster? I have no idea, Mateo. I barely play with any characters. I can tell you in the beta, I thought that Katana.
I think Usagi from Sailor Moon. When I first started watching Sailor Moon as a little kid, I found Usagi as super annoying. I hated her. But the more that I watched it, the more that I kind of liked that. She's just a dork girl. That's really all it is. It's not anything deeper than that. She's just a goofy person who likes doing goofy shit. That's probably the one that took me the longest.
By flame. Look at that. That's a pretty good reward. And a consumable precision scope. And
Vega was the best character in Street Fighter until nerfed. That's a bummer.
Do I drink gin after this?
I always thought Vega was a little weird.
An entire bathtub full of gin, and I submersed myself for several hours.
Really? That's awesome, DSP. Shit, you sound like a boss.
Received an uncommon component. Ooh. Oh, I got a Raiden hat. Oh, dude, I want to equip that right now. A new Raiden hat. Fair weather.
DSP submerges himself in gin.
Let me get out of this area. And then
He's talking about the clone vat.
Cool.
He misunderstood the statement
level?
or the memory.
Chest. What will it be?
He remembers being in gin, but it was actually clone fluid.
Rekindled romance skin. Wait a minute. That's the skin that she had, like her facial profile has on the versus screen.
DSP,
she has, like,
press A or something, man, or B.
Yeah.
His cleavage on screen, man. I'm getting distracted.
Well,
my favorite part of Vega was him trying to do weird shit to two women in a can just because he hated them. Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna equip this.
You seen the redub of Sailor Moon? I haven't really watched Sailor Moon since I was a kid.
Well, actually, I should get out of the work.
I think the only thing that I watched afterwards, I think I watched one of the OVAs or something, but I really do not remember.
Test your might.
Test your might.
Phil was probably baptized into Chub Jin. That would explain a lot. That would explain why his eyes are so bad.
Oh my god, I had to kill a chicken.
Poor chicken.
I had to kill a chicken.
Man, Raiden would be pretty OP with that. Just cook a chicken instantly.
Chicken.
Never mind, that's cool.
That was terrible. Why'd they make me murder a chicken?
Imagine it was a detractor, DSP. You won't feel bad.
That was not cool at all. Now we're at a challenge tower. I want to equip this new hat.
If only we reached the hat goal, we could do that, hey, DSP?
Here, customize fighter.
Oh, that's toxic.
So let's customize Raiden.
Let's reach the Raiden hat goal.
First of all, his new hat. Oh, we have a lot of hats, actually.
Which hat is
like
Raiden best?
I love that. The blue looks really nice. What about color palettes?
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'd like to have an ability like that. Instantaneous cooking.
Oh, man.
That's why the firebenders in Avatar were the coolest, man. I don't even necessarily want to cook people alive. I just want to instantly be able to warm up my Hot Pocket.
See what this is. This new one, Overload. I want to use Overload. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that, man. A new look for Raiden right there. Very nice. Back to Invasion.
I like that Sailor Moon is canonically super mega invincible. Doesn't she wipe out whole galaxies at some point? I remember reading that she does. Which really changes the argument of, you know, who would win between Goku and One Punch Man and all that. No, Sailor Moon would actually win. She would just wipe out existence. Oops. That's overpowered! You can't use an ability like that! Oh yeah, but Super Saiyan isn't overpowered.
They love rain in these challenge towers for some reason. It's been like in every one. So, let's see how you do this new brutality. So, it's with Overload. Hold up during a hit. Final hit must come from...
Yeah, Saturn just is like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
This move, Overload, and as it's hitting, you have to hold...
Sokka was a Rizbender. And Sokka was the best in that he was accidentally Rizzy as hell. He would show up, and girls would be throwing themselves at him, and he would be super confused.
Traveling electromagnetic storm. I didn't
what did I do? Well, whatever you're doing, keep it up.
You have to kill him with that as the last hit and hold up.
That's another trope that I really like, is the person who's accidentally super attractive. That's how DSP works. That's why he got cat, because he's actually really hot. We just don't see it.
That was not what I did. Okay, so here it comes. Interrupt.
The Sailor Moon RPG was a... Man, I never played that one.
That's what I did. Held up and...
She fights a potentially universe-destroying character at some point later on. Yeah, I know that.
So I don't get it.
Like, Sailor Moon took out a ton of really powerful enemies.
I did the move. I was just waiting. Maybe I have to hold the button down because I didn't hold the.
I tried. I failed. Ed Boon, prepare for a nasty email.
This is taking forever. Look how long it's taking to get to level 25. At this point,
Avatar was a show I was very wrong about. When I first heard about it and my friend was trying to get me to watch it, I was utterly uninterested. I didn't want to watch it. And then I got hooked. What, 4 episodes in? It's still one of the greatest shows ever that's ever been on Nickelodeon. It was so edgy, too. There was a lot of grim stuff that was allowed on there. You had characters discussing murder, which is wild that you even were allowed to say that on Nickelodeon. They were talking about killing Mark Hamill there. That was scary.
Maybe the problem was I held the button. I wasn't supposed to hold the button.
Best show on Nickelodeon, though? Fairly Odd Parents. Pluto can also stop time. Sure, you can wipe out universe, but stopping time is fun. I would abuse the shit out of time stopping so much.
He's jumping. I'm doing it and he's jumping instead of doing the move. What the hell?
Yeah, for real. There's a lot. Whenever I think of nostalgic things, look at that!
Oh, sick! Ha ha ha!
That was totally worth it,
Alright,
DSP.
that was cool. That was really cool.
That was so cool. You all loved it.
The button does one.
I agree, DSP.
Or
You know who
do
else
that,
agrees with
hold
you?
up. That was a cool brutality.
Jackie.
Thing. Very nice. Thank you to Oscar for his second super chat. He says a Raiden hat for MK Knights would be dope. I don't think I'll be wearing a Raiden hat anytime soon. I have to see the screen. Right?
I was thinking about that the other day, Reap, when I was thinking about nostalgia. When boomers think about times past, they look down on people younger than them. Oh, you kids don't realize what greatness is. When I think about, nostalgia, I feel bad for kids. I feel bad for people younger than me. Because they're never going to know this greatness. They're never going to know what it's like to turn on the TV and any show is decent. They're never going to know that. They're not going to know what it's like to get games that are fully formed all the time. Baldur's Gate is an anomaly now, but Baldur's Gate was fairly common back in the day.
I'm just gonna keep doing.
I just feel sad, man.
Dude.
It's just depressing.
Better, right? They seriously are.
They'll never know that feeling. Sucking at life is a new tier in every That's funny, PlayStation.
Head. How nice.
Kids aren't gonna know the joy of reading the game manual while mom. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I still remember, as a kid reading the manual for which game was it? I want to say it was Armored Core Nexus. As my mom was driving me home. And because you didn't have lights or flashlights, you had to wait for the street lights. You had to try and get as many words in as you could before the next street light. Telling you kids, you don't know, man.
What is going on? Smoke is in his claw.
I don't hate you for it. Why would I hate you for something that was greatness?
We're both coughing.
I'm not a boomer, but I'm a next gen. I was born between internet.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was born right when the internet was really starting to become a thing. And I remember being really displeased with it. Because I remember I would look up things on Cheat Code Central and then get annoyed and go walk down to my friend's house and borrow his copy of Tips and Tricks. And I thought, why would I want the internet, dude? I could just go get a magazine. Oh, well. Shit sure changed, huh?
That was not what I did.
Oh, shit, you're right, Darksy. I didn't even notice the tip total. Because he's been so positive. I thought he was getting a lot of money.
Oh, we got the challenge tower done, right? Cool. A festival key, sentient
Superfluous moniker, I agree.
Talisman, and a bunch of credits. All right. There you go. You can buy XP and levels at Wuxi Academy. How do you even do that? What are you talking about?
Yeah, Cheat Code Central was bummy as hell.
I think you can buy invasion levels.
It was so lame.
Reach invasion level 10.
Once I found out about Game Facts, there was no going back, for sure.
I don't think you can buy account experience. I don't think that's correct.
Yeah, Drew. And if it didn't work, you had to breathe on it really hard and rub it against your really rough shirt, and then it would start working.
Here, how do we go back to the map? Mesa select? Here's the where's the Wuxi Academy?
Wuxi.
It's about time we start monetizing the nostalgia. Eh? No, please don't do it, because people already are doing that and it's trash.
No,
I remember Walmart had game demos. Remember you could get demos from Pizza Hut?
So,
They would send it with
what
your
I mean,
pizza. You'd get a
account
disc and
XP
slap that in your
can be earned by
PlayStation.
playing the game.
I remember playing
You can't
Crash
earn it
Bandicoot.
by just like buying it like that. So that's not right. I think we've done a good amount. We played for about an
Yeah,
hour
let's play
here,
multiplayer.
And I think I actually want to go online. With
Yay!
it, even though I didn't get everything unlocked, I think I want to play with it anyway. So I think we're going to split the part here, and we're going to do some online play. I will probably go back to Invasion at some point.
I remember
but
stopping by the county
thanks for
library on my
watching,
way home
and
from
see you in a
school, paying
bit.
$1 for an hour to use the internet and writing stuff down.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
for
do
sure,
always
man.
play online, but I
And
haven't
your game case of San Andreas had all the
Back, we're gonna
codes
play with Raiden
on
online
notebook
for the
paper.
rest of the night and see how it goes. Okay?
That was the shit,
Probably
man.
horribly, but we'll give it a shot. Okay.
All right, there goes DSP. Last time we ever see him. And he never came back. Police found the remains of DSP buried behind his house, with a hatchet to his face. Kat was brought in for questioning, but upon realization that she did something really hype, they let her go. Now that's toxic, Doomer Ziggy. You can't do that. But I do remember those. Oh, that sucks, PlayStation. Oh, cool gameplay. Finally. I'm beginning to see how this game's actually supposed to be played now that DSP's gone. Oh, that guy blocked. How do you do that? And a combo? What does that mean? Oh, this is more entertaining than his actual fights. Oh, come on, DSP was just getting good.
Shot.
Now the salt begins.
I try to remember those.
Alright, I wanna watch some of this.
fatalities, See if I can pull them off.
I remember trying the Wampa Stompa cheat in that one Star Wars game. Never got to work. Always thought it was bunked. I did manage to get it to work. That one I did get. Oh, the one where you had to press all the buttons and stuff? That one you're talking about? No, you're right. That shit's impossible. That was a hoax.
Okay. Godspeed, G. Thank you.
Yeah, he fights Chris
I
G
do
on the
have
first
Raiden
round.
selected,
I hope so.
right?
Oh my god, it's this guy again.
See, I was excited for the future, man. I was so
Oh, Zebby Bo
excited.
Bebby.
Because I
6
just
months
thought
still.
that it would always
DSP
progress
gang, thank you,
forward.
Zebby Bo Bebby, for
You know,
6
Nintendo
months.
64 kicked ass. PlayStation kicked ass. PlayStation 2, oh my god, they managed to kick
Please
more
tell me
ass.
that I have Raiden selected.
And then it all started falling apart somewhere. Feels bad.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
this is
same
my
here,
first attempt to
Pathetic.
play
I
Mortal Kombat 1 online.
harassed that poor van for hours.
No, I have the wrong character.
I was positive it was in there. Alright, DSP, you got this.
Not good. I somehow have the wrong character.
No, you got this, DSP.
It's a bad start.
He's blind. You can take him out. This guy's moves. He's cheating. You can tell this guy's lagging. Lag switching. Abusing online scrub tactics. Mashing jab. Man, this dude's trash. Get him out of here. Yeah, DSP's too good at this game. All that practice. The internet was a
Okay.
mistake in many ways, yes.
Yeah, I was supposed to have it the other day, but I don't know how you even select your character for multiplayer. That's the problem. I don't know how I do this.
Oh, crap. The older brother picked up the controller. Now it's over. Little Timmy's time playing is over. DSP is still... Yeah, he sure is. I kind of like the guy. I remember printing out pictures of N64 games I found on the internet just because I could. Yeah. You know what I'm really nostalgic for when it comes to old gamer stuff? And it's really weird that I'm nostalgic for this specifically. Is old guides and tips and tricks, or old Prima guides, having little blurry-ass screenshots between blocks of text. For some reason, I kind of miss that. Now everything's big and high def. I remember back in the day, I had to squint at that bastard. What the hell's happening in that
Put
picture?
out, only because I didn't want to play with Havoc. I wanted to play with Raiden.
What the hell is Shadow the Hedgehog up to in there?
No, I'm forced to friggin' restart. I'm forced to rematch. That's terrible.
Is that
You
true?
can't
I didn't even
put
see it.
out. You're forced to rematch in ranked matches.
I'm
That's
slowly getting
badly
disinterested in
designed.
gaming and moving into practical hobbies. That's kind
What if
of.
it was laggy
I'm
as
kind
shit,
of feeling
you don't wanna
something similar,
rematch?
Dustin.
Oh,
I
too
usually.
bad. You're forced
I used to
rematch.
play a lot more games.
Look at this. What's even going on?
This game sucks. Write a letter to Ed Boon.
Wow.
I still have some of them.
Wow.
Let me see if I can find some.
Wow. What great.
Nah, DSP's playing games. I'll get them later.
What a great.
I know I
first
have some of my
online
old tips and
experience
tricks
with the
lying
game.
around
First
somewhere.
Attempting to play online. Look. Okay. Fuck this.
He rage quit! He rage quit! He rage
That
quit!
was literally the first match online that I tried. Because I'm going to play for a little over an hour here. I'm like, oh, I'm going to try. The first match freezes after it. That's pretty amazing. The first fucking match. Very nice.
No, Cadence, but I'm being negative. Some asshole is saying I rage quit because the game lagged and disconnected. Well, DSP, it's only fair because when people disconnect on you, and it could be for literally any reason, you consider that rage quitting. I'm just following your logic, DSP. I'm trying to be more like you. Is that so wrong? You say all the time that people need to be like you.
There we go.
Well, I'm going to jump to conclusions and be toxic. How about that?
Watch that match not even count. Watch it be like, oh, it crashed. You didn't
That seems fair to me.
didn't count at all.
It looks like a red block is attacking that black block, or maybe the black block is
Roy Mustang,
attacking,
how long
or
would
maybe
you
the
wait?
red block is
Waited for about
romancing the
50
black
seconds.
block. Man, I
Or
don't really
like,
know what's
like
going
5
on here.
minutes. He goes, if you just waited, you would have got credit.
I do want to play
Your
that.
mouth, right?
It got brought up last night on stream. I want to play that Splinter Cell. I love good stealth games. Also, Tips and Tricks was the shit. I remember there in the
Go
PC
back,
game.
Will. We're
Yeah,
about to
that's
find
where I
out.
found out about Armored
We're
Core.
about to find
It was
out.
called Hardcore. It was the section in the back,
Mode.
past the cheat
Try
codes.
to carry that over.
I would skip right to it, and I never had Armored Core. I would just
find it
look at
funny
it and
that
be
everyone has
amazed.
mics
Like,
on.
whoa, look at
Can you hear
that.
it? I can't hear this guy.
Whoa.
My mic is off. My mic is off.
Whoa, look at these
This
robots.
guy could talk if he wants.
And then I decided to go
Ready
buy
up.
it.
I'm being stupid. My
And
bad.
it all went
My
downhill from
bad,
there.
the high red dragon. I'm an idiot. I didn't ready up.
I used to look forward to the beginning of every month because my school library had a script print for Electronic Gaming Monthly. That and Game Pro. Yeah, that's the shit, man. I remember there was this one dude for Electronic Gaming Monthly, and he was there for maybe a year, and he wrote the funniest game reviews. And I can't even tell you any of them, so this information's worthless to you. But I really wish I could find that dude. I remember he did one, I think, for Killzone or something, and it was something like, this game is rather ambiguous with what it's trying to present. I made a mistake by getting the game Killzone for my 4-year-old niece. Something like that, some goofy shit like that. It was funnier, he said it funnier, obviously. I'm not very funny. This DSP literally costs you views because he sucks a lot. Yeah, he's a vampire. Sucking my
That's
views
not what I
away.
wanted. I did it completely by accident. I totally didn't want that. What happened? My fatal blow worked? What?
Why are you surprised?
My fatal blow worked. I don't even know why.
DSP is confused when he succeeds.
What just happened?
That is
I
a
have no idea,
that takes a
but I
long
won the
time,
round
man.
off of that bullshit. That was terrible.
He
Why did
does
that
have a
win?
Blankable? Hold on, I've completely missed it. I was looking at chat. DSP spam Blankable. Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit, that's so dumb. Chaos, Serious, and Masterclass and Stealth. Man, I gotta pick it up then. I remember all the time I got spent. Yeah, my friend told me about that one fairly recently. I had never even really known about Phantasy Star Online. It looks really cool. I want to play it. I had a Tips and Tricks subscription. That was the only one that I had. I didn't have Game Pro or anything like that. Yeah, take her out. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
The Hat Bros won.
Seems like his anti-air uppercut sucks. She kept kicking through it. Alright.
If you rapidly move forward with your body as a hurt box, that's a Blanca Ball. Pretty much. If you really think about it, Psycho Crusher is just an elongated Blanca Ball.
There we go.
When Honda flies across the map, it's Blanca Ball. I think the game that first demonstrated to me that the future was going to be disappointing with video games was... Now, don't make fun of me. It was Saints Row the Third. Because I loved Saints Row 2. It's also in my top 10 favorite games of all time. And I like it because of all the goofy customization you could do on the game. And the game was silly, but didn't have over silliness.
Fucked up.
And I was so excited, because I thought it's just going to progress forward, right? It's only going to get more and more like how it was. And then Saints Row 3 came out, and I remember feeling an overwhelming sense of depression and denial. I didn't feel like it was real. No, this game can't be this bad. There's no way. Yeah, it was over silly, but it was right at that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas level, where it was silly but not clown mode. Wait, we're doing ranked? Yeah, we're finally doing ranked. And DSP's, oh well, he was winning.
Really good because it's low to a launcher and a free combo. It's pretty tricky.
My ex-wife made me burn all my... Oh, man. Shit, that sucks, Guzma. I think the closest thing that happened to me about that was my mom threw out my Knuckles the Echidna comic books that I had. The original ones, where he got his own comic line. Yeah, my mom threw all those out. Oh well, that's fine. Depressionality.
Didn't combo. I thought it would.
For me, I think it was Silent Hill 4. I still held out hope after 3 because at least 3 tried and finished the story of 1, but then 4 released. It's been downhill ever since. Exactly.
Whenever she does that slide assist, whatever it is, I can never block it.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Hits me every time.
This game's broken. Let's email Ed Boon. Man, Ed Boon's gonna wake up to so many emails tomorrow.
It's like a bomb. Look at that.
I see it.
She blows up your head like a firework. What the hell is that?
I saw it, DSP.
Like a firework.
I still saw it, man.
Okay. Interesting.
He blew. Yeah, he choked. Thankfully, my dad never got rid of any of my stuff because my dad was kind of a nerd pack rat himself, so he never even bothered. I like Frost. She's cool looking as well. He just pieces out by flying through the ground.
Because look at the damage she gets off that one combo if it hits.
This shit's so silly. This game is so clown mode sometimes, I swear. Which one do I want to do next? This one seems pretty small. Let's get this one knocked out real quick. Oh.
Spam fatal blow. You used to be able to reduce the damage of these, right? You can't anymore, right? In the old Mortal Kombat, you
Spammed it, eh? Did it once.
damage by, like, inputs and stuff.
I still got my old PlayStation 1. I still have mine, I think. I hope Jade emails Ed Boon.
I must protect Earthrealm always.
Round 2. Fight.
What was also another depression game? Oh, and Ninja Gaiden 3. Ninja Gaiden 3 was kind of the nail in the coffin there.
Right.
Ninja Gaiden 3 was such a piece of shit, man. I feel like that game doesn't get more attention for being one of the worst games ever made. People say all kinds of stupid other games are the worst game of all time. No, Ninja Gaiden 3 is up there, man. I don't think I'm going to ever be able to go a stream without talking about Ninja Gaiden 3. Sorry, I've got a lot of trauma associated with that game.
Boosh!
I remember staying up till midnight to play it. Got a midnight release. Went home. I thought something was a little suspicious when no one was in line.
Okay.
Let's see. What systems do I not own? I had a Virtual Boy. My older brother and I had one, and we lost it somewhere. Oh, it was my brother lost it. I always kept track of my stuff. Yeah, that was the one cool thing.
Again, you've got to be shitting.
Weirdly enough, the online mode for Ninja Gaiden 3 was kind of fun.
Because the set always crashes. This is the second time in a row. You got to be joking me. This is the online experience of Mortal Kombat 1. You can never complete a set.
I guess we should turn the game off, DSP.
You've got to be kidding me.
And we're done.
Well, in the meantime, there are some shout-outs to do.
There we go.
I received
That'll make you feel better.
$15 tip from Lies of Nico. I'm enjoying your lives if you played.
What?
It sucks. I work during your streams. I'll hopefully catch up and see you soon. Have a great day. Sorry to hear you work during the streams. The next one will be this coming Friday.
Maybe take some time off to watch DSP.
Daytime streams, and I am loving it. So Lies
Virtual
of
Boys are
Nico.
probably worth a lot of money now. Yeah, don't remind me, man. And the only console of mine that I ever lost was I lost my original
What a
Game
joke.
Boy. I had a
It's
yellow
seven matches in a
Game
row
Boy. I
that
felt
did
like the
that.
coolest dude ever.
Error caused you to disconnect from the session, so I get no credit. As if I never played the match again, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of your time, huh?
Wow. That's pretty sad.
It's kind of funny.
That's pretty dang sad.
It cracks me up anyway.
All right. I also received a $6.66 tip.
Oh, how
Cheers
demonic.
for your first online session of Mortal Kombat from Amnesiac Aaron. Yeah, so far, not so good. But thank you, Amnesiac Aaron.
I will admit this is kind of annoying, but what are you going to do about it,
And let's get
DSP?
you a nice animation.
You should talk shit on Twitter to Ed Boon. See if he responds. He might. Who knows? Ed Boon has responded to weirder things.
Now, apparently, you can't even find anyone. Look. It's trying to connect and won't
Phil
connect.
hereby decrees his game devs should die for their sins. He issues a fatwa against them.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
DSP
Yeah,
issues
ready for the
fat
fights.
laws,
I don't even know
though.
if I did.
I'm not fat!
Riptide.
Round one. Fight.
Ow. Leader roll.
Scat was, there you go. Should ask for that photo to watch a date. Oh. What? For that PTO, yeah. DSP, what about your paid time off? Do you have any PTO? He's probably got a shit ton saved up. This dude works every day. I don't have time off, you fucking idiots. But you're your own boss. You sound like a terrible boss. Phil, you literally said today was when the game came out for people who didn't buy early. The servers are probably under stress. Yeah, exactly. But DSP forgot he said that. Should I count that as a new clone? I'll go ahead and count it as a new clone. Because he doesn't remember ever saying that. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I never said the game came out. Oh yeah, it did come out, didn't it, huh? DSP should take this the whole 9 yards. He should try and sue his boss himself.
Look at that. Oh, that's really good. Oh, crap. I like that.
That one.
Oh, hit. No, I interrupted him.
I think I still have... Hold on, let me see what... No, I don't have those there. Never mind. I was going to see what Sega Genesis games I have, but those are in a box. I'm not going to dig for that right now.
Look, my move won't come out.
How am I supposed to look
I
at something
couldn't
that's
get the
not
move out
happening,
twice in a row, The
DSP?
game dropped it. I got my brutality. Boosh.
Very cool. Bosh.
Brutality. Raiden wins.
I'm proud of you, Raiden.
Nice. New combat card background. Did he rematch or did he quit?
He rage quit like a bitch.
He rematched.
Fight.
This is exhausting, cutting out all this masking. It's just a good thing it's so cool when it's done, man. What's that quote from Bill Watterson? The trick to enjoying your job is to have a hobby that's even worse.
Whip. Missiles. Damn, missile to the brain. She's brutal.
And now he's going to become a DSP supporter. Bill Watterson was a psychopath, man.
Nope. Oh, whip?
Lin, your username is a reference to Bill
Lag.
Watterson. Yeah.
See, the lag is pretty bad.
This is your last stand.
Round two.
Look at your game. Oh god, I forgot about that quote. DSP's like watching the different Broncos. Did Broncos lose all the time? I know the Browns lose like crazy, don't they? Sue himself for working off the clock on that scoring streak. Yeah, there you go. Unpaid overtime. Yeah, that's the guy. That's where my username comes from. It comes from that comic strip
I did
where
triple flip.
Calvin's saying he wants to be referred to as Calvin the Bold, to which his mom responds, "Why shouldn't you just be called Calvin the Deranged?"
No, we didn't kill him.
And I
Brutality, come
thought,
on.
that's a great name.
Yes! Other brutality. I got
Man,
both.
DSP's having a lot of
Up the
fun
head,
playing this
baby.
game.
Oh!
Those stupid detractors
I
want
love
him to
that.
play this.
Damien did a super chat. Says the combos are crazy in the game. I've seen some insane combos. Usually these last couple Mortal Kombats have some insane combos. That is true. I can't do any.
Are you going to apologize to the detractors that you
Look at
blamed and yelled
brutality.
at for playing this game? No, because
He's quitting.
I'm actually persevering, and that probably makes them mad, so I'm not going to apologize to them.
All right. So thank you to Damien for the super chat.
I feel like he owes a lot of people apologies for that kind of shit. These idiots want me to play
Appreciate
this.
that, Damien.
Starts having fun.
I'm doing Aki next week in Street Fighter 6. That's correct. When she comes out as the next DLC character, I am playing with her. Probably all day. We'll see. Just like I did with Rashid last time.
LTG's doing his own version of Save the Stream.
Excuse me.
He's doing the Save Street
I don't know,
Fighter.
what do you guys think?
Yeah, Aki needs to be good, or else he's not going to play that game anymore. Which, you know, what's good to LTG? Wins infinitely all the time?
I'm ready. They are not ready. Disconnecting now negatively impacts your stats.
Watch out, DSP.
See, a lot of these people are brand new. They just got the game today.
Oh, there you go. Now he remembers.
Version for extra money, so they're just playing for the first time.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't bother to unlock everything, even though he made it a big-ass case.
I tried to teleport and he interrupted it.
Also, that kind of factors into the whole I've changed angle that DSP does a lot. He says all the time, well, I've changed as a person, I've changed as a person. And then people ask him, so are you going to apologize to the people that you wronged? No, fuck them. DSP manages to grandfather in his abuse of other people. If I abused you before, but then later it turned out that I was wrong in doing it, you still get your abuse anyway. Far out, man.
You like that? I don't think
That's
he
a
enjoyed that.
good system. The United States of Phil is a merciful place that I'm really happy to be a part of. New clone already. Oh. Do we? Aki, Mary. Aki's hat, her hair hat, is getting more and more goofy to me every time I look at it. I kind of can't take her seriously with that hairstyle.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which is stupid to say. It's like, oh, you watch anime, you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi's hair? I don't know, man. It's a little too clown mode for me. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's fun.
Apparently that Lee May player is claiming that they fought me and they came to the stream to say they enjoyed the match and they don't know what happened. They tried to rematch and it froze. Yeah, it did. Not your fault. The next person it happened to as well. I think that's
Now, how come DSP has blamed people and said that they are rage quitting when that happens?
I would have liked to rematch you more, but that didn't work.
He doesn't remember that. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Welcome to the Ricefield style area. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. I would say Yu-Gi-Oh! Original and GX are the only versions I like. Yeah, I like GX. I really do. Who wants to watch a bunch of rappers play card games? Me, over here. This guy right here. You're telling me you wouldn't like to see DMX play Yu-Gi-Oh? Aw, that'd be the dopest thing ever. If I abuse you wrongly, you still deserve it. Yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it? I'm working on a global airship capable of going around the planet while landing a few times. Oh, I see you've been playing Armored Core 4.
Fucked it up.
X gonna Pot of Greed, which draws me 2 more cards! Yeah, I still have mine somewhere. I freaked out my Japanese friend when I showed him my Yu-Gi-Oh! Card collection. Because he got super hyped about it. He's like, oh wow, look at them! They're all in English! Yeah, they are. Pretty cool, huh? Wow! Oh, look at that! Your format's a little different. Whoa! Dusty Buddy, that actually happened already. There's a character in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds that duels on a skateboard. There's some rapper Tevin Wash or something, dude, who would do it. Yeah, I've seen those videos, and he would say, never played it, classic. Ski Free, never played it, classic. I have a few jet boats like Vietnam River boats, just bigger. I've got some weird stuff around here, too. Man, that sucks, Lord DS Birdie. Same here, Devil's Face. That's pretty much the only thing I really enjoy. I like opening packs and looking at what I got, but then I usually don't really care what I got.
Yeah! I did the wake up push and it went through the spear and killed him. That was awesome.
Indeed, it was cool, dude.
Oh!
So cool, DSP. This is good. These fatalities taking this long to actually finish gives DSP plenty of time to look at chat.
A new brutality, inside out? Oh, I wish I knew how to do that. Shit. I'd like to do another brutality.
We're pointing at you with diabolic intent. Man, I gotta get out of here. Is DSP looking up moves list? Well, I mean, technically, he's looking up the moves list, you know, between rounds and stuff. Okay, I think that one's done. At least I hope so. I'm not really confident about my tape job on that one.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's fine. That one's gonna be good.
Round 2. Fight.
These fatality cutscenes are great for stalling this one. Yeah, no kidding, man. They keep getting longer and longer. That's one thing that I kind of agree with LTG about. Because he says that he skips cutscenes because they take too long and they're too annoying to watch. On some level, I kind of agree. I feel like they are getting a little too long sometimes. But on the other, that's not the actual reason LTG. It's because you identify with your character and you don't like seeing you get beat up. I think I'd like sports cars because I like sports, but the prices on those things are insane in current year. Yeah, those always seem like a really rich person's nerding. You can land my latest airplane in water if I need land nearby to fly it again. Oh, that's kind of limited.
Time for brutality! Oh!
Yeah, these dudes
I
are
love
trash
it.
like Bracket. They're just sitting there taking it.
Time for brutality! Make it rain body parts. Oh no.
Stop it, please. That's not
Oh my
funny.
god, that was good. Alright, that's it. That's 3-0. That's 3-0 right
DSP is really good at this game, man.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up? Time for money?
He's gonna go main menu. Ladies and gentlemen, I received a $6.66
Sweet
tip.
money. I love this stuff.
Anonymous tipper, I finished watching your playthrough of this game. Man, the ending was corny. Online gameplay seems buggy but fun. How do you compare this to the last 4? Shout out to OP Boone and 1 Minute Man. They always are cool and add to your content out of love.
So DSP managed
I don't
to somehow
know.
send a message
Here's
to
the thing.
himself.
I'm not a
Great.
good Mortal Kombat player.
Yeah, thanks,
I never
Ryan.
was. I can't attest to the game at a competitive level. All I can do is compare to recent games. And I can
That
tell you
hasn't stopped you before, DSP. I'm going to count that as a new clone. You've definitely judged games before for less
I'm
information.
not the person to really ask. I don't play this.
So that's a
For me,
clone
this
change
is
right
like
there.
Me going out of my way to try it, and I don't really know much about it, and I suck at it, so I can't. Really explain it,
From
okay?
Anonymous Ryan.
The tip. Charlie did a super chat. The MK1 sound effects add a lot to the matches. What do you think? Well, they're interesting. They're interesting sound effects, to say the least.
This one's going to be the hardest. And the reason why this one's the hardest, you look here,
And
you got this pipe in place. You have to fit the masking underneath the pipe.
Incredibly generous.
And that's entirely my fault. I knew what I was doing, and I knew I had to do it this way.
Nice seeing you play ranked. I'm loving the
I'm not
right
happy about
rating
that.
combos. Finish him. $73 tip. Wow.
Far
So let's
out.
go
We
ahead
got
and
a
right
pay
here,
pig.
boom. Gunner glasses. So with $73, we got to add this in and see what this even is. How much are we at?
Yeah, I don't blame you, Mortal Witch. This shit's getting shameless now.
Press the wrong button here.
$70. See?
So that's
DSP definitely should
$150
apologize
tips,
now.
holy crap.
He
Okay.
really should apologize. He was being shitty as hell about online and saying,
Oh, these idiots want me to play the game and suffer, and I'm not gonna get any support.
you should apologize, DSP. Quite frankly, I think that would be the mature thing to do.
So let me
And I'm
do
not
the
trying to be
poll.
toxic
What have
here.
you
That's what my
liked?
dad would have me do. If I had some sort of childish meltdown and then I ended up looking like an idiot, I'd be told to apologize. And I was told that when I was 4. So I think you owe people an apology.
Which hat is MK1 best?
It's almost like
The
when he begs to get some money.
straw
Yeah.
hat, the Los Santos cap.
Yeah, Los Santos really reminds me of.
Red
Holy
fedora,
shit! I could totally see
or,
CJ in Mortal Kombat.
The cowboy hat. There you go. I just
Never mind.
did
Yeah,
random ones. We haven't
Los
done
Santos
hats
hat.
So long, I don't even have them like at the tip of my tongue anymore. I've forgotten what I have, so I just wanted to throw random ones out there. All right, guys, please vote. Thank you so much to everyone
Vote
who's contributed
now.
tonight, particularly Darren with an insanely generous $73 tip. I really, really appreciate that.
Insanely generous level of sadness.
By the way, I picked straw hat because I figured it would look kind of like Raiden. That's why I picked that one. So,
Yeah, we get it, DSP.
what's up, to you, Michael? Good evening.
We're not that stupid. Oh, I gotta get that chat off my goddamn screen. Or that poll. Get that shit out of here, man.
Okay.
Get that ass banned. Now he's singing along. He's having a good time. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. The fact that he manually changes everything, either he's too lazy to set up or change automatically, or he doesn't want to see how much... Lord DSP, he gave an explanation before for why he doesn't do that. His explanation was that people would donate with stupid names, and then their stupid name would be on screen, and he'd have to manually delete it. So now he manually puts it on. Which, I don't even necessarily doubt that that's his reason. He's probably that insecure. He's too scared of, you know, Phil smokes crack off of Cat's ass getting top donation. Who cares?
Whoa, the whole screen.
He has an excuse for all of his stupid shit. Actually, he has multiple excuses for any stupid shit he does. It's pretty wild.
Round 2, fight.
The man of 1,000 excuses. Because people won't be satisfied with just one. I gotta come at you with 50.
Way too late.
Yeah, his obsession with not taking troll money and saying he's above that and doesn't want to monetize trolls is really bizarre, given that he has gloated about monetizing trolls before. You sent me money.
Okay.
Thanks.
And it lags during the fatality and desyncs the audio. Damn. Laggy fatality, lagtality.
Man, look at how much fun this dude's having now. Dude, I cannot get this shit inside this pipe, man. This is really annoying. What have I done? Play the clip from Star Wars. What have I done?
Yes, Lily tomorrow night, Jade. That's correct.
I regret my actions. Yeah. Oh, I would think you would. God damn it, I've really screwed this shit up, man. Ah. Okay, I got it. There we go, I nailed it. Maybe. I think I got it. There's another Star Wars reference. I think I got it. Oh shit, I screwed it up more.
What is going on?
There, did it. Whew. There's something funny and awkward watching Raiden moving around doing nothing. Just kind of floating about.
The lag is
Thank you, Irie. Thank you for cheering me on there. I think I got this
The
now.
animations wouldn't even complete.
I've noticed that no one's using Megan Fox's character. What's that about? Man, her voice acting is so bad. Just, not everyone can be a voice actor. I know that people don't want to embrace that idea or don't want to accept that idea, but it's just true. Some people just can't do it. It's not bad. Hell, I couldn't be a voice actor. I couldn't do it forever. Or at any point.
Can't block. I'm trying.
Oh, we got some salt finally. I'm blocking! I was blocking that! I blocked that. Ed Boon, you knew I blocked that.
Finish her.
DSP's fatality is him saying thank you for the
Oh
money.
my God,
Yeah,
I can't
no
do
kidding.
The lag. I can't control the character. Oh.
It's not that big a deal,
Jesus
DSP. Please stop being clown mode about this. It's really obnoxious.
I have unlocked the final cameo, so we got him even by playing the multiplayer.
Oh, so you look like an idiot then, huh? You gonna apologize to all those people you yelled at?
I'm excited for
No,
Street Fighter
probably
tomorrow.
not.
See how it goes.
Apologize? What the hell is that? Is some sort of food?
I'm gonna have to ask Cat to cook me some apologizing.
DSP's like Goku. Doesn't know that marriage is not a type of food.
Apologizing? Is it tangy?
Spam that fatal blow. Spam it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Round 2. Fight.
Man, that's so hard to get it in there. That's what she said. Well, come on, man. Okay, sorry, I had to be silent there for a while. I had to use all 6 of my brain cells to focus. Oh, so stuff isn't locked behind single player, huh, Phil? Yeah, that's weird. It's almost like he was wrong and stupid.
Oh, brutality finish.
I hope Phil enjoys being one of the sweats in day 1 ranked. He will.
love
Yeah.
it.
He's basically paying to win. That's not fair. What about all these normal people, DSP? I thought you were an average gamer.
Turn her into a pile of mush.
I represent you. I'm the common
you know,
gamer.
realized
Oh, I
that's
sure
third
hope not.
brutality, Right? The one that's inside out, and I don't even know how to do it. Shit, I want to see how I do the third brutality. Damn.
Okay, I think I can get one more piece in there. Hopefully.
All right. So definitely Straw Hat has won the poll. I'll get the Straw Hat for you guys.
Yay.
We'll continue on with Raiden tonight. How was the lag? Terrible. Did you see how laggy that match was? That was seriously bad.
People just say that just to hear him say that, don't they? I mean, that's not even a deep theory. Why wouldn't you do that? Yeah, when you think about it, he paid all that money just for his day 1 ego boost. Yeah, that's really all it was, huh? He also was avoiding it this whole time because I think he really wanted to practice just in case there was a chance that he was going to get bodied.
All right. I got the Raiden hat.
Lame ass, dude.
It's actually, I can't tell which way I'm supposed to
I'm
wear
just
it.
like you. I don't feel like I'm any better. I have to get this game early, idiots!
Okay.
The brim. Yeah, there you go.
Sure
That's
showed me.
correct. Okay. Raiden looks fun.
Yeah, he is a little
Oh,
happy piggy right
he's
now,
got,
huh?
like,
He's
one
winning
rival
online.
division.
He's
So
got his
that's
money.
why
He's got his
no
silly
one's
hat.
gonna
Now,
defend
only
against
if I
his
could get a
opponent.
vest.
But I definitely think he's a slower character. He's not as fast as other characters. Like Lee May seems really fast, so I think like her mix-ups would be way more effective than Raiden's.
I paint minis and I build gunpla, but I've never painted a
Lee May,
gunpla
she
other
has that
than
really
small
good kick
parts.
in the air that could
It's
catch
a
you.
lot
No
of
one's using
fun.
it. I already fought 2 Lee Mays. No one used that air kick. That air
You
kick
want me to
was
go
so
get?
good.
I'm gonna go get one of my.
57 milliseconds
We'll get
of
one of my-
flames.
That I
That
painted.
last match, did anyone see what the connection said on that last match? Because that match was super duper laggy. I readied up. This person's not readying up, so I don't know. Can you tell me what's going on? Looks way less technical than Street Fighter 6. Essentially, what this game is, there's high-low mix-ups and mix-ups with the cameo. That's what it is. So that's it. That's
This
your
one
two
that I
strategies.
painted
And then there
entirely.
are gonna be some
It's
zone
a
characters and
gun
stuff,
cannon,
but Street Fighter
and I
6
gave
has
it kind of
way
a
more gameplay mechanics
urban
than this.
camo.
This is
I really
way more
like how it
simple than
turned out. There's a slight mistake here on the leg, but please don't pay attention to that. Pretend like I didn't do that, okay? Everything is flawless. And if you say it isn't, I'm just gonna have to ban you. I really like it. That's cool. Choo! Shooting his laser. Yeah, you walk up to a battlefield going pachoo.
Okay.
I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get up there in that pipe there. That's annoying. It's just battle damage. See, I love you guys. You're very supportive. Again, DSP, why do I have any reason to envy you? I've got a chat full of cool people. You've got a chat full of people who are probably the result of 3 generations of inbreeding. That's why they asked you that question about inbreeding. They were trying to validate their own existence. That's really all it was, man.
You guys are so cool and supportive to me.
Shits on them constantly.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I want those other brutality. The new
Yeah,
one.
yeah, for sure. We're getting more Mortal Kombat now. Mortal Kombat's back on the menu. He left the screen for a bit, Lynn. Did he really? Okay, I'll change it then. I'll trust you. Oh, are you talking about me? Lynn left the screen for a bit. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, sorry, I misread that. Misread it after I properly read it. Isn't that some new level stupidity? There you go. Done and done. I think Josiah G. So you sent Phil that question. We confirmed it wasn't Derek.
Stuff.
Maybe it was like the spirit of Derek reaching out to him.
Round 2.
Yeah, DSP looks like Lily from New Vegas. I can't do a super mutant voice. I'm not even gonna try. Street Fighter is way easier than Mortal Kombat. Okay, this is Bates, but I would like to see DSP's respond. Yeah, I remember that. That was a shit-tastic experience. That game sucked. Funny how he yells at them, but then plays online, but doesn't apologize. Like the epitome of... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The dude's a dickhead. Yeah, Silent Weapons. This dude got a bunch of money from one dude, $70.
Street Fighter is way easier than Mortal Kombat. I would say the basics of Street Fighter can be, but the advanced engine is way more advanced than Mortal Kombat.
Wait, what's this? Destiny, the streamer talking point where you're arguing in favor of incest as long as they're the same sex, so no... Oh my lord.
Alright.
It's not just about the sex part either. You know what? No, I'm not going to discuss it. We know what's not acceptable. This is really dumb. Alright, how am I going to put the masking on the rest of it? I'm going to save this one for later. I'm content with what I accomplished with it so far. I'll come back to this one.
Alright.
That piece sucked.
They don't know what they're doing.
What would name his moveset from Dragon Ball Z? DSP's moveset? Well, I mean, what's Chinese for fist of the pig? No, snorting fig of the... No, damn it. Snorting fist of the pig. That's his martial art. I have to find someone who can speak Mandarin to translate that. Gout Fu. Okay, that works too. I love that he's not ashamed to get money from one person. Yeah, it's... And then claim that it's multiple people. Wait, is DSP technically correct? Are these people who donating to him have multiple personality disorder? So they are multiple dudes. Many people love me. Wow. They just all occupy one body.
Loud palate.
There you go. I got debunked.
Oh. Wow.
Oh yeah, I got that sound clip too, DSP. Check this shit out.
It's hilarious. Alright, on to the next. I received a $5 tip. Oh wow, contender. Play 5 Combat League sets. There you go. I got a $5 tip from Jeem13. Are there any games you are hyped for this year?
DSP doesn't feel hyped. We've been over this.
Personally, I want the new Spidey game. I mean, there's a lot of games that look interesting this year. No,
you're not gonna get an answer, my guy.
But I mean, you know, off the top of my head, I don't. You know, I gotta think what's coming up. Sure.
Pig Aquan. Oh.
Spider-Man.
Well, there you go.
To name a few.
That's good.
I'm sure there's gonna be many more. Just that's
plot twist. Jade has like 20 personalities. It's only the most dominant one.
I also got
because the dominant one has to use all of its physical strength to keep the other ones in check. That's why he has to be in a wheelchair.
Regular in your schedule due to great support.
That's good.
I mean, if you guys want to see me try more, I'll try. I think Sindel will be my next character that I'll try because I liked Sindel a lot.
I keep thinking he's saying Sidella.
Her play style and everything, her combo abilities. Shit.
Pig style is very powerful, but incapable of adapting.
Fuck the lag.
Alright, I gotta do these ones. These ones are gonna be annoying too. The ones with all the multiple little shapes and whatnot are so damn frustrating.
I didn't want that. I don't know what happened.
I'm trying to think if there's any other models I painted. Oh yeah, hold on, I'll go get the other one I painted. This one's cool, I really like this one. It's more of a conventional art.
Just like Madame Bo taught me.
Round 2. Fight.
This is the one that I used for the Gundam tabletop game. It's my Federation team. Yeah, look at this dude. Yeah, I really like the white and purple. I think it really pops. And I did a bunch of armor detailing on his waist armor, his knees. His shoulder armor has a little bit more detailing. And I gave him some chromed out boosters.
Oh my god.
I think I did a really good job on this dude. And I did all this extra panel lining.
Way better than Fatality.
It didn't come with all these
I
lines. I etched them on.
Another one that's inside out, and I don't know how to do it.
This one was a lot of fun to build. All the panel linings on his arms and whatnot. Here, I'll zoom in here. Come on.
I'm gonna look it up.
Come on, camera dude. Well, anyway, you kind of see it.
Inside out.
Yeah, this one was exhausting as well, but this one turned out really good. I really like using this dude.
Okay.
And I also did his shield, and I did a bunch of extra armor plates on there too. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll try and put it at an angle so you can see him. Thought it made it look more tactical. And painted his bazooka. Pretty sweet. Yeah, painting's fun. It's there's a lot of learning to it though. And that's the part that filters you. Because you're gonna make a shit ton of mistakes before things even start turning out halfway decent. I'll do it for money. Yeah, he doesn't do anything without that money coming in. That's the whole deal, buddy. What's the next one? Here, this one.
Block. That did not work. Come on.
This game sucks again.
Well, he comboed the fatal blow. I'm trying to kill him with his new brutality, but every time I tried to do the move, it didn't come out, or he stuffed it with the spear.
Nice. I love the Azuna drop. Glorious.
Stuffing it with the spear, see?
I hate his weird smoker laugh. The very, very fake one.
I didn't get it. Darn.
The one where he sounds like he's dying. I hate that
I
one.
didn't get it. I
It's
tried
nails on the
I said
chalkboard
hold
for me.
up.
Please don't ever do that,
Do it,
DSP.
and I tried holding it up and it didn't work, but maybe I read it wrong.
Just go back to ack.
Maybe I read it wrong.
We actually like it, DSP. I know you think that everything is some sort of insult, but we actually liked ack.
Try again.
Again, I go back to my point that I come back to a lot, where a lot of DSP stuff that we made fun of him for, he punished us by never doing it anymore. And that's part of the thing, man. You're supposed to have this personality that people want to be able to joke about your mannerisms. But for DSP, that's an attack. You can't joke about how I do things. Because that means you don't love me, and you don't respect me. Because that's how it is with people, you know? When you love and respect someone, you never make fun of them, ever. Like, I've never made fun of my parents. Well, I mean, not to their faces. No, I've made fun of mannerisms of my parents before. I've made fun of mannerisms of my brothers before. And I've made fun of mannerisms of my wife before. I love all of them. But to DSP, that's not acceptable. You can't do that. Because remember, he took it as, oh, this person has a problem with me pointing at the cup of noodles. No one had a problem. It was just something you did, and it was weird. That's it.
Alright,
Child, man.
fatal blow, and he missed and lost.
Weak. Emotionally weak man-child.
He fucked it up. Did not combo it correctly.
People make fun of my mannerisms. What was it the other day? You keep saying 45 minutes a lot? Yeah, I felt a little bit embarrassed at first because I thought, oh no, am I a pattern? Am I just a repetitive person? But whatever. It's true. DSP would want this person banned and exterminated. Anyone who brings up the stupid meme 45 minutes, they're gonna get banned. If I see 45 minutes, it's gonna be 45 bans. Fucking idiots. Weak. He really neutered himself with that, man.
There's no way to
The
really
ack was
right, guys?
legitimately
There's no way,
funny.
because there was in the previous Mortal Kombat. I don't know if you scanned this one.
It was infectious. Whenever I hear the old acks, I can't help but laugh. It's funny.
No, it didn't work. Got it. It didn't work. I'm holding down when I do it. It doesn't work. Oh no. Boosh.
Is that all you're gonna say every time that happens? DSP is
Ring of
boosh.
door.
Can you please find something else clever to say? Or anything clever to say, really? Or is it just gonna be boosh?
A new Raiden hat. Look at that. Cool. Unlocking stuff.
Very cool. I thought you couldn't
Are
do
there
that.
ranks in the
That's
game?
fine.
There are ranks in the game.
The lightning noises are pretty annoying. Yeah, I really don't like the soundscape on this game. I really don't like it. Hearing it on headphones is ugly to me.
Go through.
I see brought out grandmas.
I'm just using basics, and I
You
know as
can't
soon as I
never
find
have me
someone who knows what
now.
they're doing, I'm not going to win. The moment someone knows how to block high-low mix-up and understands what's going on,
If he couldn't curb
dominate.
stomp tonight, he
No
would
one
have
knows how
ended
to
the
play this game
15-year
right
legacy
now.
with a
Well, a lot
row.
of people got it just today, so they're playing online for the first time.
We got the
Fine.
bad ending, eh?
Radical Jaws says Liza P's awesome. I tried 3 hours.
Yeah,
today. I
DSP is
love
gonna
it.
eventually start
Glad
getting
to be
bodied
here.
in this
Enjoying
game, and
the
this gonna
value. I
game.
love
This
the
game's
game.
gonna go right to the dumpster.
Jade says I look cool, Lord DSP. Well, I don't really have a straw hat like Raiden. I have a different kind of
Dave,
straw
I don't
hat.
even play
Thank you,
Morkan. I
Jade.
know it's bad etiquette to do fatalities in
Okay.
ranked. It's kind of an unnecessary
I'm
flex, really. I
apprentice,
thought I always thought
right?
fatalities were something you do against your buddies, and then that's it.
Apprentice level.
Or if you really got toxic against one dude because maybe he was using cheap-ass tactics like zoning you the whole game, yeah, I'm going to brutality you at the end because you deserve that. But just general Joe Schmoes, I'm not going to fatality you. That's dumb.
Scorpion in a weird outfit. I didn't realize.
Yeah, he's beating up Day 1 scrubs. That's, yeah. That weird demon girl was kind of cool. Bring her back out.
This guy knows enough combos.
I like this outfit on Scorpion, though.
Isn't that great?
That's really slick. Look at this dude. He looks like the
Oh,
Shredder.
I'm teleporting and the spear hits me.
You
That's amazing.
you finished teleporting, DSP. You were at the end point, and he hit you. That's about as much of a read as you can have. You gonna keep crying? Cry for me. Oh, I should get that clip from A Christmas Story. You gonna cry? Cry! It's okay, DSP. I know I sound like I'm mocking you, but you can get a good cry out. You'll feel so much better. Yeah, this is lame, man. Scrub hunting is so lame.
Wow. I guess the teleport sucks.
Right, Imred. The second he starts facing difficulty, what? No, my teleport should have worked. I guess that goes to show that in DSP's reality, he should never ever get hit or struggle in the slightest.
From his spam and got another hit right after. I couldn't do anything. I can't even punish the spear. You saw that, right?
I saw that you had what 4 seconds to punish it, and you used it all up, being stupid.
To do another move. Yeah, look, he recovers in time to hit me.
Scrub hunting is maybe fun to do one time. Oh, that dude's a scrub. Okay, I'm gonna body him real fast. But if that's your thing, you just do that intentionally all the time. That's lame, man.
Raiden's slow.
For example, when I play Dead by Daylight and I'm the killer, and it's very clear that my opponents are trash, I usually don't try to just savage them. I usually let them have a little bit of chance because that seems decent. DSP? Nah, you're getting this ass whooping every time.
Oh, see it? He gets to do it. He gets to attack over and over. I can't do anything. I have no moves to stop
This
him.
game sucks, man. Never mind. Money buff is over. Man, that was a short-lived money buff. Holy crap.
That's it. He gets a giant combo. Yeah. This is where Mortal Kombat fails. When you have characters who just have instant recovery. So I can't do anything about him right now. Doing that move over and over. He'll get away with it a million times.
Oh, well. Mortal Kombat's already done.
What the hell? I can't do anything.
If he gets hit, it's the game's fault, dude.
And now I try to break throw. Doesn't work.
And the thing is, Phil is taking a lot of joy in this, even though he knows competition has not developed much at all. He has no shame and he wishes he could do it forever. Yeah, what was it? Someone on Twitter was talking about one time that they had played against DSP in a tournament, and DSP was a smug little dickhead because the dude admitted, he's like, yeah, I'm not really that good at Street Fighter, I just wanted to do it because it looked fun.
There's actually characters that are worthless. I
Hold on,
think
wait till he's
Raiden will
done.
actually suck in the long term because he's too slow. All his attacks have big broadcasting moves. So this guy can just do the same combo over and over. I can't stop it. And he just gets giant combos over and over.
Wait till he's
I can't
done.
stop him.
Okay, this dude was commenting that he had played against DSP one time in a tournament,
Yeah, I can't do anything.
and he said that DSP was a smug little shithead, and that he wasn't that good. The dude himself, not DSP. And he said that after the match,
What the
he
fuck?
moved his hand to try and shake DSP's hand, and DSP ripped out his controller and said, fun game, huh? And walked off. Oh, what a dickhead. And no wonder people in the FGC didn't like you. You're a shithead. You got no dignity and no honor. These things that you yell at other people for.
Yeah.
Thought he was such a badass.
Yeah, see, and he just jabs. He does a combo. which
Poor
is to be able to
Scorpion.
punish, then he
You
just
can't even
does
be
jab.
legit without DSP shitting on you.
Yeah, it sucks. This is why Mortal Kombat is terrible.
When I start losing. When I start losing, Mortal Kombat sucks. Just say that, DSP. It's actually
don't
funnier
have
if you
free
phrase it that
combo,
way.
I can't punish. You can keep jabbing over and over, and I still can't punish. You can just mash. Combo, mash. Combo,
Scorpion's
punish.
teeing off on this goofy
I
ass.
can't even get to him.
I feel like your scrub hunt is over. Oh wait, this guy's a streamer too.
Yeah.
Oh no. People are in his chat right now saying, hey, do you know you're playing the guy?
Look at this damage combo he does, and I can't ever punish him. He gets away with everything. Oh, I mashed low kick. It stops you. Nothing I can do. I can't punish spear.
DSP went back to his regularly programmed salt. Nothing I can do! Mashing supers! Every time with this dude, I love it,
I
DSP.
still get hit. Free combo, game over. Yep.
I guess that's the end of this match, huh, DSP? That sucks. Have you tried getting good? Putting the controller down until the scrubs come. I missed the scrub gameplay.
Oh, he teleported, instantly recovered from the teleport, and got a throw.
You were in the middle of the
He
projectile, man.
literally teleported and instantly recovered and got a throw.
Who is he playing? I don't know, but it's some dude with TTB in his name, so
Oh my god, it's so stupid.
probably want to take this dude
Yeah,
out.
Mortal Kombat sucks.
Let me
I
translate
can't
for you,
do
Lynn.
anything. He can free combo the entire round.
Mom, you won't let me win. Mom, tell him to let me win and stop cheating.
Stop cheating and let poor Philip win. He's just a baby. Ma'am, your son is 30 years old. That's basically a baby. But it was offline. Bummer. That sucks.
Look at that, he just jabbed. I blocked his combo.
Man, his stream would have been lit.
He just mashed his jabs. Can't do shit.
Do you know you're playing the guy? Who's the guy? Well, back in 2000... Oh, wow, you actually have to do that with people. Back in 2008, this guy lost his helicopter job, and it's been stupid since then.
About it. Insanely huge combo. Wow. From one
It's kind of like the thing in American Pie, where the character keeps saying one time at bad camp, and then the other person catches himself saying it.
There we go. Free combo. I spammed to move a Scorpion. The game sucks.
There you go. Game sucks again.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, he has $116 in the bank. He's got a silly hat and a silly glasses, but the game sucks. Oh, well, it was inevitable. You guys thought people were gonna, or you thought DSP was gonna enjoy this game? No.
Okay. Mash jab stops me.
It's just like Street Fighter all over again, man. You might as well go back to Street Fighter.
Mash uppercut. Seriously, he mashed uppercut and got away with it.
Well, why wouldn't he?
Mash jab, can't do anything.
Mashing jab. Mashing Blanca ball.
It sure looks like this guy's just outplaying you. Maybe I don't know enough about Mortal Kombat because I'm not a pro player, but it just looks like he's outplaying him, man.
Oh, that's it. He mashed.
Mash successful. Jab, jab, jab. Super.
Wow, just uppercut, right.
Lost the chill. Money buff depleted.
I didn't even want that. I totally didn't want that.
I hope he takes off reverse stripper clothes in a fit of rage again. That's always the funniest. He yells at people for that too, whenever they get kind of annoyed by it. What's going on? I played some streamer once in Tekken who was really good with light. Somewhere on YouTube's video of me getting bodied for like 10 minutes in stream matches. Yeah, I'm afraid to look up if I got bodied in any matches. Probably. There was a dude who was kicking the shit out of me in Gundam Maxa Boost. I was not a fan of that.
Oh, random sweep.
Mortal Kombat has dial-up combos. Not every character can mash jab because 2 jabs in a row would be its own unique combo and thus not
Can't
spammable.
block on reaction. Giant free combo.
No.
Yep.
See, you don't understand how fighting
Think
games
about
work.
it, insane. Can't
I wonder if
break
DSP knows that. Finally, we got some good
mash
content.
Jab, so he gets safe combo on block, then gets the mash jab to interrupt it, and I can't punish it.
So notice something here with this gameplay. This Scorpion is making the game look fun. He's doing these cool moves, he's doing these cool transitions, cool combos. Meanwhile, DSP's crying about it.
Scorpion do everything safe, completely safe. So he can do mashed combos, and you can't punish the combo because he can mash jab.
That's
after.
the true
So it's
demonstration
basically
of someone who's
completely
good at this, DSP,
Okay,
is someone who can
but
make it
I
look
can't do that 'cause
classy.
My combos suck. I told you, Raiden actually is not good in this game. I knew he wasn't. I knew that he was too slow, so he's just mashing, and his buttons interrupt everything I do, so I can't do anything.
I think you should just turn the game off then.
Yeah, it's complete bullshit. So he can do 2-3 different kinds of combo that are free. I can't ever punish them because I'm too slow of a character. He can do spear.
I don't think it's
can't
just a
ever
character,
punish the
buddy.
Spear, and he just does it over and over. Like there's nothing to that at all. It's just trash gameplay. But Mortal Kombat's always been like that. It's always had completely unbalanced matches, and I guarantee you that Raiden probably is still bad. He was bad in the last couple too, and I guarantee he's probably still bad in this one.
Are you finished? Good. Phil sadly says his character's slow. Pick a better pick a better character. What the hell was that? Oh my god, I thought that was Phil for a second. Holy shit, that scared me. He's fighting a fellow snorter, huh?
Oh, this is so laggy.
It's Ninja Turtles 1. Ah, a fellow snorter, huh? They start competitively snorting. Snort, 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 snort! You think you're pretty good with these snorts, huh?
These are overheads because I don't know what he's doing, and I'm getting hit.
Yeah, he just got all those wins. Maybe I should count that as a new clone cadence. He got all these wins and was so happy, and then he got bodied. This character sucks!
Yeah, I guess those are all mixed up overheads in the corner. I don't
DSP
know
snored
what
on his ass.
Round 2. Fight.
And man, if he loses to this dude, he loses his snort privileges. You really gotta kick his ass now, Phil. I'm the king of snort. That was admittedly a pretty decent combo. Use your snortimate. My snort meter is filled. The meter for the snort is a nose. Gross.
I can't interrupt.
Not
what he's
gonna
doing.
lie, I don't. Oh.
I still can't interrupt what he's doing.
Yeah,
still
wasn't
can't interrupt
Raiden
what he's
always
doing.
good? I thought people always liked Raiden. Shit. This dude's out snorting you!
That's it. He just keeps attacking, keeps attacking, keeps attacking. Can't do anything.
Well,
Can't interrupt.
what is he supposed to do? Stop for a minute?
No reversals. So what he kept doing was a high-low mix-up. Can't do anything about it because I'm too slow. I'm too slow of a character. I can't interrupt what he's doing. He just gets away with the hits over and over. Yep.
Yep, you got snorted, bro.
Round 1.
want that. I definitely didn't want that punch.
Come on, man. You got to earn back your snort privileges. And take away his.
Where's my opening to do anything here exactly?
No. Yeah, he feels that because... I mean, that's even true of professional fighting game players. Even professional fighting game players admit that there's some games that they can't play because they're too different from... I mean, Street Fighter players aren't immediately good at Soul Calibur. They might be decent. Then again, you do have funny cases where that dude who was a competitive Smash player learned how to play Street Fighter and kicked LTG's ass.
I'm too slow to react. My character is way too slow.
Yeah, come on, man. Let's do a reset. You gotta play fair, man. Mom, make him let me get up.
I'm not doing that. I'm totally not doing that.
Well,
I'm just trying to do forward and X to do the move to the overhead.
man,
combo.
Havoc is
Give me
having the
the
time of
push.
his life. It's so easy
Not
for
doing
him.
that.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, same here. I don't like block button.
He didn't come out.
I really don't know how he had the patience to learn Street Fighter in the first place, because he didn't have any other options. I really think that's it. I mean, I guess you could say that why did he even play games ever?
I can't hit him. That's it. This combo stuffs me.
It's 2 moves, DSP. Bloop. Warps out of there. Just keep doing that, DSP. He can't defeat it. Now Fatal Blow him.
Can't block.
There's a button for that, dude. Yeah, put myself back in the corner. Back on top.
I got spam projectiles. Terrible.
Final round.
You're not ready for the snort shots. You got a flying wheel kick there. Phil had access to T, who knew Street Fighter back in the day. That knowledge gave Phil an advantage because game knowledge wasn't widely shared like it is now. You're very right. You're absolutely right. Which is the real reason why he's crying about T dying. T can't teach him how to play Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, he's faster than me. He can keep attacking. I can't do anything. I can't do anything.
DSP, you're in a winning position. Stop crying.
I think he fucked up there.
Finish him.
So Phil turned that relationship into something that could make money for. Yeah, transactional as always.
These characters are much faster. I tell you, Raiden sucks.
T had a subscription to Tips and Tricks. Confirmed.
I liked Raiden in previous Mortal Kombat too, but this was always his problem. That his
What?
all of his normals are too slow.
I don't
So
think
everyone
that's
can
true,
just stay
DSP.
on him and keep attacking him, and he can't really do anything.
I don't even know Mortal Kombat, and I don't think that's true.
Round 1. Fight.
Phil gave T a lifetime. Too bad all I got was an unrecognized 4th place and 7 credit cards maxed out. Damn it! T didn't teach him how to use credit cards.
Now what I did, I
Thanks,
did
T.
forward X,
You're a big help.
back forward X, so now I'm in the corner in a bad position.
Snort?
That's it. He interrupted. I can't do anything. He's still attacking. I have no moves fast enough to stop what he's doing. None.
I heard that snort, DSP. You tried to sneak it in there, but I heard it.
Attacking.
Had to do a little stealth snort, you know? Little baby one.
Whoa, I don't want that. Why am I attacking the wrong direction? I don't know. I don't know why I'm attacking the wrong direction. I don't know
What the hell are you doing, Raiden? You just acted on your own.
Fight.
Dave hung out with a guy who was Mortal Kombat 2 champ, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry for that, dude.
You can do that. Your forward X, which should have
Yeah, same here, Irie. I bet T was really cool.
gives me the wrong move constantly.
He even bothered to hang out with Phil, which takes a lot of patience. Many have given up. T trained him wrong as okay, that's really funny. My opponent is fighting back time. Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Let's give up.
Got fucked up.
Let's see. What's she have to say about it? What's that dork girl have to say about this?
Blocking, okay.
Yeah, look at your finisher real quick. All right.
Okay.
Shoot him with the snort laser. I'm the king of snort, bitch.
Fatality. Raiden wins. Get that ass bam, bitch!
He wants to change his cameo. I guess he doesn't like Jax.
I guess not. He's biting his thumbnails
I
too.
never use my cameo, like, ever.
Holy shit, man. We are doing overtime. Let's go to bed, man. I mean, you and I are not going to bed, DSP. I don't sleep on the kitchen floor. I've got a bed.
Oh, that stopped me, huh? Interesting.
He should write them down on notebook paper and have it next to him. Or write it on his skin like that Memento movie.
I learned this from a movie that was based on me.
Go hit me.
We need Mia Khalifa to shit on DSP too. She already shit on LTG. Let's get her to shit on DSP.
I'm getting hit. Okay.
I know people's opinions on Mia Khalifa vary pretty wildly, but I don't know. She's kind of still a hero in my book because she shit on LTG.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, wrong movie, dude.
Off my move.
I like to imagine while Phil gets super salty and acts like a baby, his opponent's thinking, this guy's pretty good. That was a good match. I really like this guy. Darkside Phil, I bet he's a really cool dude. I wonder if he does any streaming. Then another detractor is born. Did nothing wrong, dude. For anyone who doesn't know the context, LTG was
Here we go.
shitting on Mia Khalifa, essentially, because that's all he knows how to do. And Mia Khalifa responded by tweeting, I don't listen to people whose beards don't connect.
Over, I could win. I had to keep him away.
Fatality.
We just need to have that happen with Phil. Oh, he would talk so much shit about her. What are we looking at, DSP? Let's go.
No, the game is now becoming good once more. It's like I said, I was never good at this game. I know I'm not. But at the same time, I never really liked the competitive gameplay of these Mortal Kombat games. They're okay.
And
but
of
they're kinda
course,
broken.
after it
They
happened,
too fast and recover too quickly.
LTG licked his wounds in the most
Strategy is a good
LTG
example.
way
I would think
fashionable.
Raiden, it's mostly
He
the
said,
way,
well, he fake laughed about it, and then said, well, she said all that, but she was probably looking at my pictures thinking, oh, this guy's pretty hot. Yeah, that's what happened, Black DSP. That's what happened.
And that would be his weakness, is to try to get them off of him when they're doing those mix-ups and things. Maybe
This is,
special
again, the
ability
same
like
dude who
this
said that
is
any woman who doesn't
I
like him
don't
actually
know,
likes him.
but
So,
essentially,
he's not
you
exactly
need to
the
know
most
a lot of
cognitively
different
gifted
things about this
individual.
game to really have a chance, and I'm never going to know that. I'm never going to really master the game high enough level
That's
to know those
what was his
nuances or
actual quote?
anything. So,
If a woman says they have a problem with me or has some criticism about me, that means they actually like me. Mm-hmm. Because that's how that works.
Round 1. Fight.
who's this? Sub-Zero. Mexican
Dude lives in a
Sub-Zero.
pretty fun fantasy world, I'll give him that.
Seriously. What the hell?
Bob, a rather adorable video was LTG playing with a video filter that gave him a beard. I've never seen him so happy. He was doing all kinds of poses, moving back and forth, trying to look cool and sounding inspirational. Man really wants a beard. You can take that in two different directions. Yeah, beat this sombrero wearing Sub-Zero up. He's appropriating culture. Appropriate the ground, buddy. Again, I'm a little frustrated when people say that. They're appropriating Mexican culture by wearing a sombrero. And yet, that scene where Raiden's walking around in a poncho and a sombrero in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, we love that. It's rather adorable. I only remember him saying one thing about it, though, when he was doing the beard video. He said he did all this posing, and he said, "I got something to say." And then paused and looked at himself a little bit. "I got nothing to say. I've got something to say, which is, I have nothing to add."
Sombrero pop.
That might have been the most honest comment he's ever made.
Pop.
Brutality.
Like an over microwaved chimichanga.
There you go, DSP.
Big pop.
Very good. Or like your toaster, right?
Round one. Fight.
I stupidly walk right into that ice wall.
Yeah, bad call, dude. Don't do that.
Oh, nice freeze.
What's with this weird Star Wars music?
Oh, and under.
Yeah,
Jeez, it hit me again.
I don't really like this music. Okay, I'm getting a little frustrated with this tape here.
Oh, now he's going to do fatal blow and kill me with it.
Yeah, he's doing overtime for the... Well, he's having so much fun. Maybe we could get a vest goal in real quick here? Yeah? What do you guys think? Vest goal? You guys love vest goals. You're telling me for years, Phil, we love vests. And I got one. Or a couple. It'd be pretty sweet if, we could use it. It is getting a little chilly in my office, guys.
What the hell did that whip for?
Oh, that reminds me of Dave saying, that being said, it's one of my mannerisms. Yeah. But you can't make fun of his mannerisms, though.
I can't
That's
punish
forbidden.
combos.
Because that's not satire, man.
See? He just gets to jab everything. I can't punish anything he does because he's too fast.
I got something to say. I got nothing to say. Well said.
Final round. Fight.
Immediate freeze on fight. Wow.
This vest ain't gonna wear itself. He'll be funny intentionally someday, and then it'll be a really weird feeling. Which person are we talking about? DSP? DSP's been funny a couple times, unintentionally.
Look, I can't punish. It's so slow. I can't. Punish
I can only name the one example, but I definitely remember a couple times where he made me laugh. And it's only ever, and here's the thing, and that's how it works with comedy. It's only ever when his delivery is very deadpan. It's never. He's never ever been funny when he overacts that kind of stuff. Never.
What from that?
How's it going, Rad Roach?
Right. Can't do anything. It's over the overhead.
Be in my top 10 funniest things. What? Oh, reminds me. Oh, but that being said, sir, there's a samurai wearing a sombrero and a poncho tearing through the base.
I have no way to punish. You just keep doing
What did I say I would do?
Because I'm too slow.
I'll call you smoking again, Johnson.
Fast enough to do it. Stupid as shit.
You can't be doing this job while high, Johnson.
Can't block low.
Can't. It's impossible. Yeah, the incident low was... That shit was really funny. Because that's perfect timing. Oh, the camera's on.
Under it. He goes under the fireball. Spams the slide skip. Wow.
The camera's on the whole time, huh? Every bit of that was godlike. Hello, everyone. Snort. Oh, the camera's on.
Fatality. Sub-Zero wins.
YouTube hates me. I can't write my dumb posts. I'm sorry about that, man. That sucks. Just spam them like Derek. I don't mind.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, that's because he's a Street Fighter player, Sonic. Back in the day, everyone called every projectile a fireball. I hate when he does that shit. It's so obnoxious. He did that with, what was it? Ryu. Well, we all called him Ryu. Everyone called him Ryu. Yeah, I'm sure it was universal.
From the combo. I can't do anything about it. Again.
DSP, go to bed, man. Yeah, you won.
I don't want to hurt you.
Round 2. Fight.
Ryu. I'm the one. Me.
Combo.
Ryu.
Free combo. I can't punish anything he does. It's all safe.
Yeah.
I can't punish any moves he does. Everything I do is too slow. So he gets free move after free move. It's all safe. Can't do anything.
You stood there and took it right to the face, DSP. I saw that. It's gonna really frustrate DSP because Jasper and Cat are both down there vomiting all over his kitchen floor, and he needs to sleep there. I don't know. Maybe the Scorpion's just good. Did you ever think about that, DSP?
Fatal blow and I won. It didn't come out. That was fatal blow right there, right through it.
Final round. Fight.
Look at all these free combos. You can't do anything about all these that he's blocking. Only about 50-50 in the way he does them. Alright. Time for an epic comeback from the Scorpion. Check this shit out. Oh,
Boom!
never mind.
Damn!
Such a humble winner.
Damn, dude. He got fucked right there. God damn.
Damn, weirdly sexual comment right there.
Another brutality. I'm getting all these brutalities. I don't know how to do them. I want that one too. How do I do it?
I imagine looking it up would be the avenue to success on that. Maybe. Yeah, let's look him up right now. And you're getting hit. And you're getting punched. You're getting messed up from the sound of it. Look at all this free damage. Look at all that safe shit.
What? Right.
Hilarious. I don't know, this Sub-Zero is pretty decent from the looks of it. He has a pretty good job of carrying his moves around. Yeah, I can't play video games this late in the night. He does go to bed at around 3, so his sleep schedule fine.
He spammed fatal blow there. He did ice and then immediately spammed fatal blow.
Yeah, and you got hit by it. So, congratulations, idiot. Alright, that is a pretty lit move. Damn it, the kids have me saying lit now. I don't want to say lit. That's rad.
Round 2. Fight.
We already peaked in the 80s. 80s and 90s lingo forever.
I was blocking high.
I want to watch the Rockies game. DSP is still... PlayStation, that's the cool thing about DSP. I notice this when I'm high. He's always right where you leave him. He's a very dependable cat. My brother had a cat like that. Wherever you put the cat, he was right there when you came back. I remember one time I was high while watching him play Skate 2, I think. And I had, you know, one of those moments where you're high and you lose track of time and it felt like hours passed, but it was only a couple minutes. And I was kind of tripping. And then I came back to my senses and he was at the exact same part.
Oh, yes! Right! What a dummy.
Bring back Tubular. There we go. Now we're talking. Is the shiznit? Look, man, all I know is that this is radical right here. And far out. But also copacetic. That right there, that combo, gnarly. Now that one was whack.
Gotcha, bitch.
Amaze balls? No. No, I like the amaze balls. Yeah, it's groovy. Right, 47?
Can't get it. Oh well.
Groovy.
I tried. At least
He
I
gets
beat
it.
him.
Let's keep playing DSP. We're having so much fun. I say
No.
I say
okay,
rad
for
all the
you.
time outside of streaming. And I remember a coworker used to give me so much shit for that because he was what, maybe 2 years younger
You
than me.
guys like this first
And he
hour and a half of
made me feel
multiplayer
like such an
rated?
old timer. You'd say, "Oh wow,
Not
rad."
really.
Okay.
Next time Sindel or Sub or Scorpion. I'm asking.
Yeah,
Try
things are
Tara.
still rad.
Jade, I have no idea. Next time, I would try Sindel, but I would have to play her a little bit offline to learn her.
Don't be such a square.
Because I only used her in story.
He's a total
I
fogey.
don't even know how often I'm going to be playing this. I have no idea. We'll see.
All right, we done? Can we go home?
Twirly says less enjoyable than Street Fighter 6. Again, the mechanics of the game are not as sound as Street Fighter 6. Especially when they can instantly do a combo, then immediately recover
Yeah,
and just press a double
Agent
button
47
to
is
get away
weird
with
to me
it.
though.
can't
I like
do
the idea that
anything.
he's some sort of immortal.
The only way I can really hit them is with a guess because my character is too slow.
Let's do it. One more to end the night. Raiden versus Raiden. Or Raiden versus Raiden. Prove who's the best. DSP's the one in the light blue. Yeah, this dude sucks. He doesn't know how to use your character, DSP. Make him turn off the game. Now watch this comeback. Oh, never mind.
Raiden against Raiden.
Did you just notice this?
Round 2, fight.
I should count that as a new clone. That's when that one came in. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's Raiden versus Raiden. I should, but I'm not going to.
What's going on? What is this game? Mortal Kombat? Oh, okay. What the fuck? I'm getting hit!
This Raiden looks really confused, though. That was a sweet-ass combo. DSP, I hope you were taking notes on that one. That one was mean.
Oh, overhead. I'm so stupid. I know that's an overhead. I didn't block it.
Oh, very good. Okay, we reset. Feeling good. Maybe.
Oh, he got me. Yep, he just fatal blow. It's gonna hit me. Yep.
He caught you right in the middle of a move, DSP. Don't cry.
Fatal blow through my combo.
Ooh. Right in the poop zone. Jesus Christ, it's so elaborate. It's like 45 minutes of attacks. See, there you go. There's the 45 minutes thing again. I love when you see a mirror and they use stuff Bill has not used once. Right. It's one of the reasons why I really enjoy watching mirror matches with LTG. Because you see them actually competently use characters. And he gets so mad about it. DSP, I don't think he even really realizes it. He doesn't even notice it.
Oh my god, really? I don't know.
Yeah, the air ball. I didn't even realize Blanca could do that. Until I started seeing other people do it. DSP will find his 4 moves and cycle between them until you die. And when he sees a 5th and 6th move, he has no idea what's happening. Psych? Oh, that's a good one too. Now, what about gag me with a spoon? How do you feel about that one? That's that Valley Girl talk. Valley Girl talk didn't even actually exist until it was told to exist by that one song. I forget what song it was.
Okay.
Right, Lackey Rag, exactly what I'm saying. Corone's kicking his ass. There was some celebrity in his 30s who said red unironically. It was during Kevin Convoy's tribute. That's cool.
Bridge or something?
I dig it.
I wonder if there's a pit fatality in this game. That'd be cool if there were stage fatalities. I have no idea if there are.
Oh, it absolutely does feel good to do the cool-ass, long-ass combos. I guess I mean the supers. The supers, they're so elaborate. They're Metal Gear Solid 4 cutscenes. What they should do is play with it, where they have Scorpion run off screen, check various cars around the parking lot, finds a car, kind of has to hotwire it a little bit, checks the music, see if there's any good tunes in, and runs the guy over. Oh, oops. Bummer.
I just did an aerial jumping push. Nothing.
That was a very cool way of losing there. Shot right in the chest. Yeah, pre-stream supers. There you go. I think the Valley Girl accent was one of those things where you and your buddy start doing a weird Boston accent and you don't stop and it kind of becomes a problem. It started off as a goofy skit people started doing and then it got out of control. Because a Boston accent isn't real. That's not real. It was a couple dudes a long time ago in Boston. They made up a funny voice and it got out of hand.
Jumped right into me.
Wait,
Okay.
Frank Zapp. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the one I was thinking about, Roche Bait. Thank you for the help on that one. I will go to the grave saying that. I don't think Boston accents are real. Some nerd scientist will say, no, they were formulated during this. Nah, shut up, nerd. They're not real.
Oh, yes! Got him in the corner. He couldn't get out.
Silence, nerd.
Oh. Wow.
I'm sorry it came to this.
Really hype, DSP. Let's end the stream.
Raiden wins.
Ridiculous.
I think I offended native Boston folks. Well.
Round one. Fight.
I'd invite them to come do something about it, but they're all borrowing the same car, so it's whatever.
I didn't do that. I just forward and circle. Give me a complete.
Yeah, they lost them. I think it was one of the more obscure battles of the Revolutionary War. Boston lost its R's. That's why they talk about khakis.
Throw.
Yeah, he's not slick about it, Cadence.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Nice.
I felt like he should have blocked all that. Didn't he block
Tried
it?
to block high. I really did.
Yeah, well. His Kung Lao's weird peace out that he does is so goofy. I really like it. Bloop. Yeah, there he goes. Admittedly, if I could do that, I'd do it all day. Alright, boss, I'm going to the vending machine. Want anything? No, I'm good. Bloop. Boston Red Sox. It's not real, man. It's not real. Speaking of my boss, I said that to him the other day. I kind of made fun of him a little bit. To his face, because, you know, DSP, you can still respect a person and still make fun of them. He said, this reminds me of Lord of the Rings or whatever. He starts talking about God knows what. And then he said, did you ever read Lord of the Rings? I said, no, I'm not a nerd.
Got him.
I was cool in school, thank you. Yeah, look it up. Alright, memorize it. Alright, he's got it.
Anti-air fatal blow.
He found it funny, at least. That's good.
Dun dun dun. Time for a split decision.
No, PlayStation. You cannot say that. If you want to say that, you should send that to Ed Boon.
Nicely done.
We should compose a letter
Alright.
altogether.
What do I think about the game online? Connections aren't as bad as aren't as good as Street Fighter 6, and it's not exactly my style of gameplay. It's just not. I feel like I want more out of a game at a competitive level.
What more do you want
I
exactly?
leveled up to combatant, by the
That's
way.
very vague. What is more, DSP?
I feel like
Do you
the
want
game
Raiden
is
to have a
based
gun?
entirely on guessing and high-low mix-ups, and
I agree.
out and locking
Let's give
down
Raiden
those
a gun.
KBOs. As you can see, The cameos make combos ridiculously long. The Scorpion would hit me once with a random spear.
Look at that.
And get
Cool mask.
60% damage off my life bar, and that's at any time.
I've always
You do
felt that
literally
about
at any
these
time,
games. That
and
Mortal
all
Kombat
you
always
need
looks
to
so
do is break it, but you can only
blocky.
break once, an entire game. So it's going to be all about the faster characters being able to continuously do their combos and mix-ups, and the slower characters can't do anything. But the slower
It has a
characters
weird
can probably
jitteriness to
keep
it.
them
I don't
at
like
bay
it.
And zone them. You know, like I have no idea what to do with Raiden at when someone's in my face like Scorpion, just doing a safe combo over and over. I don't even know what to do to punish it because it seems like every move I had was slow. You know, but then again, I'm not a competitive Mortal Kombat player, nor do I care to really learn it at that level. So
why are you crying about it then?
I hope you guys enjoyed this first 90 minutes of multiplayer.
I did. You should keep playing it, DSP.
Like I said, likely the next character
You
I'll
should
probably
drop
try to play
Starfield.
Sindel, and then after that,
Stop
I'm
playing
not sure.
Starfield, please.
We'll see. But I hope you enjoyed. Thanks to everyone here tonight, and thanks to everyone who supported the stream in a big way. I appreciate that. See you
In a
next
big
time.
way. Anyone who donated $1,
All right, guys.
kiss my
well,
anus. I'm
there's
outta here.
multiplayer, and as you saw, I won way more than I lost. In fact, I think I only lost to one person, right? I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm going to upload. And tomorrow...
Is that a sexual euphemism?
All
Alright, cat, get in here. It's time to upload.
Which I actually wanted to do on Monday, but because Liza P came out, that kind of moved this whole schedule around. So
Is that a drug reference? I gotta upload. I need some crack.
World RPG Fun. The late stream tomorrow night. Street Fighter 6. Lily ranked gameplay, attempting to get her even higher up.
Oh no, please
Star
no.
Nine. All right. So that is it. Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed today's festivities.
Festivities.
Play. I think Liza P is exceptionally good. If you have not watched me play Liza P yet, I strongly recommend that you watch me play Liza P. If you like FromSoft games, it really feels like Bloodborne 1.5 to me.
You need to recalibrate your feelings, buddy. That is not no.
Played well and didn't feel like a cheap knockoff in a very long time, and that's exactly.
It's not Bloodborne. I don't know why you keep bringing this shit
I'm
up.
telling you guys, I've now played Liza P for 8 hours. I can't even think of a criticism yet. I can't even think of a single criticism to say, "Oh, this is should be better," or "This isn't as good as I like." It's all that good.
Festivities.
So, I'm stoked to play.
Wow, this game takes place in the same time period. It's Bloodborne.
All right, that is it for tonight. Again, thanks for being.
It's the spiritual successor to Bloodborne.
I hope you enjoyed.
What does it have that's Bloodborne?
I'll make this the right size. And I hope to see you all tomorrow for Starfield and
DSP says it's
Street Fighter.
successor to
Thank you all.
Bloodborne.
Good evening. See you in the AM. Peace
Doesn't
out.
use dodge. All right. Goodbye, DSP. Let's see. I know he just told me to schedule, but I zone out. All right. So that's what I thought. Street Fighter 6. I'll probably watch that. I was thinking of taking Thursday off and doing some stuff. We'll see. I'm probably planning on being here tomorrow. Apparently, Lies of P has Bloodborne dogs. There's policemen puppets, and they have dogs. They're police dogs. Makes sense. Okay, that adds up. All right, see. Do some Armored Core multiplayer. Ooh, that would be fun. I could do some Armored Core multiplayer, too. I'd play against him. That'd be funny as hell. I'd beat the shit out of him. Yeah, this is... I don't know Mortal Kombat's going to stay around. Because I don't think that's going to be something you can count on, DSP. It was one stream. So, it's probably going to be over. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Again, time flies by when I'm talking to cool people. DSP would not understand that. That's why it always feels like such a slog for him getting through the day. It's because he doesn't have any insightful conversation. Good night, everyone. Like I said, I'll probably be here tomorrow. Thank you for watching me put tape over my model. That's cool. He wouldn't even play multi in the half hour plus that he had after beating Armored Core 6. Zero chance. Yeah, he's done with Armored Core 6. It's never coming back. Even though there's 2 more playthroughs he needs to do. He didn't even get the true ending. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know. I'm personally going to count that as a quit. Because you are supposed to get the true ending by doing it 2 more times. So, but I say Secret Limited, put that on the list of games that DSP rage quit. He rage quit Armored Core 6. He didn't finish it. Oh, that's going to really piss him off. I didn't rage quit it. I got the ending. You got 1 of the 3 endings. I'm a toxic dude. What can I say? DSP versus Lin would be really fun. I'd pee on this dude. I'd make my mech cat is fat or something or other. Have an emblem that says it. He'd have to look right at it. He'd disconnect. Later, everyone. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow, most likely. Unless, I